advised. The watch party starts right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the watch party, our final day of online Call of Duty. We have reached the end.
Damn. This is the end.
And the first match is shit.
First match is garbage, but we have a jam-packed day. We have, obviously, a big one, match number 2. First match, not the best, but I think OpTic versus Ultra, obviously the one we're all looking forward to.
The last two make up for the first.
I think the last map's dog shit as well. I think Vancouver wiped the floor with ROKKR, if I'm being honest. So
it's lopsided, but it's important. So at least there's some, like this match right here. I mean, I don't even think either of these teams can make winners bracket based off their map counts. Did you know that Boston, I saw it this morning and I was mind blown. Their only 3 map wins this split are against us.
it's always good.
They're 3-11.
That's always good.
Their only 3 are against us. Today they're playing LAG. LAG obviously beat us on Friday. It wasn't great.
Yeah. Hey, at least we saw a crazy comeback yesterday with Vancouver-Toronto, just to show that it's not only us that it happens to. It's just something that happens from time to time.
That one was crazier yesterday than ours.
And hopefully we close out some maps today.
I would sure hope so. I asked Cindy before, is he picking the boys today? We'll get into our predictions here in just a moment. First match, Boston-LAG. Despite Boston being 3-11 map count, I still think they should win this series today. They've played hard teams the whole split.
We're live?
Yep.
Yeah, we're live, man. Here he comes. He's
There
riding
he
dirty.
is.
They've lost to Vancouver. They've lost to, I think, FaZe or Thieves, one of those two. They've had a pretty tough split schedule-wise. They got 3-0'd by Ravens, which that one's kind of a tough loss, but Boston has had a tough schedule. I think they win today. Like 3-1 probably, in my opinion. 3-1. Maybe LAG can take map 1.
We'll see which Johnny shows up today, because the Johnny against us was Superman, and we'll see if he can play that way against Boston. I'm going Boston today, though. I think they take it.
Over the
Those
Cougars?
are not the right matches.
No. It's Boston versus LAG.
I was going to say.
Yeah, that was
Surely not over the Cougars.
Yeah, those matches are very not what's going on today. What's up, man? You brought food? You know we have a meal segment today,
I know, this is
Rick.
dessert.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I got myself a candy bar.
Oh, my God. You brought the whole cabinet.
You know,
Holy shit.
unlike the Scumper jumper, when I bring some for me, I bring some for everyone out of the pantry.
That's right.
On deck again. It's unbelievable. I just want everyone to just realize how much I get rode. And it's got to be out of love. It has to be. It's the only thing that makes sense.
It is. It is out of love.
But Boston. Hector, who you got? Boston, LAG.
Boston.
Boston?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with me paisa.
Riley, could you refresh Blue Arrow my chat, please?
And honestly, usually I feel like I could speak for Bose, but I don't know, because right now I feel like Bose might be like, I'm going with T-Fail Enterprises today. I'm telling you, you just never know with him.
There's no way. Riley, who are you going with since Money Mark's running a little bit late? That's all right. It's technically senior skip day today. We were talking about it earlier while I was playing some ranked games.
Dude, he's back. What's
there
up,
he is.
Daddy
It's
Drizzy?
Daddy Drizzy with a 10 bomb.
Yo,
Thank you, Daddy Drizzy.
He sent me a DM. He said that he would prefer it if you guys just called him by his first name.
Daddy?
Thank you.
Daddy Drizzy to me. We'll stay with Daddy Drizzy. But thank you very much for the 10 bomb, my guy, coming in here hot early. Second match of the day, we've got the boys taking on the Ultra.
Let's let Scump kick this off.
I'm going Ultra.
Okay. Seth is picking Toronto today. I am picking us.
So you're picking Ultra over OpTic?
Yes, he is.
Dude, we keep making fundamental mistakes that just can't happen at this point in the year. I mean, we could win this series 100%, but we just can't fuck up. We can't give Ultra
middle seats.
We can't give Ultra the foot in the door in some of these games when we have our advantages. We're almost just giving it away. I mean, against LAG, there were multiple scenarios where we just trolled on rotations.
I agree with everything you're saying, but I still have a feeling that we take this one today.
I hope we fucking win. Trust me.
I don't think you're crazy. I mean, I think you're a little fake, but I don't think you're crazy for it.
My thoughts exactly.
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, bro.
I'd rather have a negative marking on a record that means nothing at the end of the season. There's no prize for it at the end of the season. I am sticking true and green with my boys. I'm like,
listen, just just because I pick against them doesn't mean I want them to win.
No, you're not coming to dinner with the team. That's all I know.
Hey, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
If I,
GMs obviously have to be
Of
there.
course.
if I pick for them, I'm a jinx. If I pick against them, I'm a piece of shit.
Okay, so you're saying that you picked Ultra because you're a jinx.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll take
Let's
everything
go with
back.
that.
I'll take everything back. You can go to dinner. You can do the whole night.
Thanks, man. But I do think we have the potential to win the series today. We just can't make mistakes. And we've been making a lot of mistakes.
I look at the LAG series as a series we should have won if we just don't fuck up. And I like to think that hopefully we learn from those fuck-ups and they don't happen again. I think Toronto, they have a crazy map 1 victory against Vancouver yesterday. Then they go ahead and lose 3 straight. I think we're a team that has the talent to go toe-to-toe with any top team in the game.
Yeah.
And I think we take it today. And you can call me deluded or crazy. I truly think we can take this series. So
I
we'll see.
hope we do. Just can't make mistakes against this team. That's all it comes down to, really. We have all the pieces. We just
And I want
scam.
to veto protocol S&D because we didn't look great on it yesterday, and Toronto loved that map.
Yep.
So I hope to fuck that we veto protocol search. I expect to see like a Hossie search, a dealership search in the series. I wouldn't be shocked to see a vault hardpoint in this series.
maybe Skyline.
I'm always down to watch a
I'd love
Skyline.
to see a little Skyline action. In our third series of the day, Clint's looking good as always, of course. Yeah, that is a statement. The burger hat, hell yeah. It's a good-looking burger right there, folks.
My boy Clint, man.
Last match of the day. Again, it's a pretty lopsided match, but it is very important. I mean, Minnesota, I think they need to win today to make winner's bracket. I don't know how all the map counts look. I'm assuming Riley has all of our breakdowns and tiebreakers and all that good stuff. The good thing about today is even if we lose, we're still in winner's bracket.
Most likely.
If we take maps, we're pretty much in. So
Let's
we
win
just got to
this
take
damn
maps.
series. I expect Vancouver to mop the floor with ROKKR, if I'm being completely honest. Rambo was standing on business last night in our call on stream. He was like, can you name me a team that we've lost to besides Thieves and FaZe?
Yeah, no, I mean they're consistent, man. They are back-to-back grand finalists. You can't take anything away from this team. They've looked great. Obviously, they fall short in both finals. They don't win a map, but they're still getting to the finals, which is not easy to do, especially with teams like FaZe, teams like Toronto, Miami. You know, there's a lot of great teams, so got to give them credit. But I got Vancouver. I think it's gonna be a 3-0, 3-1.
Yeah, I have Vancouver mopping the floor.
Yeah,
Chad, we have an insane day. Our final day of online COD, OpTic Toronto banger. Soon, Nuggets OKC Game 7. Later tonight,
2:30, right?
Yep. Later tonight, Leafs Panthers Game 7. Like, it is just
It's a good time
sick day from top to bottom.
It's a good time for that entertainment, man. And then next weekend, we got the major. We've got OpTic Halo and OpTic COD playing under the same roof. It's going to be a blast. Those are our predictions, though, folks. Let's get into our final day. Today's maps and modes are presented by Razer and the Razer Black Shark V2 Pros for PlayStation and Xbox. This headset is super lightweight, so I can grind for hours without any discomfort. The mic is next level, too. Every call out I make is crystal clear. And the sound is unreal. The Black Shark V2 Pros are loaded with pro-tuned audio profiles, perfect for playing COD at the highest level. When I'm streaming ranked, I hear every detail and can always pinpoint exactly what I need to be or what I need to do on the map. Let's face it, you'll probably never shoot like big OpTic X here, but if you're ready to start frying like me, Bows, and Zen, go grab the Razer Black Shark V2 Pros for PlayStation and Xbox. Thank you to Razer for running it back with us on the watch party.
Hey, man.
Shouts out to our premier partners.
Absolutely.
Speaking of maps and modes, here we go. First maps of the day. Okay, I like these maps. A little rewind, a little dealer to start us off today.
LAG might be feeling themselves on Rewind Hardpoint, I'll tell you that.
Rewind,
Search.
dealer, Hossie.
Dealership Search, I like
Hossie.
Boston.
Rewind.
Hacienda Control, I like Boston.
Boston should win the series.
LAG have been pretty decent at hardpoints.
But you never know. Like you just said, I mean, after that comeback on Rewind, they might have just leveled up, and Johnny went Super Saiyan against us. So we'll see.
Yeah, that piece of garbage.
No, I mean, look, if there's ever a time to turn it on like the way that he was doing it yesterday, like it's literally now.
Yeah, earlier I was saying people always bring their A game to play OpTic. There's more viewers. People just want to beat OpTic, man. And people were saying cope, but I don't think it's cope. I think that's straight up facts.
I listen, as they should.
Mike said, Scump trying to outsmart the Jinx to work in the Green Wall's favor? Absolutely. You know me. Titan said if the boys win, dinner's on Seth. We'll see about that. Good morning, Hector, Abner, Seth, Rodriguez, Ant Bose. Oh, wow. Tongue twister there. Good morning to you. Here we go. Can we get a W spam across all chats, please?
Thank you, please.
We have been watching COD all year long for it to finally come to this.
And we've just entered the last stretch of the season 2, right? It's nonstop.
It's inning number 7.
I mean, it's very stop and go because we have the major and then we have a month and champs and then we have a month and then EWC. So it's pretty stop and go here.
Oh, Kismet drawing blood with the absolute shank.
Yeah, keep your eyes on Kiz. He was the one that popped off against us on the rewind.
Will he be able to bring some of that tenacity
The Bulldog.
to today?
I need to see something from Snoopy here, man.
Need to see something from
That's
Snoop?
what I'm looking at. I mean, I'm looking at Johnny and Snoopy in this series.
Yeah, really good stuff. Just Kismet right
Let me
off the
immerse
get-go,
myself.
kind of keeping the same form that he had.
Yes, dude.
When they'd played up
So
against
much better.
What the hell? You see what Mark just said?
Especially considering that if there were to be a member on this LAG
I think you're
team
interpreting
that's
that a little
gonna have some
wrong.
Am I?
extenuating
I think so.
career-long
Okay.
possible championships, it would be
All right, here
that
we
guy
go.
right there.
P2 coming up. 10
6-1
seconds
start
left
for
on
Kismet.
old. They're
LAG
setting
off
up
to a
in
strong
yellow.
start, now trying to make their way over to the left side of the map for this P2.
They're looking for this break attempt through the back end. Awakening already starts off the initial kill.
Okay, Big Joe. Hey,
Oh.
here we go, Big Joe.
Sets up Awakening there
Big
for the
Joey.
double. So spawns are secure for Boston. They're gonna be
Here's
able to
their
suck up a
opportunity.
majority of this early time. Because you can already see LAG on your minimap. They're putting a lot of focus.
Did you watch
on
the Stars
trying
last
to
night,
put
Hector?
these spawns out. Not any pressure
Nah,
in
man.
front.
Yeah,
I was in bed by
Wake's
9. I'm
great
cold.
position on this
Out
map for
cold.
the police car.
Yeah?
Yeah, you replied to my
Just trying to keep him
text
safe.
past your
Tries to
bedtime,
find a
like
time to knowledge he's
12:30,
hit, not able to
past
really
midnight.
secure
I was like, what are you
anything,
doing
so
awake?
now it's on the
I-
Cammy
I-
inside the hard
Wait,
point.
he just said he was out cold at night.
No, I think he woke up in the
I
middle
woke
of the
up
night.
pissed, dude.
I texted him at like 9 or something, and he didn't reply. And
You
at
look-
12:30, he replied or reacted.
You look at your phone when you have to go pee at night?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm fully connected and
He's
immersed.
still finessing back here. The fact that he's
Well,
able
it's
to
'cause
make
I
I try to
texted him.
fake being tired as I'm walking to the toilet.
When all
It's
his
'cause I
teammates are
texted him.
spawning all the way
Of
across
course.
the map,
Gotta
you
respond.
give your squad
What'd
a
you text
chance
him?
I mean,
to
the
at
GM
least
texted him.
give up that full
There might be
20
another,
seconds in
you know.
favor of Boston. But
No,
Purge, the same
no.
thing that Lunas just did. He did it on the opposite
Not unless
side
I
of
see
walkway
some
with the
core
double
today.
time. So now off the
Any
rotation
wins in
to
Warzone?
Boston
Nope.
already have 2 players in the prop positions that they want to
Dude,
be,
I know
and
you were
LAG
in there,
currently playing for the
Ignition. You just
back.
wanted me to say
The
it.
pinch here
Dude.
for Boston. Complete awareness on
no,
exactly
oh,
this
no.
LAG team.
Tough,
is, but
tough
they lose
morning
on
on
the
this
Could
one.
go to Oilers at Stars Wednesday, game 1.
Don't tell me what a good time.
Just saying. It's Friday, we can't go, DreamHack.
Inside goes Johnny, and he'll find another kill to get LAG in for some time.
Don't you tempt
And
me.
that's something about that pinch right there. Like if you're Cammy, you got to be able to communicate that.
If
with your
OpTic
teammates
wins,
because
I'll
Look at
go
number
to
3.
a fat rip in honor of Hector.
Hold on, Boston making kills. Wait, they killed.
they
They might
flip
flip the map.
Yeah, they flip him out
They
for
flip him
dead.
out.
Holy shit.
That's a big blunder from LAG there.
P4 to P5 chain that they were looking to get, but
Yeah.
Boston already.
Yeah,
found
look at
the
them. They're
kills
already
in the middle
fanning the
of
map,
able
trying to
flip it
block
out
these
with the final
spawns,
26
try to find
still.
some kills mid-map.
And now LAG
There's
are gonna
one.
cut their losses, work through 18.
Yeah, this is a big moment here early for LAG after a strong start. They have been a little bit late on rotation.
Okay, 2.
Mostly off of
They
the
get
fact that
through,
they just
though.
weren't able to get
Cam,
anything
what's he
going
got?
and then they really weren't able to get a good
Cam's
set
got
up
that
around
sauce,
three,
man. That's what he's got.
Cam had a
key
tough
moment
one.
here for
Yes,
LAG to
yesterday?
get out of
Or
this
the day before,
pattern
right?
trend.
Yeah,
Cam
tough
had like
one.
a .4. He had like 27 kills across 3 maps.
It wasn't
so-
a .4. It was like a .6, but it was bad.
No, it was a .4.
It was a
It was
.4.
a .4.
I
was
thought it was a
bad.
.5
No.
or .55 or something.
I think it was a .4.
Did he text you?
No.
That's how you know it was bad.
He didn't have to. But he's looking for a big bounce back here. It's going to start with a lineup.
Oh, look at me.
Okay, 4 down for Boston.
Here from Boston.
And Big Wake has made a
This is
statement
exactly
here.
what I would
Really, since that P2,
like to see.
14 and 5, 7 in a
Yo,
row.
Hector,
Eventually gets taken down, but again, you
This
see the
morning I was
score.
like,
The
yo, am
lead
I
for
picking you
Boston
up? He
starts
said, no,
to
I'm
get
getting
back
my own
over
ride. Why
early
was that?
As we look to kind of rotate once
I
again.
just need help getting in and out of cars, and I can't be the one to put away this stow away this big machine,
Okay, but-
and then hobble my way to the front and then get in,
But we,
Anyone
and then
we
get
figured
out,
it out, though. We figured it out
and
on the
then-
way home.
and then
And he
get
likes being on
out,
time.
hobble all the way to the back to get it out. Oh man, I just said,
And Hector likes being punctual.
and I like to be punctual. That's right. To my own show too.
This game, long routes being developed on the
I'm
side
just
of
kidding.
Boston, but they're not really finding kills.
I'm just kidding.
Successfully set up
And
these
also I
pinches.
said,
Finally, they get
hell
3 to beat.
no.
Last man standing is gonna be
It's the
Johnny.
last day of online. This is literally the day to not be punctual. And it's this match first. Next match,
you're right.
banger.
You're
But
right.
this one and try to get some breathing.
You make a valid point.
Shit, I was about to be like 20 minutes late if we didn't get top 40 in Warzone our last game.
Boston to break on it, and they absolutely rip apart this LAG setup.
Boston, I mean, this is...
They're running them.
Something at the front doors, but Boston's still pretty comfortable.
Here, let's see if the jinx works. This map's over. Boston win it.
Keeps reducing this hit for LAG to minimal numbers. Finally, a chance
2
to
dead.
contest. Maybe one more 1v1.
Okay, Johnson with a 2. Oh my God.
let's go,
Average
Average
J with a 20-member bomb into the stream. Come on, Big J.
All the fights that are going down, there's only 10 seconds still remaining.
Thank you. Welcome into those 20 new members.
That's not very average, you big
That
dog.
is not average at all there, Jay.
You're currently almost up by 100. We're going into the
Thank you. Dude, you guys have been popping off with the gifted members the past couple of days over here on the YouTube. It's been crazy, bro. We got to listen in.
Yeah, I'm coming to you. I'm with you. Okay. I hear Lunars on time. Lunars on time. Lunars pushing P2. Is P2 gonna hit blue? Nice. Johnny's blue. P2, guys. I hear you.
Oh.
I want shot, bro. He backed up. Red P2, Johnny. Hey, red. Pitches got red. I hear you. Johnny. No wrap deep. Yeah, I'm playing towards new. Hey. Yo, Johnny's back, boys. Johnny's back. Nice job, they're gonna split though, I think. Yeah, might have. Yeah, Johnny's deep back, boys. Okay. Here. I'm gonna go through bird. Come through bird.
Yo, champion, he's red.
Here.
Could go blue, maybe.
Listen, bro. One's back DVD. One more DVD. Back for his DVD, okay? Like, deep, bro. He might have went cube. I don't think anyone's in DVD. Okay. I hear you. I spawned close, bro. They would have spawned out too. Yeah, I am. Yo, deep back, boys. Think he's in the cube. I got naded. Shot time. I'm going deep back. I'm done. Shot cube. No, you got me, bro. Close. Close on me. Yep. This one's really weak. Johnny's trying to fight,
baby. What's on your shit?
On the green crate, yeah, front side time, boys. Green crate, and we got pistol.
It's over.
I'm pinched.
The jinx is spoken. What's up, Mark? Yo, I gotta hear what happened, Mark.
Two blue guys, Johnny and Luke.
Alone for you, bro. He's gonna you last.
Nice, good shit, boy. Fucking shit. I'm wrapping left. I'm left. Listen, first guy's fellow, fine. Just keep ripping his ass. Follow glass, okay? I'm in a corner glass. They can't be Fellow on new. Fellows on new, boys. Can't be P1, bros. Fellow on new still. Fellow on new. There's two on new. It's fellow and Lunars on new. I'm not serious, I'm go for it. I'm on glass.
That's a good trade.
I mean, this is the hill to use it on.
Fellow bird.
That's what I don't get. How does the whole team die when he isn't shaking the air?
Nice, good shit. I'm rapping burger, bro. Try not to go block the spawn. Yeah, no, we can get away from those spawn. Yeah, I'm one shot, yeah.
Good play by Stu.
I'm grenaded, bro. That's one still, boys. I got deep spawn.
Not again.
Johnny, where's the right, guys? I'm working the right.
You said it was over.
I'm working the right, guys.
I'm leaning over.
I'm
I'm going bigger.
I went mid.
Well, the lead
I would like to say Zinni said it was over,
and
and they have a P4 rotation.
This is over.
Running out of time, and they
Boston
have to
win
win
this.
this rotation.
Big Joe is...
Oh yeah, this is the
Yo, Mark,
to the
what
stage.
happened?
They need this P4 rotation, and already Boston have the numbers to
Somehow,
bar their way
me
through
and Nick
the
went
front
to
door.
Uchi last
That's
night,
all on
paid
Fellow.
everything
He's gonna
cool.
get isolated,
After that, my
and
car's
as
just
soon as
declining
that money hill
everywhere. So I'm
pops,
like, what the fuck?
Everyone falls
So,
at the worst time. Now Boston
I don't
closes
care.
out here
I go to
P4.
7-Eleven,
Yeah, I really
it's
like
still
just the
declining.
route
I'm like, what the
Boston
fuck?
take there on that
So I
break
push
too,
it
just
through
making sure that they get themselves
as
not just
credit,
one or two
and
members,
it
but
worked.
all three players.
This morning I
Dominate
used it
over
as
full
credit,
street.
worked.
You have a little bit of a split spawn situation
Go
that
to
Awakening can kind of follow
this
up on.
7-Eleven right here, get gas, decline. I'm like, what the fuck? I called my bank, they're like, yeah, someone tried to use your card at Walmart, but the CVV failed. What? How is that even possible?
They don't have your card, though.
Like, how, what did they do just to, they didn't try to buy anything, they just tried to confirm if the card was active. How does that work?
What does that even mean?
I don't even understand that.
It could be one of those
And
card
my card
scanners.
worked, and my card worked after that, though. That's what I don't
Do
get.
you use your chip?
I do both. It depends. I do both slide, chip. I do all.
Because if you swipe and they have a card scanner, they could have just got all your shit.
I just don't.
Then they saw that bank account.
I don't get that one. Like,
like,
yeah,
he-
they didn't try
he-
to buy anything.
he
They
won't
just tried to confirm if the card was active.
That makes no sense.
What?
Why wouldn't they try to buy something?
And now I gotta
maybe they were
wait a
trying to-
week for a card.
Maybe they're trying to see how much they can get out of it.
If
I
I have
didn't
your
get
card,
it.
I'm going right to Ford.
My card?
Yep.
To Ford?
Yep. Just try my luck. They get declined. Oh, got a blast.
You could go somewhere else. I mean, shit. Ford's not that bad.
What do you mean?
I mean, you could go to the Ferrari dealership.
Oh no! I mean, trust me. I know. That's just too.
That's too big of a purchase.
Yeah, like that's when it's like a little. I tried to do too much at that.
Imagine my face if I got a text.
Okay,
Was this you?
Point. Thanks for your business, that Ferrari.
Was this you? All right, well, map 1, Boston absolutely slammed their shit. Good map from Boston. They finally get a win against someone other than us this split. And we've got OpTic maps. Here we go.
Vault, Hasi, Protocol, Red Card, Protocol Search. Why is Protocol Search in this map set? I want to know what we vetoed.
I'm just writing it down real quick, then I'll actually look
Ultra
at it.
love Protocol Search, and we
I think I
looked
know how it happened.
pretty shit yesterday on it.
We're not
think I
playing
heard
Vault
you say
Control.
I'm glad to.
I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with Vault and Hasi first 2 maps.
Wait, how do you know what happened, Bose?
Well, yesterday I was looking for black tees I wear at pro clubs and I couldn't find them anywhere. So I went on Harry Hines to like a blank shop just with a whole bunch of black tees. They may try to get down on me, but I'm gonna go tomorrow.
You're gonna
Actually, I'm gonna go
Bro,
today.
bro,
They close at 9 and see.
What happened?
I'm like, bro, come on, bro. This hasn't happened to me in a decade. You talk to me. Like,
You talk to me.
like, seriously, I need to know. Hasn't happened in a decade, brother.
Bro, I swear to God,
Don't go back there.
you're about to tell me how. Yo, when I asked how you know what happened, I thought you were gonna tell me how we ended up playing or picking Protocol S&D.
That's what I thought too.
I think we're going 5 in this series based off the maps.
All right, walk us through it.
I mean, Vault. See, Vault's scary because Toronto loves Vault hardpoint, but we're also good at it. Hasi, sometimes we play Hasi really well. Sometimes we scam on Hasi, so hopefully we play it well today. I do like the control for us. Red Card, we saw that crazy comeback yesterday. I mean, fuck. And then Protocol Search, I don't know. We look kind of shaky on the last one, but we might have been tweaking. But I think we go 5. That map 1 hardpoint's going to be a tough one, though. We beat them on map 1, very confident. Because they're good at Vault.
I don't mind it besides Protocol Search.
Yeah, the Protocol Search. I mean, I wouldn't mind the Red Card either, but just because of what happened yesterday, Toronto's got to be feeling crazy on that map. You know what I'm saying? But should be a fun series to watch.
Hopefully Merc got the low on him.
I mean, bro, it's Merc versus Beans today.
Yeah, hopefully he's like, yeah, Kleenex loves doing this, and Joe was talking about how he loves hitting this all the time.
Yo, low key, he's got the reads.
That's what I was
He's got the strats.
Yo, I can imagine Rick in that situation. He's like, yo, bro, when I was with them, Joe would always go cat, literally strafe and then hit the room.
Envious with a 5. He's always good for 5.
He's
What up,
always
Envious?
good for
yeah.
5. I'll tell you
Envious.
that much. And I'll tell you what, I came in with presents in hand for my man Mercules. I got him a pair of Air Max 95s, the neons,
hell
of
yeah.
course. The same ones that I got Hook, which are the same ones that I got Shotzi and Dash. You get them ready, man. Look good, play good, you know?
Clip
Yo,
God
Dookie.
said MVP of the season. I think it's Cell.
At the beginning of the stage. Otherwise, it's been kind of
sell them
continual
scrap right
heartbreak,
now.
Sell 'em.
usually as a byproduct
And
of
the
making
scrappy?
some mistakes around retakes.
Eric, I appreciate that 5, big dog. Much love, man. Enjoy the concert.
Dookie, I appreciate the 20 bomb, and
All right.
it came from
Look for
Embo.
those.
It was just my first initial, or my first and last name initials, and I just added those.
And Lunar is able to find his second
Okay.
on a round.
2
So now
bloods
Purge and
for
Awakening,
LAG.
The 2 guys we were talking about. He needed to improve in S&E. They have a chance to do it here.
Big Wake, what can you find?
Handle this push through.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
a chance that Purge can kind of burst out in towards mid map.
Oh my gosh, he's got a
Surprise the
1v1.
rest of this LAG setup. Awakening gets the
Big
read.
Joe shooting right now, too. Has a
Finessing,
phenomenal map
dancing.
on.
Yeah,
He's
Not quite able to
challenged. Look
find
at
the
him move.
shots, but there's Purge pushing through garage
this
and
is
look
a
at the
2v4.
Oh my gosh,
It's
wait,
2v2.
Purge finds
Oh,
one.
he
Yeah,
had
he's
some
on
traps. Like,
And look at that,
Nah,
how
he
they're
didn't see him
communicating.
cross.
Awakening knows he still sort of has his one player trapped into the back,
That's
but
tragic.
Kismet is able to slip
I
right
had one
by.
trap.
He
Yeah,
was
the
trying to set
Bulldog.
up him and Purge to isolate onto this gunfight, but now Purge left in a 1v2.
He might try to lay this.
Just
What's
gonna
the
try to get
timing
this
like?
bomb down.
Does Lunars
Put
check?
this 1v2
Kiz
on your own
behind.
terms,
Doesn't
but
matter.
Kismet's not going to let that happen. And initially,
All right,
yeah,
1-0
says,
LAG, good bounce
from
back.
Boston's perspective, you lose the first two, but you get a good
T-Par
read on the
said
push out from
pizza
LAG.
check,
You
can
just
of
can't
monster
quite
check,
find Kismet,
CDL
like you said.
with the
Just too
boys,
slippery, too
double
quick.
check. Cheers.
Just, again,
Hey,
playing with
thank
the
you for joining us, man.
confidence these last couple
Thanks
of
for
days.
stopping by.
We really haven't seen a lot of this stage.
Check.
Yeah, that's an insane amount of finesse right there because Kismet knows. Like, the guy knows exactly where I am.
We've got a little
I'm
lunch
just trying
after
to
this as well.
Move, stall out
Absolutely.
time. Both for my teammate to help me or for him to simply
You
lose
knew
track
that, right?
of me.
Yeah, you like the
And
Texas
thankfully,
one.
99 kids came out for an appearance.
After you broke my
was
heart.
able to finesse.
How did it break your heart?
And
Dude,
low
you
kick
know,
too on that
I was
opening
looking
round there for
forward to
LG to
picking you
secure
up,
the
bringing you
first.
over here.
Me?
It's cooked up
Yeah,
here
man, I
for
don't
fellow
give a fuck.
Kismet.
I don't care
Some
anymore.
action over at mid. No defense there. Instead, Purge is trying
How'd
to
you
break
get over
time.
here, Hector?
That's the kind of play that we've
my
seen Purge
brother-in-law.
try to pull off
Oh,
on
shit.
dealership.
It's 'cause,
and
bro,
it's
listen.
either it's successful and it sets
He
you
makes
for
me put
a runaway
this in
round,
the
or
trunk
you
Dude,
by
just
no,
myself.
I don't.
And it puts this more on
Leo
it
folks
happened-
handles it.
Yeah, Leo folks
Bro,
comes in.
it happened
Not
one
allowing
time
LAG to even
because
look
I
at the play.
drove my fucking
Such a
my car
chaotic round.
and
It's
I
just
couldn't
like, all
figure
right,
out
bro,
how to
we
like
lost
get
the man
it. I
advantage. We're
literally
gonna try to
tried
make
every
up for it by
angle
going
trying to
for
get
it
it in.
insane
It
job.
wouldn't fit in.
Cammy makes it a
Hey,
3v3.
we're good,
Awakening
man.
pops like a
We're
Razer
good.
open,
I tried
finds
every
a kill
angle,
before it's
bro.
You're just
instantly
not
turned into
sensitive
a
to-
2v2.
Wait,
And
but did he
gunfight's
figure it
still
out?
going
And then
on
I
at the
brought
A side.
Iz's
Super
car the
said,
next
no,
day,
I want to have some fun.
and it
I
worked
just
out.
fly out to the side.
After I
find the
also
kill,
figured
and
it
then
out. Had to
we
get
have
out of the
numbers
car.
to close out the round.
It's all good, man.
I'm done picking you up. It's all right.
That was a mixy.
Do me a
mixy
favor.
Find your own
A
shit.
fight.
I don't care anymore.
Boston able to walk out on top.
Just kind of two stubborn bulls charging each other right there. A little bit of a different look here for Boston on this offensive attempt, just spreading the map and seeing what information
All right,
they can
1-1.
find. Maybe a little
Cammy
bit weary
clutches up.
about how Lunars was able to double up early through the middle of the map. Has Awakening primed and
It's
maybe
a little
ready
bit of
for
a fan
gunfight
here.
from
They're working
window
over
to
towards A,
window.
though. Are they
Don't
going to
know if
wrap
he
this
fully
rock?
saw Johnny or not. Purge kind of holding his aim makes you believe that they know that he's there.
You
And
also,
that's another
like-
one of those push throughs that Purge
You
gets
see how that
punished
could
on, and
work
we've got an
every
early
single
4v2
time,
for
too.
LAG.
I mean, you might as
Yeah,
well
it's
free
just some
fire
of
that
those
Yeah.
risks
right
that,
now.
like, this is
Oh,
what the guy
Snoopy,
wants to
though.
do.
Got him.
Like, he's not afraid of the chow.
Oh, he could do that.
When you're losing those gunfights,
Oh, look at
it
that
only
sweet
makes it tougher
escape.
for your
Look at
teammates still alive.
Straight into a
Thankfully,
plant?
the movement
Yep.
from
Oh,
Snoopy, 6
shit.
HP in a
Different breed,
dream.
This is
He's
Big
able
Joe
to
right
get
here,
out of
but
dodge.
Big Joe
Bomb
needs
is
to
gonna
make this
get
kill in the
planted
back.
as well. And if
Got him.
Awakening can
Finds
isolate this
it.
gunfight, a lot
This is
better
another
chance for Boston to
2v4
clutch up.
I
situation
was
for
just about to say,
Boston,
LAG
2v2.
doesn't know 100% that that's going to be a commitment over to B just based on where that action at mid had happened. So they're
You need
late to the
some angle
rotation. The isolation
responsibility,
does
bro.
come through.
That
Now we
shit,
get
I'm
the 2v2,
telling
the
you,
rewrap underway
It was
for
like
Boston.
trying to
This
fit
is
a
bold.
square in a circle hole,
They're
bro.
going to get Snoopy
They
in
give
the
up a
mid
lot of
to
map
play off the
control
window.
going on.
Where is-
Awakening clearing out stereo, but no.
They're gonna know.
Kismet finds the kill just down
Oh,
to Snoopy.
nice.
Finds one for free.
He wins this.
Now
Bank
it's
it
just
off
a
the wall.
prediction.
Oh, wait,
he's
of
rapping
when
it,
though. He's
where
rapping it.
Oh,
Does he read the
the
rap?
Lunars try to
Lovely.
challenge this.
It's lovely.
And Snoopy can essentially just wait until
Oh, yeah, he
28
wins this.
seconds left.
Wow.
Attaboy,
There's
Snoop.
just no
Good
way
play,
you
Snoop.
mantle up
2v4
against
from
the
Boston.
SMG.
Snoopy
And
makes
it's another
huge plays,
low
3
number
kills on the
situation that
round.
Boston make the most of.
Oh, man.
Yo,
like,
Golden
that's
Game dropping a
couple
5 as
rounds
well. What's
there
up,
down
Golden
where
Game, baby? How we
LAG
feeling?
What's up, Golden
Game?
Game?
Thank you for the 5, big dog.
Big brain moves right here. Just nothing too exposing.
Yeah,
You
nah.
know,
right
he
there for
peeks
Snoopy
it,
and
he ducks
Awakening.
down, he peeks
To
it, he
clutch up
ducks
in a
down.
2v3,
Didn't
you
try
get
to do
the
anything
bomb down,
fancy?
you get out of dodge with all the action that was
When
going
people
down to
try
the
to
middle
get
of the map.
creative, that's when
Planted
shit gets out
instantly, and then
of
Awakening
commish.
instantly after that.
Just stick to
find
the
an isolation
fundies.
gunfight onto fellow. When in a
Every time.
3v2, you need to be running around with your team to play a trade. But once he gets taken care
I
of,
feel you. I hate
Boston
when I
with the
try every
reposition
angle
to
and
the
it just
middle of
won't
the
go
map.
in.
Snoopy just plays it perfectly, and Boston take
Nice
the
one,
advantage.
Cap and
Yep.
Crunch.
These guys.
So it's a couple, again, first bloods that have
No
not been
problems there.
converted for LAG. And now they're going to get a 3-1
Oh,
split.
Johnson.
Fellow will be punished. And again,
Gets caught.
It's just, you should know the tape by now. I think everyone who's watched this Boston team at this map will know that Purge is going to do something crazy. crazy like that. But doesn't get red, and now all of a sudden LIG are a bit stuck trying to play in front
1v4 for Johnny, and he's going to fall. They pounce him 3-1. Boston rolling him, which is fine. Any match before OpTic, we'll take a 3-0.
And that's what the
I'm
rounds
very
look
okay
like
with a
when
3-0.
In fact,
success
thank
in
you,
his
Boston.
style of S&D.
Let's get the boys up there.
Finds that first blood, sets up the teammates to play the trades over through courtyard. At that point, you know that you had them isolated on this side of the map. We just keep on flying.
Clean
on
round for
in
Boston, though.
with the numbers advantage. Are able to secure these rounds with ease. 3
What's
in a
up,
row
Lee?
now
How you
for
doing,
Boston.
bro? You know me, man. We're vibing.
And if you are LAG, this is sort of like, well, you just have to slow down the game.
What's up,
because
Reaper?
Boston are doing whatever they want, just running
Dude,
at
I'm
you. You're
tweaking
gifting
right
it to
now.
them.
Quad shot of espresso
they
today.
found first blood in the majority of the rounds. Just not
One
quad.
shot?
Hold
Quad.
on as we get a bit
Quad.
Kismet still
Okay,
a little bit
wow.
deeper.
Blink and you
and
missed that one.
Just a mixy battle again. Where that's just one of those things that I keep talking about. When you watch the teams that have been most successful on this map, you look at like your Miami's,
Brew
your
with a 14
Atlantas.
said McJesus.
You just don't see
Yeah,
rounds
Edmonton's
like
getting
this.
slammed.
And I don't know why
I don't
that
know. I think
is,
it's
and
gonna
why
be a very good
Boston and
series.
LIG
It's gonna be a good
continue to try to
series.
just run at each other the way that they are, but it's chaos here, Jay.
I think most people have
so
the
far
Oilers
it's
win.
worked out 2 times now for LAG.
But it's actually pretty split.
That's sort of like the way they like to play it over towards this B site.
I mean,
It was the
Rams.
opening
What
defense
time's the
with
Cowboys
Lewis
game on
finds that double
Thursday?
through the B site. That time they sent everyone through the courtyard.
The Cowboys
again, and they're
game.
able to
Isn't that
walk
what you
out
guys
on
said that
top
we're
of
gonna
the
go see the
engagements.
Cowboys?
Cowboys
Okay,
don't
but
play
it's
till
not the
September.
You said Thursday. There was a match on Thursday.
120
Game on
days.
Thursday.
Wednesday.
Looking for where Purge
Stars
is going to
Oilers.
be
Oh,
this
the
time.
Stars.
You said the
Oilers.
Cowboys.
I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb.
With the trophies
Am I faded?
a lot of tax getting invested on this side. The
I was like,
rotation
what the
of comms
fuck?
coming in for Boston.
Yeah, and again, the
Micah
island
should be
player
playing
often
pickleball,
has
is what
been
I
camming
said in
over
my
the top of
head.
this A site.
He might be coming
RCXP has
tomorrow.
also been earned that will be spent late, just as a way to get Boston even further forward past this A site, and Fellows not
Two
prepared for
dead.
that timing. Taken down by Purge.
Someone's got that car out.
Kismet
Who's in
trying
that
to flip
car?
the
They blow
script,
it up?
Maybe trying to break this
I mean, this
defense
is
over the
a
middle of the
4v2
map,
for
but
Boston.
he's
I
been
expect
seeing
them to
that
close it
play is
out.
no
Sure.
longer available.
He just keeps on running.
Here they go. The pack
You know,
through middle.
Boston is on the hunt.
I should have.
Where
I
the
should have
hell
brought you
did
the.
Kismet go? But now they locate
paddle.
him. Bomb is going to
So-
be down. Johnny
What, your paddle?
Lastman
Yeah.
standing. He
4-2.
gets taken care
Riley, is
of.
the AC off?
And Boston right now on their defensive setups can currently
Why,
do
you're
no
warm?
wrong. They
It's
gain
Sunday,
the
right?
info. There's a lot of pressure. a lot
Golden
of
game.
attacks.
He said, ready to
Getting
meet you in the
invested on
fellow
this side.
OpTic
Can you get your
members
trophy down?
and get my
Purge is
retired
aggressive on
controller
the base.
signed next weekend. Hell yeah,
He's able
Golden
to
game. It's
find
going to be
that
fun.
first blood.
Looking forward to
All
it.
those
Oh,
sacks
never
get
mind.
invested. It just makes it a lot more difficult for LG to do anything else on the map
Yeah.
because you have
Yep.
no tax to enter
Cowboys do so
anywhere,
bad they kicked
and
them to the
you don't have
UFL.
space on the outside
Nah,
to
that's
have to
all me.
clear it out.
That's,
But have the time on your side either.
faded
It's just
right there.
perfectly
Faded.
played there from Boston.
And every
4-2.
defense has looked different, which I really do appreciate, I think, from the Boston side of things. Now, this has been the side of the map that has led to just absolute TDMs in one part of the map or the other. Looks like Johnny.
It's a little
Kismet,
middle stack here.
They want to try to stun Nade and see if they can push out Awakening. in the
They
backside
always
of the
take bomb
dealership,
B
but
off the rip.
instead gonna back
Boston
up
does.
as they know that Purge
And
is
then they
playing
work
on top
through
of the
A.
A-set with that stun that does connect onto
They've
him.
done it twice in a row now.
There's a trophy system down on the driveway. Camby just trying to watch over.
Okay, Kiz finds one.
He's been able to strike for the first blood.
Where'd he get
and
that from,
out
the
of
door?
dodge. So now if you're Boston,
I think he just wall banged him through the door right there.
potentially taking some space to the middle of the map, but with 50 seconds to go, the
Oh,
play has
yeah,
to
that's
come
a
up
tough
over towards
angle.
B, and Johnny's in a perfect position to at least find one.
Kismet was thinking about trying to take over that A elbow, but instead LAG don't want to separate.
You're just sitting there
themselves.
tweaking right
they might
now?
get great
Back up over
timing.
towards the defensive spawn
Me?
and just play
I'm
reactionary.
just caffeinated to the
With Kismet
absolute
in a position
brim.
to
You drank
idly
4
check over the B
espressos?
site if he
Well,
needs
because I
to
did a
at
stream
mid-map.
earlier this morning, so I
Oh,
started with
yeah,
a
that's
double,
true.
and then on my way out, I another double.
Legend.
Also, weak pistol finish
Okay,
off
4-3.
one, but then there's follow
Yo,
up
I replied
just
to you and I
behind
said,
him.
of
So,
course, right
yeah,
on the.
good
course,
stuff
yep.
from LAG, not
Absolutely.
allowing
Did you-
Boston
did
to
we
play
get
that same
anywhere
level
near
of
there?
aggression
Yeah, we
that
hit it.
we've largely seen in
Yep.
every single one of their attacks.
Wait, what hit?
We hit
He
it.
almost caught them off
I
guard
said
early
if
into
I
the
hit
round.
5,000, so I
There's three
got
LG
over
players
1,400
ready for
subs
that mid-map
yesterday.
pressure.
But once we hit
And Purge is
4,000,
able to
I was
take a
like,
lot
yo,
of
Hector,
space
if we
over
somehow
towards
hit
A, but
5,000, if
Once
I
that
buy a
stun
pair
is
of
able to
shoes, will
connect,
you
they get
custom
the
paint
read
them
that
so I
the
can
play's
give them
gonna be
away?
on this side
That's
of the
fine.
map.
So now we're gonna do
Kismet cracks the door open from the garage,
X-painted
finds
sneakers
that first
giveaway.
blood, and they just play their man advantage to their advantage to secure the round. Now down
Can see
by
why
one.
Hex has glasses on.
But
Faded.
this is where they truly need to lock in because Boston have been able to find a lot of success early on through this mid-map. and-
Oh,
nice
ripped
shots,
it.
Lunars.
Yeah, that'll work. Just pop the door, have Lunars on a pre-aim, deals with Cammy for first blood, and this is where you just need to take a
Okay, we
moment,
got
take
ourselves
breath.
a map
You've
too
got
here.
great position on the map for
3v4
mid.
now.
You can follow up by either
Johnny's in
taking
the
bomb
window.
B or A. You're just kind of like one of those dealer's choice type situations.
Johnny's in the
like,
window.
force
What's the
Boston to have
timing
to
look
come
like
get
for
you.
Johnny?
That's exactly what
Oh,
LG
they
were
read
trying
this
to
shit.
do, but Johnny's
Oh,
in
wait, they
trouble.
just read
And
that.
That's just a moment that, again, it's just, you're in a
Yeah, he loves
43.
doing
We
that. He
just
does
got
it
to
every
do
time.
better at keeping our advantages.
Yeah, he was just trying to play his life. He
Uh-oh.
didn't think that he was
No
going
way.
to sniff out in that corner, and now fellow on the rotation.
Numbers
Back to
now
his
to
teammates
Boston.
with the bomb in hand. again. Gets caught, and now Boston instantly
They're
have the
wrapping back,
numbers. And I love the way that they're playing this. They know we have a 3v2. We can give it the bomb plant and retake whichever site we want.
This is just such a Boston way of playing the search and destroy.
Oh, what's the timing like?
Just hitting something
I think
weird.
his season. Did he not see
You
him?
just wouldn't expect in a place that you
I don't
just
think he
wouldn't
sees him
expect.
there.
And you can see it. Yep, Purge and
Wow.
Stoopy behind this play. Any reactions here? No. Kismet.
Hard 5-3.
Hard 5-3, yep.
For the last member playing
I mean,
inside the
Snoopy's
small
taking
room,
over.
and Boston will put themselves on map point.
You can tell he's doing something on the map when he's smiling at that camera.
Decisions making. Like they isolate onto that gunfight onto Johnny, and they're like, all right, it's a 3v3. They're most likely showing a lot of presence around that mid-map area and also courtyard. So let's just push
There we go,
on through
Boston.
the A site. Thankfully, when they make that commitment, they catch fellow with his pants down. They don't have the information that is going to be the bomb carrier.
Greetings to the gentlemen carrying OpTic online content. Coach B and Goats. Much love from California. Thank you, Fakey.
I feel like
California.
It's our pleasure, bro.
search and destroy, just like continually getting shot from behind. Last one left, he gets caught isolated. Like it's just,
All right, we'll see if Boston can close this out or if the 5-3 curse can come into effect here.
And how about this? Snoopy
Snoopy,
is the
a
bomb
great
carrier.
map so far. Chopsticks.
To allow this little man cave room over towards the top side of the map.
Again, bombs
to
at B.
be
They're working A.
taken by
They do it
LA.
every
He's
round.
aware of this because it pops the door. A couple of shots are out. And
Now
Snoopy
he gets
realizes
info.
I'm
He
in some
says,
big
fuck
trouble
that. Let's
here,
go
and
rapid.
We'll just bail out and head back over to A where his teammates have already pushed off fellow again.
Yeah, it took a lot of space. Look where Purge is already at. He's gonna
And
find
there's
that
a blood.
first one onto fellow
That's
this
going to help.
time.
And look, I mean,
5
and
HP,
they have
the
no
dream
map
bomb is
presence.
also
They're just
gonna
all
get
wrapping
planted.
back spawn.
Trophy systems are down.
They get to the car.
And now you just gotta hold in your post plant.
Yeah, Cammy off the reach.
yeah.
Take over the
Hey,
corner.
Wait,
too
a
much.
little over. Wait, they're all
Oh,
over.
they don't give a shit.
Yeah, they're just running at
Yeah,
it.
and look what's happening now.
It's just down to
You will
Kismet.
pay the price.
Has to
Here
be a
comes the
1v3
Bulldog.
Big jump.
and
Put the
an
1v2
Closes
and then
out.
LG
To get
comes
this map
back
a
and
little bit
wins
further.
the map. Holy shit, I
And
just...
Purge and Awakening are essentially just playing crossfire
you saw him?
positions.
Got him. Yep,
Door will
yep,
pop,
1v1.
Awakening a couple of
Now he's
straight shots from
trapped,
the
and
corner.
there's the map.
Right there,
2-0
finish it
Boston.
off in a
Dominant
very
series out of them so
comfortable search and
far.
destroy from
Both maps not competitive.
I love the play calls right there from Boston.
Here we go,
Trying to slow
Boston.
down somebody's attack.
Boss, I got some s'mores Pop-Tarts over here.
Oh, I'm gonna go heat up, you know, and then
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
heat
take
up
a
your
piss real
food.
quick,
Yo,
come
let's-
back.
yo,
You
hit-
heat up, I get up, heat up.
Where's Zinz?
Slowing down their approach on their attack. Last time they were on that attack, it was just
No, you could go pee, just don't heat anything up.
But this time they go for a 2-2 split. Snoopy gets
Let's take a look at that scoreboard, see what's going on here.
They're already taking space at
Do
A.
I look faded, James? Oh, yo,
Look at me.
my eyes look kind of. No, on
I
the
mean, when
camera.
you do that, I can't tell.
This is going to be a tough one to look at because you found 5
Bro,
plus
look at how weird I
and
look
you
on
could not
camera.
find a lot of successful round wins after
Earlier.
that. That is unacceptable on a map like
Earlier?
where if you usually find an
Earlier.
advantage, you cannot let these
I mean,
rounds slip.
Snoopy has a great map. LAG. Potential 3-0 here. It's double Hossie the next two. See how this shakes out, but a 3-0 here means OpTic plays quick. Okay, so here's some scenarios. We're guaranteed winners. W.
Regardless of results today.
Yes. Carolina and the Falcons are both losers. Loser of Boston and LAG will be confirmed losers, so big series. OpTic cannot finish below New York due to Cloud9's lower map count. If we lose, 6th seed. If we win, 3rd seed. Yep. That's pretty much what I thought from looking at it, but it's always weird.
If any of this is wrong, my bad. I love that. I love that disclaimer in at the end.
All right, well, we've got some food coming here in between the maps. Riley,
Jackson,
where is
yes.
it? Riley's bringing us lunch. This portion of the watch party is brought to you by Cook Unity. With Cook Unity, you get a taste of fresh, seasonal meals delivered to your door and ready in minutes. Enjoy high-quality, chef-crafted meals with no prep or cleanup and get personalized recommendations tailored to your lifestyle, dietary needs, and preferences. Cook Unity partners with award-winning chefs, acclaimed restaurateurs, and Food Network alums to deliver unmatched culinary artistry in every single dish. Thanks to Cook Unity, you can get 50% off your first week of meals when you visit cookunity.com/optic. That's 50% off delicious meals like these. That's cookunity.com/optic and code OpTic at checkout for 50% off your first week of meals. Thank you to Cook Unity.
Damn, Bose, what you got over there, kid?
I'm not... Okay, but...
Are they hot already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so we do got to warm them up.
Oh.
Do you mind if I go heat it up? Can you hold it?
Okay.
Mind if I go heat it up?
Yeah, go heat it up, and then can you
You want me to heat yours
yeah,
up too?
surprise me with something.
Okay, bet. You want me to pick out of the 3?
Just pick out of 3. Just
All
make
right,
sure
bet.
there's no veggie shit, no gluten-free. No, I'm kidding. I mean, the whole thing that they... Yeah. The whole thing about this is it's going to be healthy no matter what they put in there. So I'm just hoping that whatever surprise that's in there is going to be nice. Hopefully it's a little spicy, You know, I'm getting a hint of spiciness and lemons and citrus. Boast and Hex are the real life Schedule 1. Yeah. OpTic on the website, not in the chats. Thank you, Fowler. Appreciate that. What would you prefer, Ryland or Fowler? Your gamertag's Fowler?
We're gonna guess a player, and then you move over, teamed with attached in the CDL and has 1+ win. Same thing. It's where they're gonna cross and move those connections.
What's the game that they're doing right now, Riley?
So we're working with Toronto, teamed with attached in the CDL.
The one that I don't like. Ah, look at that. That's right. That's right. That's right. Shout out to Hector for the Chappelle reference. Unity. Thank you, Josh Messenger. I knew there was a real one in the chat. Chat, be prepared for some bull as will happen during the series. Why is that, Sabs? What is your spidey senses telling you? Hex, where's my ring? They ship by June. Hex, you guys should do the #1 fan type of shit before seeing the random get the OG experience. Hex. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not reading comprehension. It's the way it's typing comprehension. Zesty, Hex. Why? Because I say Unity? Unity! Nah, man. But I am zesty, aren't I? Hex, I have your permission to get tattooed of you on my right butt cheek. Please send a picture. Dinner on Seth when OpTic wins. That's what I'm talking about, Jorge. Hex, thanks for the Afterlife recommendation. Yo, Fast Skills, how good was that, really? Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime, says Rikudu Senin. That is a fact. You can lead a horse to water, you know? Afternoon, Hex. Hope the boys are doing great today. I hope so, too. Hex, where's my motherfucking ring? Clems, I already told you. Hex, what's on feet today? Huh? Some Medusa Azul? New Balance? And the Pinky No-Nos. No, these are Pinky Cool-Cools. These don't hurt my pancake. But guys, look at how I've decorated the ride. Ah, fuck. Let me see if I can get them in frame. Bam! Look at that. See that Hex Quarter stickers everywhere? OpTic stickers. Woo! Fire! They see me rolling in DreamHack. Oh. I'm going to bring my own PC to DreamHack because it's BYOPC. Hex, ¿cómo sigues el pie, pedorro? ¿Cómo sigues el pedorro, cochino? Hex, did you develop your speaking skills as you progressed your organization? Nah, ever since I got to the U.S. when I was 13 years old in 1993, I didn't want to get made fun of, so I learned English as fast as I could and tried to enunciate and lose the accents just as fast. So I just read. I read a bunch. What happened, Riley? Oh, the game crashed. I thought you were wowing my linguistics passion. Hex, when you fishing with black tip H again? Dude, never. Josh has asked me, and well, we say what's up to each other a lot, but I just can't do it no more, man. I can't do deep sea fishing. Hector, ¿qué le pasó a tu pata? ¿Pata de animal? I twisted it, dude. Scooter Hex, when's the IRL fishing stream, dude? Not for a couple of weeks. This is a 5205R. But if you had an accent, that would be lit. Nah. I mean, it's just like if you're speaking to someone with an accent, you shouldn't take the approach of like, they don't know. Like, they clearly speak to the second language. They speak two languages. That's better than speaking one language. Ooh, look at this build. I saw this build earlier. Fire. Whose is this, Riley? You. Oh, dude, what? Yeah. Whatever member of the Green Wall has this incredible setup. Shout out to you. I love that the mini wall right there. Everything about it is sick. I want that. I want a screen with Wallace. I'm gonna send the EMAT text. Yep. Hex, you gotta bring the boys to El Paso. Give them some Chicos tacos. Doom, they're scared, man. They're not gonna want to go have a good time. Not even for like a weekend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Control. Hacienda. Will Boston defeat LAG in a 3-0 fashion? Or will LAG mount a reverse?
Obviously, going into this stage, you have a little bit more of a tougher schedule. You're playing some of the top teams that we have in the mode. And they've been able to make you look very, very easy. But so far into this round, you go
Cowgirl sweep. A reverse sweep.
Out on top in the numbers. And now if you're Boston, at least you still got Cammy slowing out time here.
Yeah, it's fire.
Stoopy, quick route back up to office. So even though Cammy will drop,
I'm not going to tell you what they're warming up. They got you.
I bet.
He's quickly traded by
There were 3 options.
Oh my God, that smells amazing.
That
smells great.
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
I'm hungry now.
It's like salmon, some potatoes in here, some veggies.
Solid, good response to the initial attempt for Boston.
Yeah,
all right, here we go. Map 3.
Boston,
What's been going on, Hector? Give me your expert analysis here.
Game crash. If Boston win in a decisive 3-0 fashion, then it's better for us because we get to see the boys play right away.
Wait, you said the game crashed?
Yeah, the game crashed. So they had to take a little bit of a break.
We don't like that.
Yeah, I like this though from
Hex, are you keeping and riding your scooter after you're healed? No.
Try to move around the back. He gets an SMG to play
this
with.
will go on to somebody who needs it.
Has to wait for help though.
Unless of course Jude overrides my decision and then we keep it.
Doors and Purge can do nothing to get on towards B. So LAG starting to
all right, here we go. Boston, they're on offense
you've
here.
got streaks for Lunars, possible streaks for Fellow starting to build.
Watching from a cruise ship blows my mind. You guys in the middle of the Pacific right now, tuning into the watch party.
Yeah, they just
love that. Is it raining or is it cool?
The kill department already losing the 2 initial gunfights. Now Snoopy is going to get
Hex, have you ever thought about an academy team? Yeah, back in 2010, kid, head of the game.
With only 3 seconds
That's going to be round 1 LAG. It's kind of dominant too. No ticks at all.
He's going to earn a kill on that opening round. LAG dominate on the opening defense.
Wait, what'd you say?
The PC belongs to a Green Wall member by the name of Misery. But with a PC like that, there's no misery there. It's just joy and happiness.
So that's
hey man,
nice to see.
I always say, if I had
an opportunity to see if they can
a
carry
PC
that
and a good setup, so I would
maybe.
I need
something
I'm
to
a
kind of get
simple
your
man.
offense going here
I need
early
a
in the
good
second
couch
arm.
setup in the living room.
Realistically, all you got to do is get a couple
good PC
segments.
setup.
You were able
to
to shut out Boston on their opening
Amen.
offense.
And a bed, of course. Proper bed.
Of
course, but a couch will do.
Push. The break off needs to go in our favor if you want to have the best chance of earning any early segments.
But I prefer a bed for sure.
Now you got trophy systems to make your well approach a little bit
I was not in the doghouse last night either.
What's that mean?
Because yesterday on the watch party we were cooking
the
girls?
No, cooking is
I've never seen this kind of
break-off. Whoa, why?
Because I was like, I texted her, I was like, what's for dinner? And she said, pita with fish. And Zenny gave me the craziest look because pita and fish is like a
Fellow streak will end,
weird combo.
I started 7 in a row. First took a progress looking pretty much a guarantee.
But she wasn't mad.
Unless someone like Purge from the low ground can clear off both, and he does. That first tick not fully locked. Kismet waiting for the timing to at least jump on and secure it, and he'll be able to do at least that.
Oh, thankfully that first segment got locked.
I
thought it was everything that you just did was turned out to be
patient,
basically perfect.
I got you fucking Rice Krispies treats, some
I thought you were going to get nothing from it, but at least you secured that one
some Lucky
segment.
Charms.
Now with 50 seconds to go.
This is delicious though, man. Shouts out Cooked Unity. Great little lunch here.
Smells amazing.
Some salmon, potatoes. This is delicious.
Boston are just playing a Kong line in your spawn.
Yeah, a little bit of a backpedal here from Boston, just trying to
something light, something delicious. Won't feel heavy afterwards. Be satisfied as you finish.
John able to come back through
halfway through the round,
but he's by himself. In Purge is right there.
LAG can't really find anything here.
Again, opening break off from LAG. different.
they're pushing
definitely
through rock.
unique, to be
Through rock.
sure.
Lunars at
Gets
well.
at least one tick at A, but any attempt towards B has been absolutely suffocated by Boston.
Who that?
Oh yeah, now you stand no chance on
The
this
battle
round.
of the
Only
defenses
25
right here.
seconds to
Are
go.
y'all not
Fella has a
watching
little
Game
bit of
7?
presence here towards
Oh
top hallway,
shit! Yeah,
but
we gotta throw that
does
up.
not have the numbers to play with.
For
and
sure.
Still
For
gunning.
shizzle.
You think whoever wins the Game 7 today goes on to beat the Wolves,
Everyone off
Mark?
the respawn, and LAG with only 10 seconds to go. Need to put the game clock at a
What'd you
pause.
say?
I want to see
Looks like
Ant-Man
he
go
might have
far.
slipped by to at least touch
You think
B
they
for
go
now.
all the way?
Yeah, still a
I'd
couple
like
of
to see
Boston
it.
defenders nearby, though. And with the life lead where it is, you just want to make sure
7
no one
seconds
else
left.
can
Stop the
join
clock.
it on the point. Here comes the jump out. Snoopy gets the kill. Last attempt would have to come
Bet
from
she
Johnny.
made you tell
Finds
us
the
it
first
wasn't bad?
nicely,
No,
but
it was
there's
actually
no
good.
chance he
Trust
wins
me.
that fight versus
I-
Awakening.
Oh, last night?
So
Yeah, it
winners
was
have
good.
the
It was
last
hella good.
chance with 3.3 on the clock.
But I said if she
Trying to
like
keep
put steak in
something
it
going
instead
over
of
towards
the
A. It
fish,
pulls
Yeah.
the
oh,
focus
it'd be
around a
next
touch
level.
Yeah.
for Boston. So
Because it was like a bunch of veggies, like cucumber, pickles, eggplant,
Like a stir fry almost?
cauliflower,
earned, but
Nice.
still,
but it was like in a
I would
pita.
give an
Yeah,
edge
yeah,
to
yeah.
Boston just in how they
Tahini
played
and
that
shit.
defense. That
It
was
was
still
good.
pretty solid.
Yeah, it's definitely a solid defense to manage
That's
that
the- that's the
open
look-
break
that's the
off,
look he
because
gave
that
you?
definitely caught me off guard, and it definitely catches the players off guard. You're expecting
I was
pressure
crying.
through Seeker. You're expecting the pressure
It
through
was a good
Well.
laugh, man.
But that time LAG, a little bit different of a show off.
Riley, could you throw that on for us over here, please?
On that round, and
Thank you, buddy.
Boston was still able to stabilize after
Huh?
that. Now you're looking to make up here.
Uh,
This next one, by 2. Break off wasn't the best.
Thought he
Hopefully we can
forgot
turn that
Hector.
around here.
Sarah
Yeah,
forgot.
I mean, I
man,
wouldn't even
no.
necessarily
The
say
foot
like the
and
break
shit.
off was miserable. It was just getting through the 50-yard line of the
Y'all
map.
y'all
onto
see
a
this chat,
point
right?
Never really came through because like you weren't able to
No,
get
hold
offense
on.
and the zone, or you
I
only
just put
had
Hector's
the zone,
food
or
in.
you
It's
I
only
eating
can't
up
believe
right
Zinni
now.
let me go
and it
first.
just was very difficult for Boston to stay
all
alive
good.
on the B point.
I don't know what agenda you
See
guys
what
like
they
to
can
spread
do this
about
time
me.
You
around.
see?
Trophy
It's not
system
great,
for
is it?
It's just not
Boston.
right.
And it's just
Through the yard
constant
line.
on my
Kids,
dick.
that is
No,
a
but-
How's it feel?
win.
No,
This
but-
that was just a slight little jab. Y'all been throwing haymakers all week.
About what?
Everything.
No, all I said was you're not
Some
very
sort of an
punctual.
effort on the
Fact.
B-point,
You're a
stopping
little
the
cheap
clock.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Fact.
it's a 2v2 right now. Purge is trying to keep
And you look
Snoopy
like a
alive.
ball
Snoopy
sack
knows
without
that
your beard
pressure
sack.
towards
Okay,
him,
and
but
that's
the
why I
wall
said
base
you
good
look
enough to
like you've been on a
take care of
week-long
Snoop,
bender with no
and Purge
glasses,
falls
and you
at the
took
same
offense to that.
time.
Yeah,
So
because
now
that's an
Kimmy
insane one.
working
Why?
on this
Because
pinch.
I can't help that.
Trying to
Give
find
me
an opening
back
for his
my
team. He's getting the
friend.
comms from
You know
Awakening.
what I
There's a lot of
want.
pressure through top secret. Let me
Then
just
he
set
hit
up
him
a
with
free
the-
pinch. That's already 3 dead in the feed.
It is fire,
Last
right?
player to find is going to be Johnny, and he's trying to
I really
time
like
this
potatoes.
repinch from Well at the right time.
Yeah, they know that he's
Y'all
behind
went to-
it. Look at
y'all
number
went to
5.
Uchi Bar
Purge is
last
just gonna
night?
watch this cross through Boathouse, and he's got
She
an
was
able
good.
to work with.
I was
Takes
like,
care of
damn,
Kismet. Can't finish
it's gonna
off
be
the kill on the
$700.
winners,
He
but
said,
Kimmy knows how to
Nick
keep his
was
gun
like,
up, and yeah, now Johnny just has to
why
make
the
his play.
fuck did I
Okay,
come?
Boston
He's ready
tapped.
for him, and that will be a very
dead.
easy B point with that little
Like
split focus of
400.
Perch watching the cross the entire
Uh-oh,
way. while the
LAG might be in
stack
some
was
trouble
play.
here. Purge finds. Oh, it's a big win. He finds that kill. It gets scary. Fellow finds one too.
That would have been a massive one, so you can chain that
Oh.
potentially over towards the B point. But now you got Snoopy filling in that gap. At least finds a double to alleviate the pressure of your teammates coming off of the respawn with Awakenings. Now got his hands full on the opposite
Come on,
side.
boss.
Yeah,
Let's
a little
close
bit
this out,
careful
okay? We got
away.
OpTic
Oh.
Toronto next, guys.
Trying to
Fucking
pass the
dick,
baton
bro.
with
He be having me
Purge.
crying.
Little stun
He
off.
had me
No, not
crying
going to
the
happen.
whole
Johnny will
day.
find the kill. Cannon will try to
Oh, man.
re-wrap on, put the trade onto him, and that
What is
will
it?
work.
18-16.
16 plays 18, though. Boston, a mere life advantage of 2. But most importantly, after these kind of weird, stringy 1v1v1
Look at that map.
situations,
Look at number
in the
2. He's behind
gunfights,
enemy lines. That's
LAG
Kiz.
are
He
still
finds a
trying to
kill
play
on
forward to
Snoop.
put pressure on the Boston
Man, I'm so
spawn.
hungry. That
Finally,
smells so
Kiz is able to
good.
find a kill to make that worthwhile.
It's cool. I just see the air right now.
Is just finessing around their spawn. His teammates weren't finding a lot of success off of the respawn, and now this falls into the hands of Kismet again. You gotta wrap back and try to assist your teammate to get some offense control. Game clock was currently going to be at a pause, but Boston's still with the live advantage.
Yeah.
Just want to keep on playing trades.
Big one here.
Kismet, good read
Okay,
here
they
on
find Big
Awakening.
Joe. No map control right now for
Lunar's right there to
Boston.
work for the team shots. 2 life advantage.
How's
still
the don't
what
give it to him,
is
Scump,
in
over
play for
undergoing? Dude.
Boston, but Johnny shuts
Don't
down the
give it
fireplace
to us,
hallway.
Scump.
And now
Don't
he
talk
can
about
start to
that.
get
We
to
had a
work.
bet
Yep,
that
doing
Zinni
just
was gonna
this.
say more
Moving the
than
spawns
7
around a little bit and
times.
seeing if he can just get this clock
said it
flat out
once.
without any more tickets.
Chad, you gotta try baiting him, but don't be too baity.
And
It'll
with
be
30
obvious.
seconds to go, Johnny might have set this this up to be around closing play.
Yeah.
Set up the repitch to bottom spiral, finds a freebie,
What's
gets
the
the comms
prize?
to his teammates. It
No
has to be
prize,
one
just
more at least on out.
Oh, okay.
But that's already 3 dead. 3 players coming off the respawn. And now it's Snoopy just single-handedly trying to get something done on the opposite side. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
What's he at right now?
Opportunity, 3 dead, trying to play that top spiral spawn trap. Snoopy's able to get on to stop the clock at 11.9.
Big win, top close.
Awakening 1v1 with Fellow, waiting for help.
Finds
They
it.
find the kill.
All
Now
up
you can
spawn.
get back over it.
First
Really put your
tick.
focus on the
Oh.
Purge off the pinch, able to find one. Team shots are good for another. Second tick of progress looking likely. 5v4 may be the determining factor of how this
5
round
versus
ends,
4.
though. And LAG are stuck.
But
They're
look at
trying to
that,
play over
second
towards
tick comes
connector.
through.
There's a second tick of progress. You've got to go. You've got to chail this. The pinch is on. Awakening able to keep the play up, but it's a 3v3 with 8
3v3,
seconds left.
3v2, 7 seconds. They got to stop clock. They're on.
6.5 seconds.
2v1. They got to get to that point.
Awakening with the
Go.
Someone's got to get on.
Oh my gosh, he finds the kill though. Boston get it done through the slays.
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They did not forget about me after
The
all.
pressure was there as LAG were able to keep the
shit.
clock.
Wait,
Just not enough lives.
Bro,
to
this
stop
is a
the
this
win
this a
condition
Puerto
for Boston
Rican.
getting the offense.
We got those. We got it all. We got Pegao. We got beef stew.
I knew you'd like that one.
Oh my God, we got
We're still looking for at least
plátano,
one player
man.
in our
It
spawn.
was that
But the
steak
fact that you allow the
or
players that
what
are
was the
coming
other
off the
option?
respawn
Dude.
to be more impactful than the guy that was
Arroz
still
con
alive
gandules
is
right here?
unbelievably detrimental. That cannot happen if you're LAG. Someone's just got to camp a corner.
Boss, you know a good place for arroz con gandules?
Yep.
Where?
And
I'm
instantly
not
put the
giving it
game
away.
clock
Don't
at
say
a
the
pause
Latin
because
pig.
Snoopy, the only player out,
Hell no.
jumps on the ejector.
in Irving.
LAG are going to be beating
Where you mean?
themselves
You
up for that
gatekeeping?
one, but now
Yeah.
you got to potentially win back-to-back offenses.
Why?
That's just the state of a
Doesn't
game.
matter.
Right,
The spot's gonna be
Awareness
2-packed. It's a
moment.
mom
It's
and
like,
pop
there's only
shop,
30
and
seconds
the
left.
line's
You don't
gonna be
have to
long if I
play.
say
Yeah,
that.
but look at the
on
good
the
you're
big
doing
block
for the
kills.
mom and
Like,
pop
just make
shop.
sure
All
you
right,
get on the
fine. It's
zone.
called
Huge mistake by
I'll get the name
LAG.
for y'all right now,
Trying to
chat.
make up for it here as they're right back over towards the A zone with a different
Just
look.
'cause
They
I
don't
love
get
y'all that much.
first
Just
tick of
don't clog my
progress, though.
lineup.
Cammy's actually going to stay on, fully
yeah.
deplete it.
My
and Boston
God.
have done a really nice job of clearing out
fire?
all the efforts
It's
from
called
mid
El
and
Rey
continue their
del
focus back over to
Sabor.
B.
Sabor.
They know that they have the numbers
El
advantage. Fellow
Rey
eventually is going
del
to be trapped
Sabor.
between a rock and a hard place.
El
And now
Rey del
Johnny's going
Sabor?
to decide
Yeah.
to move
Fire.
and instantly get spotted by Cammy.
I don't even want
So
this
now
to
the
finish.
players
That's
off
how
for the
good it is.
respawn for Boston. We're not going to really put focus on
Okay.
it. They're like, all right, cool. You can stay
Johnny
back there.
behind
Stay
him.
back there. You can
Finds
win
a
the
kill.
one-on-one gunfight. We got everybody else trapped in their spawn.
Yeah, this
Snoopy,
is a
though, look
point
at
of
him. They're
view
putting him in
just
that
gonna be Johnny
trap.
Trying to pull the defense back. And this may allow some of that to happen. First tick looking good, but Boston, again, just do not care. Trying
Johnny's
keep
gotta go
LAG
big.
spawn
He dies
trapped,
on
and they've
point.
done a nice job at that to this
I was
point.
gonna
They also
gatekeep
get
chat,
Johnny off
but
the point
y'all looked out for me
simultaneously. He's
plenty of
only able to
times.
get
It'd
one
be
tick of
wrong if I did
progress
that.
done, and you've got a 5-life lead with only 40 seconds to defend if you're Boston.
Tostones are what?
A lot of back
Dominican?
control to
Come
go
on,
with
man. You're gonna start a fight in the
They
chat.
already spot. Couple players working their way through bottom secret. That first segment does get locked in at A.
Crunch
but
time now.
continues to
Two
dwindle
for
on down.
two.
Boston are just trying to
1v1
play the
here.
trade.
Last
You
person,
turn it into
Lunar
a
stopping
one-on-one.
clock.
Lunar's able to pause it at the B point, but now it's on Cammy to just keep them in their spawn.
Yep. Trust that your teammates off their
No,
spawn
this is
can just
delicious, bro.
overwhelm
Bro,
one
you
member here.
fucking snoozed.
And that is
This
what
is
the game plan looks to be.
crazy.
What do
Lunars
you
will
mean?
drop, and now you're in the
This
last
is
30
insane.
seconds of LAG.
This is good, too.
potentially
Bro,
playing
I'm
on
happy
for
with
the
my
rest of the
choice.
year.
No, I bet. But
20v14.
this is out of control.
Cammy in the back just trying to keep pressure on the fellow. He will fall. Last one left alive that really could make a play towards B is Kismet, but instead
19
decides to jump
seconds.
back over to A.
They're stopping.
And
This
he's
is
got some pretty
fantastic.
quick help here to be
Viva
fair.
Puerto Rico,
Big Joe.
chico.
Oh,
The pinch
doesn't see him.
Kismet in the
Doing a
corner.
side
Hold
plank.
on a second. 13 plays.
Wait, that might be
15,
A.
and that's gonna be an
LAG.
extra 60 seconds with the A zone being captured.
I like this,
Oh,
Boston.
LAG
They gotta get
Wanna
two more
watch
checks,
out,
though.
Late round heroics. Able to extend time.
15 to 12, 3 life advantage for Boston, but they can't go. They can't get
I mean,
these right here.
they're about to get funneled.
Yeah, it's a Dominican spot. Y'all know Dominican
Yeah,
chat.
Lunars wants more than that. He finds
Es lo que
the
me veo, tú
third.
sabes, ven aquí ahora.
Purge. One left in the front, only able to find one.
That's
Double
2
stack
on.
is
This might
in
be
for
3 on.
LAG.
Boston's
Second
gotta hit some
progress should be
tags.
good.
I don't think they
Trophy
can even get
system
there. I mean,
is
they
in
are.
play right now for LAG.
No, they might be able to get there. Oh.
Cammy just dives on into
That's the
five.
round.
Round
Yeah,
two.
That was a
Round
crazy
one.
Is that
win, though.
defense for LAG right there?
Damn.
Yeah, Boston won by
LAG
kills
will
their
push
last
us to a
offense,
fifth
so
round.
it might be D for
They are the team on
LAG.
defense. Toss off of the segments that they were able to secure. There was a shutout in round number 1. You were able to get 2, so you're going to be the team to set up properly on this defense.
what a great
Hopefully
game,
you
man.
don't
We
throw
got
away
lunch.
that same situation
The boys are up
that
next.
you just had away again. You want to try
Not
to
just
force
lunch,
this
but
out
really,
number 4,
I'm
but
telling you, if you guys
late
got a
round
chance,
heroics, they
get
know
eat
that
this
their final
next.
push has
What
to
is
be
that?
committed
I need a
over
personal
towards A. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's the only
Boston
one.
playing
My fridge
too
at home.
antsy in
Same.
that situation.
This This is the salmon with the potato salad.
Snooze. What did you get?
Opening through
Same
Rock.
thing.
He spots
The
him
salmon?
through hallway,
Yeah, all of
but
us-
doesn't
all
take
of us
his
pre-ordered.
time and his approach to try to take down those players in towards A. And then once he falls, the stack goes in,
my
and then
God.
LG with the map control just able to hit the rotation
All right,
over to
round 5.
extend
Here
the
we
game.
go. Boston
Forgot. I had
on
to
the
make an
attack.
cheese all over ketchup.
Again.
Again. Same break off though here for Boston. LAG gonna give it some respect. Kids are just gonna play on the brick wall heady. Help from fellow up top.
Hey, congratulations, Trevor. Hopefully the boys get you that dub today, man.
Hey,
Really capped it off.
congratulations, man.
Take care of it. And now
Oh man, this is a good break from Boston.
Congrats, Trevor.
3 down.
Should allow at least
They got a stack going. Number one's in Narnia going for spawn kills, so he might win this 1v1 spawn kill fight, but
I would have liked him to come
it's not really
going to
do anything because Boston is still
He's
progressing over
Yo, he's
B-side.
looking for him. Does he check him? Oh my God, he'll find it. They got to be careful. They can't get pieced here. They can just go straight to A.
Good play.
With his life there, and now his teammates are going to feel the repercussions of it.
And they get pieced. That's
Wow.
what
Wow.
we're
And dusted, and now
Good
Boston
place.
No LAG.
5 life advantage with 2 minutes to work with.
Yeah, I really
Yeah, I'm not gonna
love
lie
that
though.
little
Whoever
micro
like went
moment
out
from
first
Snoopy's
should have like
perspective.
at least took a second.
Diving out of 10 is one
2
player. He doesn't
dead.
finish the kill, but he knows
3
that there's
dead.
more
Uh-oh.
there,
Oh,
and he's able to
Lunar's
allow
pops a
successful
huge
kills
piece.
to come
Was he
through, trusting that
stunned?
his teammates will find the follow-up eliminations, which they do. Purge stops LAG from getting forward on their defense. Minute 50 in the clock, but again, the
That
big
was a
difference
big-
here is in
Matt
the
was
life
over if he
count.
got that.
25 v
He
19.
died.
Purge seen and dealt with, but maybe opens the door for Snoopy to get a read on where this LAG
Snoopy
defense
top
is, and he
flat.
wants to hunt him out.
Just runs him down. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, they just double hit out through you, and that's 4 dead. Hold on, they might just troll.
On the map, and now this
Wait,
is
what?
where you just got
They just double hit through
I
you.
mean, they got 3 on, right?
Yeah, 3 on.
I mean, these guys are forced to sprint
So
forward.
confused. Why
Through
they
the
just
funnel,
Oh my
big
God,
Joe,
GG.
GG, 3-0
so
Boston.
confused.
3-0 Boston.
I don't know why they went out through you like that, doubled up.
That was
Now?
Why would, I don't understand
Hey,
why.
thank you. I
Thanks-
mean,
thanks,
that's,
Boston.
I don't understand it, but I'm happy we get to see a 3-0 because now coming up, OpTic versus Toronto.
I mean, thank you, yeah, but Jesus. Dude,
I picked OpTic.
T-Fell is
No,
mind blown right
Scump
now.
picked Toronto. The rest of us picked OpTic.
No, Dick.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, chat, who do you guys have? Denver or OKC?
Let me say some shit like that.
No, listen. Middle seats. Because I would rather have a wrong pick than to be a betrayer of friendships. But he did say that he picked him because he wanted to jinx him, so he kind of saved himself. What? Damn.
But my boy Dudes with the 5-bomb.
Well, when he gets back, I'm going to ask
Ashley
him.
Rivera, Jonathan loves you. Just let the man grind rank with the boys.
When Seth gets back, I'm going to ask him, I'm like, yo, me, Bose, Big Timer, we're doing a watch party. You're over there training. We pick the other team. How do you feel?
He'd be pissed. Oh,
He's
he'd
going to
be
get so
pissed.
mad.
Yeah, if you put it that way, now that I think about it, imagine we were picking against Seth, chat. Oh my God, he'd be livid.
He'd go to HR.
He'd be pissed. He'd actually be
He'd go to HR right away.
We talk about it for like
Oh,
2
yeah.
months, too.
And we're talking about Hector Rodriguez. Hey, man. Welcome back, dude. Oh. No, I'm good. I don't want one of those delicious sugar-frees.
Yeah, I appreciate the Coke.
Oh, yo, Cook Unity. Good job, folks.
Indeed.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
this
hit
is-
the spot.
This is
What are
great
you talking
work.
about, Cajun?
Listen to me right now. I'm
That's
not even.
good
I'm
work.
not even fucking lying. I'm taking my time eating this thing because I don't want it to end. I swear to God, is that good?
All right, Boston 3-0, first series of the day. Folks, I've been doing it the whole time. 2 more series of online COD.
Murph.
This will be our final online match of the season, man. Crazy. And there's the losers bracket. So now,
We're
teams playing
guaranteed
for
winners.
seeds. Yep. Boston 9th, LAG 10th, Carolina 11th, Vegas 12th.
So we win this. What seed do we get?
We win 3rd. We lose maybe 6th, but I think if Minnesota gets maps, or if they win, I don't know exactly how it is. It might be 6, it might be 6th or 3rd. I don't know.
And
One
you
of the
didn't-
2.
And you didn't ban him, Cajun? I'm confused.
Eaton said Damon's still hungover from Boca. My bad, guys. Didn't mean to do him like that. When was Damon in Boca?
What you mean?
With
Oh,
you
wait,
guys.
shit,
He's with
yeah,
us.
Boca Raton, yeah.
I'm faded. Oh my God.
Eating pizza.
For some
and
reason,
shit
I
and
heard
brownies.
Boca, and I thought somewhere tropical, not Boca Raton.
Raj. Can I trouble you for a Coke Zero?
3 of those,
please, Rod.
please.
Three. Please. I'd go, but my foot.
Oh, there it is. Cook Unity, folks. And it's Per J. Let's hear what he's got to say.
And possibly
got some barbecue, you know. It's going to be a good time. Excited for the food there for sure.
Allie, you're up.
For sure. So I want to ask, obviously Boston had a little bit more of a struggle in this online split. Like, why is that? Like, has something just kind of fallen short in team chem wise? Are other teams catching up? What was Boston Breach's struggles during stage 4?
Yeah, I think the game changed a little bit, and we failed to adapt a little bit, to be honest. I think we lost some teamwork, but we acknowledge that, and we've been going hard to fix it. So I'm excited for, the event and the next events after that, because, I'm still confident regardless of how we perform this stage.
She kind of said you've had some slumps. This is the one online struggle where you're not going to probably looking at a winner's bracket start. Does the mindset change at all going in, thinking you're at a loser's start, one elimination away from being out? Does it change anything for the team?
No, I mean, we're all confident. We got trust and belief in each other. We've been seeing it for a long time, so some struggles were bound to happen, but we're excited regardless if we're losers or not. So
I'm a big fan, brother. I hope you guys can make a little bit of a run, make it interesting with these 2 final events.
Final question, Purge. Are you bringing your family to DreamHack? They were in Miami. They were awesome.
No, unfortunately not. They're not going to be here at this one, but it was dope having them there for sure.
All right. Papa Purge, Mama Purge, and the whole fam, much love. We'll see you online. Purge, we'll let you go tonight.
I fuck with Per J, man. Good
That's
guy right there.
Hey, let's go,
congratulations on the win.
Only 2?
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take that one then. No, Mark, you can. Oh,
yeah, no.
Yo, can we get some W's in the chat for Watcher?
Oh,
yeah,
Wadger.
shout out Wadger.
Can we get some Wadgers in the chat?
More caffeine for Tony.
Dude, you're about to be fucking
Royer.
tweaking.
Seth got one already.
Yeah, Seth got one without asking the class.
Yeah, he got his own rocks. Appreciate you.
we are piling up on him.
Dude, but you guys have been fucking just nonstop.
You are making it kind of easy, though.
Dude, what do you mean? I got up, went to throw away my food, went and got a drink.
Chat. No, I'm kidding.
No, you're not, man. It's all good. Keep it up.
I'm kidding. I was literally just about to say, chat. When you get up, don't you say, does anybody need anything? But I'm not going to say it, though, because I don't want them to pile up.
I usually do,
you.
man. Yo, Jose, Marcus is behind 2 months on the child support. Come on, man.
Hey,
you don't
man.
got no baby mamas, man.
Also, that's not true.
Yo, Jordan, happy birthday, bro. 30th, the big 30. Huge OpTic fans. Hope the boys fry today. Happy birthday, Jordan.
Happy birthday,
Big 3-0,
man.
happy birthday, player.
Damn, 30.
We also hope the boys fry today.
Are we doing something big for your 30th?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah. We going somewhere or local?
Still figuring out the details, but yeah, there'll be a big bash for the big dirty 30.
Man.
The dirty 30, man. Life comes at you fast.
Yo, King Raven, thank you for the 5 members. Appreciate you, big dog. Thank you. Coming up next, the gentleman taking the main stage. Maps and modes.
Whoa.
Vault, Hasi, Proto, Red Card, Proto.
I mean, how does that even happen?
What happened?
So why does Zin hate on bows so much? Bro, where did you get that? How does your brain work?
You couldn't imagine?
It just doesn't compute.
There are players to watch. Big Brucey, just saw him before he walked in. Said it's time to get active.
Yeah.
Against Big Ben Beans, we've got Beans taking on Merc. The matchup that we all wanted to see.
Yeah, there's a little extra something on this one. Obviously, we're hoping for a win no matter who we're playing, but
Wall, Tabasco.
there's a little extra something.
I mean, yeah, there's some sauce on this, man. Beans. Everyone was saying keep Merc over Beans. We'll see here. Obviously, it's an online match, so. Yo, Shows, thank you for the 5 members. Appreciate that, big dog.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the members rolling in. Come on, boys. Final match for the gentlemen. Been a turbulent year, but a year nonetheless. Let's cap it off with a win.
Yes, please.
Cap it with a win.
If there's a time to kick it into gear, it's
right now.
It's right now.
God,
Final
please,
major.
Please let us
champs, win. EWC. Like this is when you want to be refining and really trying to get some wins on the board.
Please let us win so that nobody gets mad at me for buying the team shoes. Please. Don't let people get mad at me for doing what I want to do with my
so
my
fucked,
money.
Real gamer shit,
So
though.
fucked. How dare you?
You bought them steak dinners?
How dare you? What's the score of this Nuggets game right here?
You know what I
21-10. Okay.
Hey, let go of my friend. Oh,
Wait,
give
yeah.
me back my friend.
When are our Cash App giveaways today? Both of the next series, we got Cash App giveaways for you folks.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, chat you.
And we got Daddy Drizzy coming
There he
back with
goes.
another 10 bomb. He's back and activated. He's in his groove, dropping 10s. Daddy Drizzy, thank you very much for the 10 bomb. Intros are in.
Let's go, Daddy Drizzy.
Hoey, my foot is neither stinky nor dirty. Sorry, mate.
What up, Green?
Yo, Mag,
Whoa.
appreciate that 5, bro. Much love, man. And maybe we'll see.
I just realized that I didn't bring the shit that I wanted to bring. I had some Nutter Butters in the pantry too.
Those are so gas.
Ooh, what's up, boss? What you need? Lucky
What you
Charms,
need,
Rice
I
Krispie
got
Treat,
it.
fucking Famous Amos,
Famous
Ooh.
Amos.
fucking a Chewy bar.
Damn, you got the whole snack aisle.
Oh yeah, I just went into the pantry.
Okay.
Damn, they're living good
we
over
gotta
there.
Yeah, we got to step up our game.
That's
His
how
has
you know.
eaten Snap Pea Crunch.
It's the little things you notice.
Right. You see. Yeah.
Look
Wait,
at their
what's it?
snacks of choice.
Well, it's OpTic.
Oh, no.
4v2 for LAG.
Is this on the main street? Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, we're getting gas, though. Let's go. Take that. I'll get it. It's a watch party inside a
much I
watch
get for this
party
strike?
inside.
I will say, the second
My
Hector
ass.
rolled away, I was like, dude, that's gonna be meme to hell.
Why?
Because you just get on your scooter and roll away, and you go across all the cameras.
I literally went straight to Mercury's and I said, "Hey, don't listen to nothing. Okay, stay off the internet today." I'm like, "Boys, slow it down. You guys are too hot right now."
What'd he say? He said, dude, I don't give a fuck. I'm
he
just
said,
gonna play ranked later.
he said, "Nah, I'm
I
good."
don't really care.
He said, "Nah, I'm good.
To be honest, we kind of just scam. So
I'm good, OG. I ain't gonna
I'm just
listen
gonna-
to these."
No, not this one. Not this year, Green.
I'm just gonna play ranked later, no webcam, and just chill and
Just do the
bullshit.
full at the end.
Yeah, nah, I was playing Search with Tej, and then
Coach is right. If you want to
obviously-
win this, it's on us. Shut
Shut the fuck up. No bullshit. Like, why are you saying that?
Oh shit, Hex the
Like, I don't
Gooner.
get it.
Why am I a gooner?
Big
damn,
Joe.
Big
Coach is
Joseph with a
right.
big 1.35.
And Big Snoop. Big Snoop with a 1.37.
Fucking comedy. Guys, coach is right. Fuck up, Lord.
Okay, this is if the bracket started today, which it doesn't, but holy shit.
Sup methods. Question for Hex. Ever thought of instilling disciplinary actions for losing the LAG series the way we did, like the Scuff House fees? Yeah, we keep that stuff off camera. We already
The thing is,
we already
that
dealt with Shotzi in a way we can't say.
the Geneva Convention, the Geneva Convention disallows for the treatment and the torture that we do, so we do it behind cameras. But yeah, they get punished.
Big Ward, thank you for the 10. Big Ward, come on, brother.
We
Let's
put,
go,
we
Wardo.
put-
Thank you very much for the 10 members for my dog.
It's not that bad. We just put like three 12-volt batteries in a tube sock.
And then you get the things attached to nips. Crank it.
Oh yeah.
Voltage.
Oh, both. I also got some green, some
Oh, this is for next series.
s'mores Pop-Tarts. These are the goats.
Really?
Vault.
I haven't seen the chocolate chip one in so long.
Rewind Proto double red card. Our final series of online.
Give me,
Pro Gamer Johnny, heck, see you at DreamHack, buddy. I'll see you there, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Matthew, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate that 5 brown, bro.
Pro Gamer Johnny, you gotta see me
Right,
at
man.
DreamHack.
BB said, hoping to celebrate my big 34 today with the gentleman winning. Happy birthday, brother. 34.
Happy birthday, big dog.
Damn.
Zachary would attend. Y'all made Shotzi read a book? No, it was much worse. We call it the Scuff Corner.
Oh, sure, chill, yeah.
We throw scuffs as high as we can and see if we can land them on them.
No. We put him in a corner and
A
just start
scuffing?
fucking frisbeeing him at him.
All right, so here it is. If we 3-0, or 3-1, we get third seed. 3-2, fourth seed, we lose sixth seed. So
And 6 seed showed right there. We play LA Thieves.
no, that's right now. If it ended right now, because I think we're in.
Okay, because the way
What are we in right now?
the way Matt was talking about the bet is that if we play each other first, the bet's on. If we don't play each other first, the bet's off.
I thought that was a champs though.
Oh, wait, this is for the Rolex.
Is that a champs or this major?
I have no idea.
I thought it was for champs.
I just said yes.
For the what?
For the Panda Rolex.
So right now we're in fifth.
There's the vetoes.
LAT's fourth.
We vetoed Skyline, Hardpoint, Red Card Search.
I was like, I don't even like rollies like that.
Wait, Riley, can you pull that back
some
up?
shit
What
I
needs
do.
to happen?
You know what I would do? Receive the watch, then
Dude, pawn
bust
that
that move.
re-gift it.
Okay, so we get third or fourth. Third, fourth, or sixth. So there is a chance that we play LAT. If we
David
win
A.
3-2, I don't know if LAT can lose their fourth seed. Well, they would lose it to us, but then they'd go to fifth seed. But I don't know if Vancouver can overtake LAT. So it might happen.
no.
We might get LAT round one. There's a chance.
Guys, no. I'm not out there betting Rolexes. Nate Shot came into my stream and said what he said, and I wasn't about to get punked out. Maven.
King, I can't see it, my man.
I'm 100% going for Toronto Ultra. You're talking 10-3.
Oh my God,
Cheesy.
with a $100 super chat. Cheesy, what are we doing?
Cheesy for cheesy.
He said, let's get it, boys. Come on, Cheesy. What the fuck, brother? Dude, you guys are going crazy, man. Thank you guys very much for the outpouring of generation love here.
Here we go.
Cheesy,
OpTic
my
versus
guy.
Toronto.
Thank you very
almost
much.
underway. We got OKC versus Denver over here underway.
Mercules.
Come on.
Yay.
Oh.
Mercules. Know what I'm saying?
Yo, Hector was eating that cook unity like Mark Weens. He's like, oh, wow.
Bro.
Oh, wow, the plantains.
Guys, I am fucking 10. Try that
Tune,
shit.
Francisco. I appreciate that 5-pound, brother.
All right, come on, boys. Let's go. Big match. Let's get some momentum riding into next weekend, shall we? Proper's still waiting. He's got to keep waiting. He'll get that pocket watch.
Eric Khan in the mother effing building.
Econ.
Solid. I think you brought up chances. Record against Ultra also pretty solid. If Ultra like to play well against,
all right, come on. 3-0, 3-1, we're third. 3-2, we're fourth. Lose, we're sixth. So,
yeah, you can
Blood, I appreciate that 7-bomb.
Let's get a win.
Taking on Toronto with many different rosters, but when Hook's got his hands
pretty
on
good break.
Does quite well for the opening break. Hook able to get 2, but ultimately Ultra come out on top of the trades. Now Shotzi absolutely running at him.
Okay, they're soaking it up. We got pinches getting set up. We got top cat.
So his teammates been bought a little bit of space, and he's still.
Let's go, Ant. Let's go, Ant.
There you
Turn
go.
up, kid.
Perfection, great route, great timing, OpTic in the hill.
They are running absolutely all over Ultra.
Come on, that
Wicked
was
start
dirty.
here. 20 seconds ago on P1, looking at P2 also. That's where Ultra's got their eyes. And for now, against shots.
Hold these spawns. Look at number 3. He's pushing out.
That was crazy. Good shots from Joe to see.
Joe punches a hole. They want to follow up. Yeah, surely. Get those players off time. Mercules goes down. Opportunity to get
Kill
a
this guy in
little
the
bit
back.
of this P1 before we get the rotation. But
No!
Oh, he was praying for a few more rounds.
Oh, we
That's
run it.
still
We run
gonna
out
be
of
Ultra
bullets.
in control going to P2.
And it's not good time.
Doesn't see him on the right. Nice.
Love to play
Yeah, he's gonna spawn in the back again probably, though.
Adopt the same policy when they play.
Okay, they get the secondary spawn, side P2.
The full route for absolute free, and it sets you up for plays like that.
We're still
Shotzi,
spawning out.
Last man in the back line.
Nice, there he is.
Blocking the spawns of Kleenex and maybe making amends there with the gunny on
But still, I think they're going to get that secondary spawn. Nope, they spawn out.
The time, but they're ready for the break.
Oh, fantastic hit through the front as well. Kleenex from time into
We got to
feed.
shut down
Gets
Joe,
at least
bro. He's
one.
7-1.
The back line
8-1.
loses that fight as well. So
Holy
Joe
shit.
From the front,
Kill
Optic
this man.
In the back. Here we go. He's on a 6-3.
He's one shot.
The young
Oh my
Vivian,
gosh.
Under the coverage of his teammates, is staying alive.
He can't be
now.
killed.
Hop out and get
Robocop
another from
regen,
time.
bro.
Yeah.
He can't be killed,
No,
man.
Desperate for the Hellstorm. Nearly called
He's
it
probably going to get a
cruise.
Hellstorm. He
There
gets it.
is.
Dude, someone kill
In
this
the
kid.
Yeah, and Joe Deceives
Toronto's
10-1.
very good at
We
this
mentioned
shit,
how
man.
Hook thrives in the matchup against Toronto Ultra. Joe Deceives has dominated OpTic all year long, so his KD has been outstanding across all game modes. And, well, he's going to be padding his stats in this moment as well. 50-point lead that they have.
Okay, we do have P4
Joe
row, though.
Deceives just wants to play keep away. Get these guys
Finally
out of time.
killed.
He will be unable.
Thank you.
It's sort of an interesting moment. If you got the Hellstorm, P3 is never necessarily ideal, but you want to break the spawns eventually. Ultra
Stay alive. Yep.
big.
Also providing a ton of
play,
information
good
for you guys who may be trying to flip. You have to guess less on the approach towards the art building and that P4 building. No guessing about it though. Mercury's from that top perch, letting everyone have it from balcony. He's not delivering a sonnet. He is letting it rip with his aim. Still with a good lead here from
Still
Ultra.
soaking.
Expect
Let's
that
get
to
him
turn
out.
around in a big way going into the next hard point.
Oh, this is scary. Joe's going to activate now. Okay, we get one spawner. Oh, fuck. Two are spawning out. Big kills here. They got to try to hold.
Shotzi and Mercules need to clutch up. Shotzi wins his gunfight. Joe Deceives maybe could be the man to break it down.
Oh, they find a pick. So now the opportunity to close
Yep,
ranks
he's gonna
on
go
OpTic.
top.
Good job from Joe, checking all the angles he can. The two-man hit towards the backside of the hard point. The foot race is on. The reinforcement from the old hard
Oh, he
point
pushes
spawn.
out,
Beans
gets him, gets back
gives a
in.
gift, causes damage. No kill. Joe trying to keep these members of the reinforcements team at bay. Don't let them get
he's
into the
just running
fight.
it
There
down,
we
but
go.
we're winning
Another
fights.
set of clean kills, but OpTic still with time and a scrappy hold at that.
Yeah, not exactly. They're like
We just
half
spawned in
getting the back
Narnia,
spawn
dude.
and collecting maybe a little
Flow,
bit. But Joe
bro.
Deceives,
I mean,
he's
what
been
could you
playing
do?
his life back here for the past 25 seconds. Now his team hitting the front door. This is about the timing. Doesn't check the corner, but
Kyler's
clean
gonna play his life
two.
up top,
Is
and
it going to be
everyone's
enough for
dead
the
around
break?
him.
It's one man standing out from OpTic, and it's going to be Hook.
Okay, we're
keeping
spawning
the back
back.
spawns alive, but not exactly keeping
Collapse
the
on
time
this
up
quick,
front.
still 25.
Toronto, they are
Yeah.
making a money hill scrappy.
And he really has been running around. 15-7 for Hook. A menace.
Ooh, the
Finally
pinch.
brought down. The spree
Wow,
is
they
over.
read that. Toronto's playing
Inside
well,
out
man.
on time, and this is what you wanted.
There we go.
Better late than never, but still Dashy with a late break is going to get himself a couple of kills. And again, 10 seconds
cool.
that you don't want Ultra to get. This was a very, very mixed first set. And the stat lines are wild across the board there for Ultra.
Yeah, I mean, look, Hook 17-8.
Hey, still only a 30-point game, though.
15-6.
Despite the slaying,
this score line is
with 28 engagements and Beans and Insight.
not that bad considering
yeah,
where the game looks.
struggling to contain Hook and Shotzi. They're shooting everybody in the back, but back towards P1, at least OpTic, they didn't get the money hill they were looking for, but still, been a slow
Nice.
trickle
Great.
closing
Come
the
on.
gap, and around P1, they've been dominant. You see Mercules pulling out the
I mean,
Jackal,
Kyler's
and that is a
28. What the
clean
fuck?
four-man
What?
team that
Yo, I didn't even
on the
realize Kyler's
spawns, but They've
tucking.
been soaking up on P1.
That's where all the kills
Oh,
are going.
yeah.
Oh, Hook, it's a great POV right
Oh
now.
my
God,
Another
Kyler.
huge spree. 7 can't get
Okay,
streaks,
Kyler's
but
turn.
soaking like this, he certainly will. We saw Mercules do it the other day. And
Yeah,
now
Kyler's
he's
turn.
lining up, and he has stepped
Holy
up to the
shit.
plate.
Keep
and
going, Kyler.
some.
Bro.
What a P1 this has been. Lead changes there.
I honestly
Yeah, and
did
they're
not
forcing two
fucking
of the
notice.
players
Dude,
from
me
Ultra to
neither.
spawn out, so
At all.
Insight has to run for
Holy
the hills
shit.
and try to do it. He
Yes.
does best. Just be annoying,
going.
but Hook,
He said, "Hold my beer."
thinking about hunting him down, doesn't want to go through.
We got the P2 row. Okay, they're going to invest their cruise. We have a cruise as well, though. Okay, we'll take that. Team kill. Oh, we won't take that.
Kills, but at least gives you one extra on Dashy and Ultra. It's
I
a
wonder if we
clean
invested
break,
here?
but they do not have the spawns.
You'll take the collateral damage
From the
at that
back?
point in
I don't
time
know.
Because, yeah, you've absolutely broken it. No spawns, though. You've got
Yeah, here it comes.
control.
To be
It comes
fair, I don't
soon.
know when else you could use it on this
Yeah.
map besides like a P1 maybe.
Will it be as successful? They're tight in there.
Oh,
Take
nice.
one. We'll take one.
player
Yeah,
out.
we gotta
Is that
trade
enough to
this
send
out,
the boys
though.
in to pick up the pieces?
Why did he take that
Indeed,
route?
no.
Why did Joe take
Deceives
that
trade
route?
Nice. There we go.
Last man,
Beautiful.
Shotzi wins
Sit
it
down.
and gets
Nice.
it. OpTic are in.
Good
Look at
out,
the
man.
spawns, too.
This is
They're
some
flipping.
PEMDAS kind
And
of
our
stuff,
SMGs
right?
are
The
keeping us-
Hellstorm
keeping
just
us in
cancels
this.
each
I
other
didn't see,
out, and they end up coming out on top. So beautifully orchestrated.
Nice.
Shout out Hook for the bailout plays, and honestly,
For
the final
real.
15 seconds absolutely worth soaking.
Okay, they're just going to back off
The
this.
first P1, OpTic Texas have taken the lead.
Yeah,
Brandon
take a
waking
lead.
up too.
Here
Was
we go
3 and
once
10, now
again.
11 and
This was a
15.
good hill for Ultra. A lot of time garnered last time round. Again, great stat line across the board. And finally enters the double-digit
Oh,
death.
good read by Beans.
25 kills still to his name. 3 dead now for OpTic Texas. A perfect opportunity for Ultra to run it up.
They're certainly a team that when they get the 4 down, you expect them to be able to light the kill feed up. But OpTic slowly breaking out, and in the meantime, they were actually the ones that are getting on the P3 time. So that's a 4-man wipe from Ultra where they don't get anything off of it, and now they're very turtled around this new time.
I think the goal right here is to get as much P3 time as you possibly
way out in the
can.
open alongside the pillars. Another 3 dead. So very successful war of attrition right now from the Ultra
This is
boys.
the
They are
ultimate
winning
green
kills,
light, though,
but
for
can they
Joe.
get themselves a little bit more time? Right now, the answer is no.
God, bro,
Oh,
he's
big wins
shitting.
out. Joe's deceive. OpTic still with the lead. A slight back foot moment. Let's go for a listen in.
one single.
Dead. I'm gonna try and get around.
Top part, so weak.
We're trying to get this time. Still top part. Yo, on you, one shot. I'm bottom. Close door. One shot. Yo, one shot on me, front door.
Easy.
I'm not sure where the back left guy. Try to play your life if you can. One third in the back left. Alright, hit me. Crossing cat. What do we hold? I'm holding my top. I didn't see anything. Alright. Another one in. In the back inside.
In the back of it, dead.
That's good one. Yo, Kleenex to top. Last guy. Spawn a tree. There should be spawn a P2.
Flip it though.
Absolute dirt door. Dirt door, Joe. We're in the back. On the cross, beans. Watch out, take my top. That's one. On the cross, one shot, beans. Deep right. What's up? Beans. What's up? Get up. On time. Weak. He jumped out. Cider.
Oh, shit.
More thunder probably.
Shit on.
Crossing right inside. I pushed up long end. Go, he's left. I need you, right? Soak this time. We're at deep right. Yeah, Charlie. I need front door. Watch out. I'm getting wall banged. One shot, bro.
I have you.
I'm gonna go top.
And you inside.
I'm gonna go. I got time. Yeah, one's still hookah. I'm gonna go you, yeah.
Check right side you. Okay.
He's right side you. He's in on me. You gonna chop me close inside then. I'm one shot. Top cat, I'm behind. Open. I don't see him open it.
Nice,
You want top cat.
I'll pick up
Get my cat.
Cat inside.
I'm gonna shower your con. No con. Money, one shot, clean
I gotta give that to him.
He's dead.
Top cat.
Go fast, bro.
We flip. You want that? Beans this week? I'm going cat fast. He's already cat.
Shit on. Damn.
Open pillars.
I'm one shot. I'm going back money. I'm trying back.
When is con?
Yo, close inside. Close open beans. Close. One shot inside. Could be through Ivy. Inside. No. And one got top.
Oh my god.
Nice hand.
Fucking turned on.
That's Joe too. Joe is playing unreal.
Nothing right, boys.
Close really.
I'm holding right, okay?
I've got.
Right dead. I'm gonna look, he's soap new.
They grabbed
They're gonna be money. He's seen me cross back.
What's up, cat?
Nice shot.
Could be pool. One was money. I got rid. My bad. He's out.
Get him,
I got
Brandon.
pool. I killed the pool. I got time.
Half up.
Top cat. T3.
What? How many more bullets
Go
coming?
ahead. Bail out 2 piece.
Nice, here we go.
I got time. Just stay down. I'm trying to block.
Nice.
Could be blocked. We're good. Ivory cross. I hit him with an T2. He's laying down. They're T2.
Good try.
Okay, guys. Ivory cross. He's still laying down on you.
What?
One shot beans outer.
Ivory cross.
Use one shot. Beans is already crossed.
Oh.
No. I'm here. Right side time.
Nice. Stay down.
I got you. To get out time. Yep. I want top cat. Stay top bits. He's top cat.
Use
hold middle, guys. Hold middle. I got still gonna spawn there.
There you. Two, there you. Nice.
These are big kills. Trying to push through right here. Calm sound great, man.
Chance, a little chaotic. You cannot deny the OpTic tech.
Okay, they're gonna spawn him back.
Hold on.
We've had maybe 4 different moments of them just absolutely slamming players. Like we watched Joe DeCease get a world star, and Joe DeCease is 32 and 26.
Soak some of this, maybe.
Well.
Yeah, what a bounce back from Brandon, by the way.
Shooting real hot. Dashi joining in the fun now. Over 200 points we go. This has not been a fantastic hard point for the OpTic boys, but right now,
yeah,
Beans
P3's
battling his way into time.
P3's been good, man.
Here, Joe picks up the flank, and that is keeping
He's got to try to flip him here, though.
Get him, yep.
Superb damage, great shots.
Home
Not
of
enough
the play.
time.
Well, this is going to be the vault special, right? 20 seconds on scrap time. I think both teams just sort of have
win.
Wait, big kills. Ooh, if he can find this. Wait, number 3, does he get across? No, he doesn't.
Oh, this RoboCop, bro. This kid's annoying.
Slam that door shut, but for OpTic, a break here at all, or just mixing this hill mixy? You should for the game.
Nice, man. Come on,
wait,
go.
Just go. Do they spawn out here? Oh my gosh, they're spawning there, but
Shit on him.
Bruce, get us one, Bruce.
Nearly a one-man army. Sends in Mercules, picks up one. The trades are now taking place on time. Hook down.
Good try, though.
Ultra in control.
Great try, I agree.
Well, it's a little mixy, stripped away, maybe 10 seconds, so you'll take it. But obviously, from Ultra, it's still a clean 45, and it'll be nearly tied up. So OpTic, you're not in a hurry. You just want to be a nuisance and strip away a few more
They're finding kills.
Looking at the kill feed, it's not happening this push.
Not at all. Wow, that's going to be 30 seconds
Look
to
where
go
being
here.
to spawn on us.
On the money
Deep
hill.
mid.
There's a start, too.
Absolute cash right now for Ultra 2 Dead. That's going to be up to Kleenex now. He's the next man in time.
Oh, we lined up.
I mean, we're still winning. We have great P1s too.
It was a messy engagement. Not a clean entry onto site, and that is going to
All right, look at that game clock, too. 30 seconds. It's going to be about a 10-point game. 15-point game. Oh, they have a cruise. They're calling it.
I'm confident in our P1s.
For a couple of these OpTic members might be nowhere to hide.
This next wave is massive, bro.
Purple arrows, they are swarming to get in position. He finds
Nice,
Shotzi,
Kyler
who
gets
wins
one.
his gunfight,
Take it.
but the cat control to Ultra.
Ultra have been here before. Game clock goes red.
Go crazy.
OpTic
All
on
right,
time.
come on, youngin.
Young
Need you
gets
here,
two.
youngin.
Mercury's with the kills.
Get that trade.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
You've got yourself onto the hard point. You have to hold position here. Look at the red clock.
But still, the clock, man. The clock is scary.
Ultra, they need the time.
Gotta kill
OpTic, you
this
just need the
motherfucker,
kills.
man.
Get the kills. Get him out of time. and
Nice,
run the game clock.
huge.
They're trying to win by the game clock right now. Insight has got to go absolutely huge. You have to
One
get
good
on
wave.
time.
This is one good
you
wave.
have to clear out the power positions. 7
Team kill.
Stopped. A big win
2 for
Kleenex.
2.
Hard point open again.
Stay up.
Bees
Oh my
can
God.
get 2. Can he get
But they
3?
cannot. They
Yes.
cannot
We're
get
alive
off it
and
though.
kicking
They lit.
still.
If we kill them off hill, it's
3.2 to
over.
go.
5. Look at Kyler's route. Come on, Kyler. Go, go,
Everyone
go,
just
go.
back up. Wait for a second. Don't die. Don't die. Wait for Kyler. Now go. Now go. Now go. Now. Yep.
Trying to keep him back. That's game.
Back.
Nice.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Map 1 to the gentleman. What a gritty map 1. Holy shit.
Let's fucking
5, 4,
go.
3, 2.
Gritty. Holy shit, baby. That's a
What a
big
map.
time map 1. And Kyler just went crazy.
Dude, the SMGs from both teams were going insane.
Okay, Kenichi. What do you mean just get on point? You fucking silly noodle. I know you don't know ball.
Huge map number 1.
Wow, let's go.
I want to see that scoreboard. What did Kyler drop? He also makes the game-winning pinch there at the
He was
end.
like 37.
Comms are probably frantic. Everyone's trying to pick
I was just
something
scared
up.
we were gonna slide in and just give him like a free one before
Then
Kyler
they
got
turn.
around.
Yep. Nah, good patience.
Let me see that scoreboard.
That
That was a battle of the SMGs right there.
I
That
would
was
fucking
crazy.
destroy them.
Kyler has 41. Ant has 36. Brandon crazy bounce back. Other side 33 for Beans, 37 for Joe, 38 for Kleenex.
38 and 39, bro.
To be
That was
fair,
insane, Matt.
27-36 for Merc, but that last T1 he got a lot of big two pieces.
Yeah, that two
Like, towards
pieces
the end of
starts
the
the
game.
hill, and then Shotzi gets his connector trade.
Yep.
Beautiful teamwork right there. Fantastic. 1-0 map lead. Next map coming up is going to be a Hasi.
The nuke. Straight shitting. I mean shooting.
Oh, he's shit. That turn on Joe was disgusting, bro.
Yep. And then
That was
Ant
insane.
comes. Good sequence here.
Where do you get these pictures, Riley?
Dude, he's got a data bank, man. Someone's got to check it.
That game clock ticking away, the literal ticking in your ears.
Who sent you that again?
Right up, forcing those players to make mistakes. Ultra know the desperation is there. It's really managed the kills right now of the power positions that are hurting you the most.
Who was it? Who do you think it was?
Maintaining time to stop that game clock.
Octane?
So difficult to do in this moment.
Yeah.
OpTic play it great.
True.
Octane.
All right, he's handsome. Is he tan?
It was you?
It was you.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed? All right, 1-0 to the gentleman, though. Big time map win.
Go, boys.
We needed that. Little ice. Little
Go,
ice right
boys.
there. Fuck
Let's
yeah.
go, fellas.
Starts getting a little hairy during the P4. They keep composure, clutch up, survive the hellstorm. Beautiful work, man.
All right, guys. All right, let's go to. All right, go. Beautiful work.
Hasi Search. Got to play
Hasi Search.
together if we're going to pinch. Make sure we're doing it at the right times. Don't try to overextend. Make hero plays. Get that rock down, man.
Disappointing. I take it all back. I thought yesterday might have been the peak, folks, but today
Still a lot of work to do, man. Toronto, good search team. I haven't seen Toronto play this map in a while, I feel like.
Given what we've already seen of OpTic, given what we've seen of OpTic so far, and again the time they're getting with Mercules now with the practice, how are we feeling about Search and Destroy?
Well, for this map specifically for
Hasi,
Ultra,
right?
it's one they like really need to add to like the map pool. They played
Listen.
but they have a 4 and 5 record, so there's a few.
Hasi and when we have numbers, we just got to slow the game down and make sure we're playing together.
You should go tell us.
We've seen us scam 2v3s and trying to run through B-bomb.
The tissue.
kills per round. Damn, he's getting a kill a round. Usually don't see that. Having 1.0 kills per round is kind of crazy.
That is nuts.
He's guaranteed 1.
Beans too, number 3. So 2 out of the top 3 on Ultra.
Yeah, they're basically guaranteeing 1 every round. That's very good work. Good search team in Toronto, man. Fist bumps going out. Here we go, map 2.
Don't give it to him, Scump.
What up, Killer Monkeys? What's up, boys and Hector? Looking good like always. Let's get this dub. Yes, sir.
What up,
good
what up,
start.
what up? What did you say there?
Don't give it to him, Scump.
This is I just thought remember something.
Positioning themselves going into the major as well, depending on what opponent they're going to get. At the end of this weekend's play, we will have the bracket absolutely set in stone this afternoon, or this evening, or this morning, wherever you are in the world.
You know what I want.
And that might decide how things go, because the race towards champs is still on. Now the race towards probably the B-bomb site.
My friend.
All right, looks like it's a B first round.
Wide open, ripe for the taking. And OpTic, I mean, taking it quickly. You're going to have number 3 Insight potentially in the rat back, but no, he's playing in the top hallways.
They're playing through though.
Burgess found himself in an aggressive spot. Ultra trying to square up and go through the tiny door. Not an ideal situation. OpTic get the bomb down for free.
No trophies.
Come
Gonna be a problem. Guns are up at the ready. No one there from Ultra making move. They've counted as many red dots.
Three is turned around top. Here we go. He's moving out to
the position of shots. He
Did you hear that?
into the fight. Traded out immediately. A couple of big kills going the way now of Ultra, and they've got the advantage. Oh,
yeah, we're both backed up here.
25 to go.
I like this though. They take control of the rock. They're fighting it. Yup, 1 for 1. He's weak.
Come on.
He's done so.
Nice.
Holy shit.
See, I don't mind the flank. We don't gotta break doors or nothing.
I'm gonna be a bit critical.
Work around.
Yeah, after he gets that first kill, he can just disappear.
Make it look weak.
He just need to hit an office and try to get any more kills.
He could have even gone downstairs and go all the way around to their spawn.
I mean, just waste time. Make him look for
That's really how.
And then
kind
you
of
come
want to
back
stay
up.
low. Yeah,
and
on
then
the
you come
flank.
back up on
the
the
ice
flank.
and able to
Wanna
clutch up
stay
in the 2v3. So time on their side.
low
They
for sure.
drive in a very strong opening round.
All right, great first round. Come on.
They're gifted away
Because it eliminates your back. You know what I'm saying?
Ultra, and their recovery not ideal. Their turn to attack now. 3-1.
Great round from Bruce, though.
In the middle of the map. Oh no, 2-2. It was so close.
Yeah, how was that for angle
Momentum as well towards the
responsibility? Let's
inside,
go,
and that
Bruce.
is going to be a fight, folks. Looks like they've shown face. They've backed up quickly.
Oh,
yep.
Oh my God, this guy's in a movie.
He almost sat on it.
If you can dodge the bullets, you can dodge Semtex. Ultra, though, have read the round, right? They respond to the pressure, and they're getting on the bomb at B. So very similar shades to what we saw from OpTic on their first attack in the round.
Okay,
Ultra,
bombs
though,
down over at the
a little
rock.
bit more aggressive on their
See how the
defensive end.
retake
You see
looks.
Kleenex
2 is
swimming
out
towards
on the
boathouse.
island. That's Joey
just playing a
D.
cheeky
See if we can
spot,
find
and
him.
Joe Seeds gets beat on.
Oh, that's ideal from Kleenex.
That only works.
That damn water, man.
Because Inside got all that
I think
info.
OpTic used all of it by A. But there's
Oh,
one
yeah,
stun.
go.
Get him. Come on, fellas.
Oh, they got the crossfire, though. 1v1.
And it's a 1v1.
Oh my gosh, he's guessing wrong.
Come on.
Oh!
I mean, to be fair,
I mean, you got to check those
Inside,
corners.
good
read
reads, good timing. Ultra level it up.
Yeah, those are good moves by Inside as well, right?
All right,
Gets
1-1.
tagged up one shot in the hallway. It just does the loop around the rock.
That damn
trusting
water,
his
man. It always
teammates
gets us.
to Sort of pick up the gunfights and
BBB 1, 2, 3.
He
Haven't watched
was
much
there
this
for the
year. How's the
trades
season
and
been?
Maybe a spicy round when Joe Seeds gets picked in the
You didn't miss
meantime,
anything,
but
man. You're good.
The Danish, boy, can they swim.
Yeah, he was. I mean, was it swimming or was he crawling along?
Mayberry. I've only been to Arugas, so I got to go Arugas.
About as low as he could go.
I haven't been to
line
Sierra
of sight.
Madras.
Great stuff there from Kleenex. Doesn't always pay off.
what's that?
But he works away with a bow.
Arugas is a place in PA.
Oh,
Nice little like bar place.
Should do it back.
Get some good chicken fingers.
A lot of noise, though. I mean, this is every tacky nade being thrown. They're just going to back this out and let the bomb go down for free. And Hook is doing, I mean,
right.
not even
Good job,
checking
guys.
back.
Come on.
They're
There we
trusting
go.
that bait to pay off, and it absolutely does.
Beautiful. Let's just
Perfect
win the round.
execution. Clean bomb down, and Ultra have to retake this nightmare situation.
It wasn't good the first time round.
Run.
Try to outscore your opponents now in every possible way. Good timing.
Okay.
Joe finds
still got
shots in the
bomb down.
shadow. Eliminated now.
Big win.
Jimmy Joe.
That's just AR.
Himself in.
cop,
Huge advantage for Ultra.
20 seconds left, and wow, what a breakout. They just found everybody in
Damn,
executor.
good
the
retake.
Great
Joe
play.
goes crazy.
Here's what only thing I don't like about it.
Break strat,
Great
absolutely
play.
calculated,
Everything
to
was perfect, but we didn't need all
perfection,
three
and
people to
then
like
players get
commit
hunted
and
down
throw
one
the
by
nades that
one.
close. because we kind of gave them like mid-haul.
Why are we throwing nades to begin with?
Well, so that we could so we could sell it. They think we're like fully pushing it.
Gotcha.
That's why we got the plant for free.
Yeah, we definitely sold it though.
But yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? But I was, at least someone could sit like bottom middle. We don't even need to go through the top doors. Bottom middle, maybe watch a U-cross or something, just something.
Exactly. I mean, look at this.
Nah,
Get
one call out, top
we
hall,
have
something.
our post-plant protocols right there. We're
not a hope in hell. Joe down
as
a half
refined
HP,
as I would have liked
matter.
to have seen them.
Right gun, right
the
place,
repositioning,
right time.
the bombs down. All you have to do is wait for them at that point.
Like the clock
What's
is
the
gonna be your
protocol
best
after
friend.
we
You don't
plant?
have to really
Is what I
force
want
the
to know.
issue situationally, but now to be Ultra's turn to the attack and they're doing a similar strat.
Oh, bang out.
Come on,
3v2. We win the trade battle.
Down, but they can get this bomb down. Not really for free. They exchange some lives. They're not going for the plant.
Ooh, three's pushing all the way through. We're sticking together though.
This time, Kleenex.
Oh, does he see him? Did Seven see him?
I mean, dude, they are on polar opposite sides of the map right now.
Wide and very deep, back into the spawn now of OpTic. We're going to reconvene, rendezvous at the B-bomb site.
Well, the long-time duo. They've been in situations like this before. Their communication and natural chemistry certainly not something that's going to be questioned.
Certainly.
Still, though,
yeah, we're just
such
holding
a difficult
halls.
Situation. 40 seconds is a good chunk of time, but OpTic thus far have made
Making
zero
them
mistakes.
try to make a play here.
Seems like they're leaning towards A. Happy to play for the retake on the B bomb site.
All right, bomb's going to drop.
Their metal.
Ooh,
And
this
with the
is
plant
double
spot
Lambo
insight
hit.
is grabbed though. As far as a 2v3 with bomb
guys are
down
playing
goes,
for our top
Ultra,
office.
they have what they want. Still
Yeah,
going to
but
be
look at
difficult.
three, bro.
Yeah,
Swims through the
tough.
water again.
Insight from Boathouse, Kleenex from a corner. He has his Centix. Oh, and a frag grenade
Okay, well, there's
to
the
work with
first
as
bit
well,
of
so
info.
Couple of
They're
lethals
just
to play
wasting
here.
so much time too.
Shotsy clears out the bomb.
Hop
Nobody
it,
home.
hop it,
The
hop
timing
it.
on this might be fantastic. Kleenex, as he
Gotta make
stays
some
safe and
noise,
hidden.
attack is home.
He sure has.
Oh, trade him. Wait, he wins the one on the other side.
Nice.
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 Beautiful. Kyler wins that
young boy.
gunfight.
No
Huge.
Let's
no
go.
problem. OpTic
Yeah, shit got too quiet there, so.
And that event, very
Yeah, right?
difficult sort of retake on the site.
Something's
Kleenex
up.
and Insight, the opportunity
Something's
to make the
going
play.
down.
And
Nah,
they
that
were
was a good
running
setup though
out
by
of time
Toronto because
because how
Jamie sees
patient
that guy,
Ultra
he
was.
holds him, lets
The firm
Kleenex play that
execution
bottom
across the map,
fire
out
angle.
there making plays.
Who lost the one-on-one?
Merc, we have learned we can
What do you
Insight.
guys,
trust
what do you
him
guys
in
think
these
about giving up
moments.
plants like that?
Kleenex
Like
on
right
a
there, I
hope
wouldn't
to
be
hell and winning that one after his
opposed to us
teammate
just
dies.
like wrapping halls together, all three of us.
And like getting
just
at least a
rotating
little
A to
bit
B.
of info. We just didn't get any
Because
info.
right there, we basically gave them the full map. They had a free A plant, they had a free B
Clear
plant.
out top office.
And yeah, we clutched that up, but that does get sketchy. I mean, that's a 1v1 away from a round loss.
OpTic numbers worked out. Wonderful search and destroy.
Yeah, I mean,
so
once we
far.
have top hall, have someone just go top dark, throw a shoulder at A, don't see him.
You could just wrap
slide across
like this.
Yeah.
Like
There you
Moby
go,
Dick.
Kyler.
Just
Spots them out towards the middle of the map, so they're going to know players are going to connect. Their
Whoa.
bullets
Yeah,
already
this is
being
crazy. That was
exchanged.
crazy. You saw three people out there and ran out.
Trade.
It's a great start from Ultra. Can we get any trades here
Ooh,
for
it looks
OpTic?
like it might be a bang out here. Ooh,
Nice, we got
Shotzi
naked.
gets one.
Shotzi throws a sweet
There's the
peach
trade.
way over.
Oh, no wall bangs.
Don't move, young boy.
That's not a fight.
He's
you
out of
wanna
there.
be Staying in.
Getting died,
Gets
though.
away. Gets the regen.
Oh, wait, where's
Another
the
great set
trophy?
of nades. Now
What?
all down to Hercules. The trophy's
Must have
gonna
been just
eat that
out of
one
reach of
alive,
those
and now
short
his
ass
teammates
arms,
have
dude.
Gone 1v3.
All right, come on, young boy.
Let this man get to work. We've seen what he can do. He is an extremely capable player.
Alright.
Got spotted by Insight. Okay. Yeah. Insight doing his thing. So.
I was trying to wonder if
What do you
Insight
think
had
of
seen him in
the
top corridor, 'cause I
hoop
didn't see a lot
plant
of
right there?
movement.
Was he trying to lay down behind bomb and plant, or
This is Insight's POV.
Yeah,
he
probably.
saw the guy far
he saw him.
fence, and then he saw the guy was shooting him from the right. So for him
I
to slide
just-
out there was a little bit.
Little bit rogue.
Insight as like
in
the
my opinion.
facilitator of
I just feel like when there's a hole like that, like, fuck it, don't even give him bomb, bro. He could have just went up middle there. Could have just went,
hey, guys in the middle of the
rather
map,
than
he's
just
sliding in
sliding out
towards
blindly to
connector,
you.
and everybody on Ultra there, the rest of the team ready for that
It's okay,
fight. And as you say, Hook is unpredictable. I don't know how many players
Yeah,
in
it
the
was a
league when all
stack.
those
I don't
bullets
know.
are being exchanged want to
Yeah,
slide
could
straight
have been a
into
blind
it,
counter.
but
It's all good.
he's willing.
Willing and able, and it works out.
Okay, we're blind countering B
That's
now.
why he keeps doing it.
That stun hits too.
Stun
Yep, now they know.
connects. Inside notes.
See if they plan off that.
Big wrap happening. Yeah, sure it is. Shots. All the way to the driveway.
they're
This could be a
playing.
free kill. Backs up. Insight. Good
See.
comms as well.
See
He's
what
going
he
to pass
does.
that information over. And now the setup. You have to really worry about that.
Look at
team
number
push.
2 though, dude. They're doing such a good job of getting like that ratty island spot on the map. Now Joe can just wait for info and pick when he wants to push up.
Island player, his job just
And now
got
he's got a
made
free
easy.
pinch.
Dashy
That was such
shoots
a
top
deep play, bro.
flat. Joe Deceive's gonna hunt him down. Kleenex get the information, and he's got
Oh,
his
wait, hold on.
support.
Hold up.
Nice.
Oh, one man.
Hop it just quick. We're gonna have to play. We're gonna have to get.
Bomb being defused. Shots on it.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the window, Ant. Look at the window.
Are we
Look
gonna
up.
have the time?
He doesn't get there.
Yes,
Nice.
yes,
What a
yes,
hop.
yes.
Equalizer once again found.
We'll
with
take
the
that.
defuse.
Broke him down so quickly. I was looking on the mini map.
go.
Joe Deceives was playing like top
All right,
office,
3-3,
or maybe
beautiful.
he was bottom fire. You can't actually tell, verticality. But either
I mean,
way,
they kind of OE a
Dashy
bit
makes
there
some
and
noise
you.
top plat.
They
Joe
could have just
Deceives
let
gets
Joe
active
make the play right there
immediately,
after they get that
because
blood.
OpTic as a full
Bro, Beans
team
was
were
fucking using the
swarming
hop
all
spot
over
on the
site
fence,
and did not
canceled
waste any
his nade
time
once he saw
is the
Merc,
reason they
recooked
won
it,
that
made him one
round.
shot, and
So
peeled him.
They knew what the game
That was
plan
actually
was.
fucking
They
G.
stuck to it and executed
Somebody
it.
said
to a
that-
T,
Mark.
and a great
Rock
decision.
top.
Hey,
This is my
let's
boy
go.
Twizzy. I appreciate that 20 bomb, baby.
So I'm talking about
They
Rocky
make
Top
that call in a
Twizzy.
My
split
dog.
second.
Thank you,
Somebody
brother.
said that I had beef with who?
You?
Yeah, me.
7-4 from Big Bruce on a
I
3
didn't
screen
tell him.
right now. We're gonna give Shotsy the bomb this time. He's gonna
Oh,
get
nade.
shot.
Look at that
He
nade.
might
Great
just
nade.
fly through under the cover of his teammates. You got mid map absolutely on lock.
And Kleenex with the spot he's playing in
Never's
the
playing
mid
a spread
corner,
right now.
his teammates can leave
Besides
and just
Toby in a
trust him to
rat
have
corner mid map.
Good
sort
info
of
on the
eyes on
sun.
everything.
You know he's there. All you gotta do is look window.
Side, they don't have dark control. They don't have
Ooh,
connector control.
enjoy
This
this.
is going to be a tough work on
All you
it.
gotta do is watch
Nice hit with
window.
the nade.
The whole team just
Mercury's
got
getting
slammed
some
by
damage in.
grenades.
We've still got the trophy system at play there on the A bomb,
Come on, fellas.
and we are trying to exhaust everything here.
Oh, Hook's chasing.
Nice, Kyler.
Now get lost.
Time bought, kill acquired. Hook strikes with an immediate trade.
Hook also
give him that.
He's going to be
Sorry,
chasing
we're
Ghost.
playing
Still
the
though with
shit, playing the shit.
3v3, 35 seconds left, and Beans is chasing a Ghost, but he's making the read. They
Bring
have
that
Hook
shit.
actually dialed in it by the looks of it. But now
Hey,
the
Kyler,
bomb
go.
wrapping over towards in between Beans. Joe Deceives found a kill, and Joe Deceives
Holy
guns him
shit.
down.
God damn.
That was that payback.
I mean,
Tough to
Joe just wins a
calculate and
crazy
track
fight right
these
there.
Players, but Ultra, maybe the finest in
He
the
was weak
game
too, I
at
think.
that. Execution, and you see the heads up
Dang.
awareness. They knew where Hook was the entire
Unfortunate
time.
too, and Hook
Good
made the
reads
play
on the
for us,
post
bro.
juke at the kill cam, and Joe Deceives
found the hole.
getting his back.
Yeah, we don't see
All right,
Beans
4-3
pick up that
Toronto.
player trying to reinforce. I think it was Mercules who does get bomb. One more man making his way to the B-bomb site. So Ultra just managed to cut off every avenue. The OpTic flooded through there. We go back to back. Blow by blow, we roll through this Hacienda. OpTic looking towards A little bit more, but the 2-2 means you're going to get a lot of presence upstairs. Stun will connect. How many players, though? It's caused them to scatter. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're 2 in dark. Okay,
Razer
Ant
showing
finds one
Shotsy
though.
first blood out of nowhere.
Yeah, but the
And
way
he's
it
gone.
looked, he's gonna be playing for it because he's. I
And
don't
now
know. They're
Ultra,
different.
I mean, they're
Nice.
wrapping the bomb over towards A, but Hook is posting.
Look at us at B,
Hook,
though.
yeah, by the
Was
looks
that
of
bad
it,
timing?
spots
Did he
out.
see the first guy?
And he's repositioning over towards 10, and now those white arrows
But he's
maybe starting
10.
to wrap back, or
If they plant this
there
for
you
their
go,
side.
starting to make moves. A 4v3 retake over towards A.
Yeah, last man on that side of the map, Mercules, will be the tail of this snake. Shotsy again with a great position. Here comes the bomb plant towards A.
Oh, it's
Down
planted
a
for that
man.
side. Kyler
Trophy
just doesn't
in
go
hand,
though.
Sneaky Hook, wait for the lads.
3v4.
And push together. Here we go.
Good info.
Opening route.
Come
fuck's
on.
sake, dude.
Now,
What
man
a
advantage Ultra.
Just like
nice. He rescams though.
trades though.
2v2.
Mercules strikes, what a kill.
Yup.
Nice.
On
Come on,
Hook,
hold
on
on.
site, finds his.
Oh,
Second kill.
fly
He
at
goes
him.
for it. 1v1. And Beans
Oh
is
my
on the
god, he
run.
gets
Run to the
out.
bomb. Run to the bomb. Run to the bomb. Run to the
Gets
bomb.
away with his life now on a
Play it
full
tight.
reach.
Oh my god,
Hey.
it's Beans versus Merc.
You can either play it like this or get
He's
on
got
it.
him.
No,
has
you
to
should have
check.
held
Yeah,
that.
Wait,
gotta hold
it's
it
gonna
till
be
it-
close
He has
though.
to check the bomb. It is now being
Nah, he's gonna
defused.
check
Beans,
it,
will he
bro.
play the man? Will he play the bomb?
Oh my God.
He's now gotta go.
Oh my god, he got it. Oh my god, he got it. Holy
Let's
shit.
fucking go.
Rookie going against one of the more
Let's go.
clutch players
Holy
we have
shit.
in
It's
Beans in search and getting
That
it
kid
done.
shot
Two
him and said, "I'm
sneaky
hopping
fuses
this
like
bitch."
that, Ultra making mistakes, but Mercules, you see, he just makes
Oh
a
my
quick
god,
call.
dude.
And this is
I mean,
maybe
for
3
Beans, that's
different
so
rounds
tough
won
because
by
if he's
OpTic,
head glitch
where
and
there
bomb,
was
there's
just
still
like
10 seconds left. He rips and gets it. I
extra
mean,
seconds
Yeah.
from Ultra would get the wins, but
hell yeah, let's
OpTic
go
right
4-4.
now, dialed in. They're making the aggressive play calls, and it has absolutely been paying off.
Yeah, the man-to-man play as well. I mean, that
Nice.
kind of
Nice,
moment
Bruce.
is insane.
Go take
Dash
B.
to the
Go,
inside,
go. You
another
have
big one
numbers.
there.
Just
First blood to his name.
and then no
B-bomb
scams.
site once again wide open, but Ultra, they've learned this.
Oh my
one
God,
before.
hello,
Here we go,
hello.
the rapid
Thank
attack.
you.
No, not enough to get the kill. Joe, can you find
He's
anything
toast.
here? But under a hail of
Calm down.
fire from OpTic.
Yeah, run him down. All right, 5-4. Let's go.
Beans is in a car.
A desperation play from Beans. Could not get across the map fast enough. His RC does.
Come on, one more round.
4-5.
Great plays,
OpTic,
fellas.
take
Great
control.
plays.
I like that. Get a blood, decisive, B-take.
That's hysterical.
One away
I got
for the
nervous
gentleman.
for a sec because I saw nobody watching mid.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like,
He just
not
goes,
like
kills
this.
him off bomb. I mean, if he slid through there,
Well, his timing was so perfect that he just gave it up that he would have been able to get through low key.
I mean, nobody's sliding through like that into the rock though. Like you slide through rock like that, you're crazy.
Not wasting
in a
time.
3v4.
Everybody towards the bomb site. The man planting the bomb knows he has to
All right,
pay
come on, boys,
attention
close him.
to
Close
that
it out
mid
here.
hallway as well. And
Come on,
everybody
fellas.
on OpTic jumped on top of those trades. As good as it gets right now in this
Go
S&D,
through middle.
OpTic
Who-
are playing
or shots,
this
you just go through middle.
extremely well. Still got to close out though. Ultra on the attack.
Right through bottom mid.
Old Faithful hit from OpTic.
Nice.
Nice, man.
No scams now.
Upstairs, another first blood, and Mercules deals a
No
huge
chases, no
amount of damage
chases.
to Beans, and that's the bomb carrier backed up.
It's also funny when you hit somebody with a trophy, it does like a good chunk of damage. It's like 10 or 15 HP. It's not just taking away one. So
Yeah, I don't want to
Beans
give up
gets an
the A
assist
plan
on
here.
his
Like, I want to
teammate.
make sure we're constantly playing for info.
He sees him though. He sees him.
We're good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Come on,
gone,
4v2.
absolutely gone. Does not check the corner. He's out. 4v2 now.
No scamsies.
OpTic,
They play.
this is your round to lose. Joe and Beans. And we've checked everything. It's all been checked. Where
This
do we
guy's
go with the
mind
bomb?
blown. He's like, where the hell are they?
Beans
Well,
is
he's
alone,
like, what
hasn't
haven't I
moved.
checked?
He gets caught
Dead.
here in the corner. Yup. 4v1. That should be the map.
A map winning moment. Beans
Ben
now
Beans
left alone
last
in 1v4.
up.
There is no way.
We're not giving him anything. Play your life.
Nice.
Done. A shot. See, are we going to do it with a knife?
There it is. The
Fucking
boys
go,
up 2-0
boys.
in the series.
Let's go.
Round
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Yo, that hop. That
Started it
4-4
off.
round was huge.
Started it off.
Huge from the young
The
bull.
young Ooter.
Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Good job.
All right,
Yeah,
2-0 in
nah,
the
I mean,
series.
Good
I just had
job.
to hop it. I mean, I didn't know what he had, so I just figured I had no choice but to hop.
Protocol control.
Yo, give me
Red
some.
card coming up next.
That jinx is working. Give me some. All right, let's not celebrate too
Now
much.
knock on that wood.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Bro.
They found out?
I have Nick's debit card.
Oh my
My
god.
God.
Bro.
There's no way.
Oh god damn it.
There's no way,
Wait,
bro.
Piece of shit was at Walmart with my shit.
Yo, that is actually hilarious.
Show me.
He just said, Nick just texted me and said, I have your debit card. Please tell me you got mine.
Oh my god, that is fucking
With
hilarious.
the old swap?
Wait, do they look the same?
Yeah,
How
what
does
the
that
fuck?
even-
Y'all got the same one?
Yeah. I have Nick's card.
That is
man.
actually hilarious.
God damn it.
Is it?
Lost full.
You're on the phone with the bank and shit, mind blown.
Dude, they're like, bro, they're trying to bang your shit right now. I just canceled my shit for no reason.
That's crazy.
insane.
That's insane. All right, folks, here it is. Cash App, $500 giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, shouts out to Cash App for giving us these giveaways. Folks, this is open to U.S. customers aged 18 and up. If chosen, you must provide a valid cash tag and Cash App account. It must be in good standing. Each winner will have to complete the ID verification process to be eligible to receive the prize, or the payment will fail. Winners will receive their cash on Monday. Thank you to Cash App for supporting the watch party again this year. Thanks for letting us have some fun with our new commercial, the Cash App Card Standoff. Roll it.
Hey, you! Give me back my friend! You know what I want! Don't give it to me, Scump!
Yo, Nick sent me the charges. I just been afraid.
Man, Hector's gonna kill us! Why'd you give it to him? Because it's the Cash App card. I can decline any suspicious transaction before I'm charged, and even use the nifty card lock feature the second we get out of here. That's money. That's Cash App. That's right.
Huh?
Here, give me.
That said, read the other one.
I could do it. Which other one is it, Riley?
It's so funny. Nick just sent me all the charges. No way, bro. That's great. Just been charging Nick's card for like.
Are you sure it's maps in mode? Quick comment about the ad, ladies and gentlemen. I got to give props to my boys for being so good at acting. I got to give super props for Nick for having such a good time out there staring into the woods as he shakes that behind. If you love that commercial and you don't already have Cash App, for a limited time, new customers that watch the show today may be eligible for $10 sign-up bonus. All you have to do is download the application, use our code OpTic10, OPTIC 10, when creating your account. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get 10. It's that easy. Again, that's code OpTic10 when you create your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App.
Absolutely, baby.
Rapsolutely.
Bro, that's great.
That's so funny.
That's so great.
Speaking of great, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Nothing.
Mound.
Mound? Okay, so it's all eyes. Or Y's.
Vivid.
Livid. L. Let's
GG.
go, baby.
GG.
Good shout out on that, Vivid.
Fuck, man.
Chat, once again, you got to type Cash App in the chat right now for your chance to win a $500 Cash App prize. I mean, that's a big boy. You got to be in it to win it. Type Cash App in the chat right now. Thank you to Cash App, and we appreciate you guys tuned in with us.
You find $500 on the ground. What do? What do you buy right away?
First, I try giving it back. I say, someone dropped this. But if I had to keep it,
you go straight to Coppell, Texas.
Yeah, Pine Park.
420 South Denton
Yes,
Road.
sir.
That's right.
Denton Tap Road.
Richie Pack.
Yeah. That's the most popular strain that we're selling out there.
That's what they say. Starting to think they're starting to gas my head up, though.
Think so?
I haven't seen the numbers, but they wouldn't just say that shit. That's Cash App.
That's right.
What's wrong, Scumper Jumper?
Huh?
You cool?
Yeah, why?
Seem a little flustered.
Oh, good. All right, here we go. Who won? Run that
Nobody
shit.
Yet.
Oh, ooh,
My boy K-Switch, I appreciate that 20 bomb, my boy. Thank you, brother.
I knew that I would.
Bose Nation legend right there.
Wait, who?
K-Switch.
Absolutely.
Rapsolutely.
Dude, I was wondering what was cold on my ass. These cards.
Yo, I smelled something funny on them.
Good luck, folks. $500 we have back-to-back.
The winner.
Seth, you find $500 on the ground. What's the first thing you buy? T-Mac.
T-Mac.
Congratulations.
T-Mac.
T-Mizzy.
Congratulations, brother. Thank you for being here. We'll get you that 500 tomorrow. Surely.
If you're still in the chat, T-Mac, what are you getting?
Shit, if I gotta buy something?
You have to, yeah. You can't stash it away with your other 500s.
Pickleball rackets.
Dude, I'm gonna
2 pickleball rackets.
I'm gonna bring you mine.
I bet I'm going tomorrow. Unrelated, but OKC's up 14 at half. Hey. Wait, wasn't Denver up by like 10?
Yep.
Damn.
All right, come on. Let's close it out here. A little 3-0 action. I do the Cotton Eye Joe.
Horrific in control. So Ultra.
Here we go. Let's close them out here.
Instead,
Into the proto.
Out very cold and OpTic
Chat saying slippers.
Momentum and be scorching hot off the opening break. Things looking good. You get the kills, but Shotzi, rare moment of bad movement, ends up getting chopped down.
Okay, Merc stopping time though.
Mercules gets tied up on
Damn.
I don't want to get too much more out of that.
That's some good animation right there by the developers.
Jamie Craven leaves the S&D down and out, but sits on a 4-0 so far.
2 for 2.
Shotzi screaming for the one shot.
Let's just keep stopping the clock here.
Great stuff. Over to B.
Traded out instantly though. Yeah, Joe to see just good route.
Nice, good job.
This is great. Here we go.
Coming through from OpTic, winning the gunfights at range, and once again they're attacking.
Gotta get some map control though.
Kleenex there to meet them.
Nice. Mark gets the pick. Big win here. Nice.
There we go. We need some progression on this P1.
At least one. Keep the capture alive. Beautiful stuff.
Love it.
Another
Good
in the
finesse,
feed.
Mace.
Oh yeah, he's making a tweak.
Keeping his spree going as well.
Oh,
This is super
he got
nice.
hit with the boogie bomb, Mark.
Kleenex still alive down there. I mean, all this doesn't really matter
What
too
a
much because the
stun.
second
The
A's gone.
sticks didn't even work. You got hit with
Look
that
at
thing.
that stun. He's stunned. He used the stun on me. Look.
Joe Deceives on the pinch.
Here you go, Merc. Come on.
Yeah, Merc on 5. Here we go. Ant in their base.
Secured the A zone. Ultra still have players here. Everyone though is
Trade that
died,
good
and Kleenex trying to make the big play, and they might deliver. You still have not converted this A zone. So close to falling, and Dashi can't get it done. OpTic so close, and yet so far.
Yeah, we're so close to getting A. Now Shotzi's going to try to pull some pressure. Nice, Kyler. Nice. This should be A for us, right?
Yeah, I guess that
would not get near
Tap
it.
that
And
shit.
now you got a little bit more work to do. Inside has to win a big one here. He has to get.
Make sure we
Dashi
get
off.
this, please. Nice. Ant finds a big kill, too.
Nice.
Wait,
Come on.
here's the transition over.
Surely up
Oh! Gets him.
Wins.
Wait, 2 people went up and sat him down?
A solo capture.
Yeah,
he dropped down?
Now 2 ticks of progress.
Oh, they just got a big wipe. All right, plenty of time
You
though.
got one by yourself, so
13:09, minute 30 on the clock. Kyler, get out!
Continues to fry. He does get cut down, but that 5 screen.
We can keep trading out, though. We just can't get put in this trap.
Giving them a 2-life lead, which is starting to get cut down.
Yeah, that's could change very quickly. Pressure you got from your spawn.
He gets out too.
Hit and run. Gets away with his life.
Fuck, they're finding every kill, bro.
Hell.
So that's going to be 3 dead.
7-8.
Life lead change. A minute to play though.
We got to break out of this shit, man. Oh, this could be a big start. Jump up on him.
We're just sliding in with pistols, praying for kills.
Trade that. Oh my god.
He might be waiting for another kill a little bit longer.
He's gonna get jumped on.
It's a horror
Over the top
movie,
goes
bro.
Kleenex. No lives left. OpTic.
Still doable. 7v4. Nice. Brandon gets 1. We can't die though. Fuck.
A little bit back and forth. Insight v Hook. Oh, you nearly had that
5v3
one.
still
Great
doable.
awareness.
5v2, 5v1. We've seen it done before.
Mercury's first round.
Imagine he does this.
Should go the way of Ultra. But the young Mercules has been given an opportunity to cook.
It's not going to work out. Yeah, they're just going to have them surrounded. Now they got the intelligence, and those purple arrows are going to be swarmed.
All right, well, that was a big bounce back from Toronto. They just put us in the trap. Couldn't get any trades going.
Maven. Couldn't cook a thing there.
Yeah, and that's a very sort of a
big hex. Are we going to get more idiots in the future?
Really were applying the pace,
better believe
and
it.
just like not being able to get the final cap on the A zone.
Thank you, Ignite. Ryan said, "Who you guys got winning the NBA Finals?" I haven't really been watching the NBA, man. I'm a big hockey guy now.
Happening at B, and all of a sudden they're making the best of something bad. Turn into a lights out moment. Get a 4-life advantage. You capture the A zone. You got a tick of progress on B. And then they just absolutely sprint into death for the next like 30 seconds and drain all of their lives very quickly. So easier said than done, but a moment where you really need to make sure you solidify those trades, and OpTic unable.
I destroyed those
trying to capitalize at least for the first round, but defense does.
There's only 4 in there
sometimes.
though.
And 4 Kleenex, 10 and 9 Hook. Tyler Garland has
here we
yet
go.
to
On the
take his
defense
foot
now.
off the gas when it comes to these respawn modes. Joe's dead slide finds him die, and still under great coverage here.
Yo, Glenn
OpTic have got
Rodriguez,
top mid
switch
covered.
your fucking last name.
Covered. Hook's gonna be able to find
You
the
claim
right
that
through.
shit?
And this is a lot of damage being done by the Toronto members, but they are not getting any of the kills. Now inside last man standing. He knows his nightmare is coming to kill him. At least gets the read on Hook, but still everybody else in spawn.
He's got a jackal now too, so
I mean, still that
Insight's
clock's
gonna be
ticking.
sitting pretty up here. He does have a player nearby, but yeah, we'll see if that becomes an issue. That's below him.
They're taking so much time on this hit.
Not a lot of progress gained here from Ultra. They have been certainly trapped in spawn.
He gets
Shotzi,
lost. Oh, he's going for more.
he has the hit point advantage here on Kleenex. Mercules flies in to find these kills, and you have not been able to escape. One man gets through beans, and thank God he stops the clock.
Yeah.
Well, this has just been an incredible job of playing the pace right now from OpTic. They've only lost 4 lives. A minute of the game clock has been burned off, so they're incredibly efficient now in getting the trades.
He got stuck in quicksand.
Yeah, he just got froze right there.
Moment. They made it out of their
It's like the
base.
squirrel in front of my car last week. Just stood there.
Desperate though, time is not on their side.
They got trophies though.
Didn't hit him.
2 mans now through the outside. OpTic
Gamer
trying to get
reflexes.
back into this real quick. Trophy should be done any second now. Beans is going to go big. Can they bring down shots from the top window? Can do.
Yeah, we gotta be
indeed.
careful.
Looking for the stack
We gotta be
as well,
careful.
potentially. Dashing back up to a top spot. The 2 ARs now working from the inside of the A zone, and that should be the capture. That's all it takes.
Big
One
kills right
decent
here.
opportunity and Ultra back in this.
Okay, good.
And that's how you work for it. Still down 4 lives, so long term that's going to be a small problem, but in the immediacy, you get Kleenex behind enemy lines. gonna have insight sort of around the
Nice.
work with, but
Nice.
Four dead.
that's 4-man wipe, and look at the setup OpTic already has.
You've already got Mercury in position. Wait for a moment or two. Who's going to give him the red dot?
Nice.
Please go. Send it. Finds at least one. Shots. He gets the other. And Ultra are still on life support. They are bleeding out here in round 2.
They don't see him get up here.
These Ultra arrows are just spinning in circles in their base.
Oh, nice try.
Double trade.
He was trying to jump out that window.
Oh, no.
Possible.
Bruce got to get us one here.
Dashi.
We'll take that. Nice. Play your
Worth
life.
the weight of 2 men right now as he finds a big one. 8 and 12 overall. Not going to matter if he keeps this round flowing the way of his team. Great coverage. Shotzzy now trying to get involved as well. From down low, the reinforcements can't get close. Perfect nade, dealing more damage. Over to young Mercules. Can he keep insight off time? And it is still anyone's game. As soon as you get in there, the opportunity is on, but no cover. Dives on in, stops the clock, and that should be it.
Yeah, great plays by Mercules. Good positioning, nice little clean.
They don't have any ticks. They got 3 lives. It should be over right here.
Ditch effort to try to get any semblance of contrul.
Yeah.
I think not going to give it to him.
Let's go.
Dashi
8v1.
on point, leaving Kleenex as the last man in a 1 versus 8. That is a beautiful bounce back round for OpTic Texas.
1-1.
Wicked work. I mean, if not for losing the A zone.
My birthday today, and the boys cooking. Let's go. Happy birthday, Arturo.
Happy birthday,
Arturo. Felt like
That's
an
the barber.
eternity. They managed to get that one little window open there, and they sucked all the air from outside, and they possibly could make a sprint for the A zone. Gets the job done, but great work in the kills department as well. OpTic looking solid. And it is perfect map coverage here on Protocol.
First offense was good.
Boys cooking.
Just got to try closing it out this
I
time.
think especially the way OpTic was playing that round at the start. Like I think it was Shotzzy that was playing in like
What
bottom
the fuck
spiral
did he
when they
just
had the
drink?
map control. Nobody tweaked, nobody overcommitted.
Seems like
and you had Ultra just
he
playing
drank some
so
of,
slow, waiting
Formal's
for like some degree of
iced
scam from the
tea?
OpTic members.
Yeah.
They didn't give it to
Oh,
him.
shit.
And by the time you captured the A zone, you still lost a
you
substantial
wouldn't be
amount
able
of
to
time.
Oh,
and
dude.
OpTic obviously
Well, maybe
had
he gets,
plenty
like,
of lives to play with.
Some adrenaline.
Opening fights have basically been going the way
Dashi.
of OpTic. Hook's trying to be sneaky about it. Shotzzy is going to be sneaky about it. He's going to be up in behind these players. Great read. Not enough on the melee from Beans. Now in trouble you go. Timing off though in this moment. So Shotzzy's not going to find anyone. Dashing the other side of the map might. A single bullet in the Kleenex is all it took.
dead.
Life lead OpTic.
Well, because
Clock's still
Shotzzy's
ticking
behind enemy
now.
lines.
Nice.
Ultra are gonna
Mace
be in a
finds
bit
one.
of a
Okay, we got all the map
situation.
control in the world right here. Here we go.
He
Oh,
falls, and
man.
Shotzzy does get traded
How the
instantly,
fuck?
so
All right.
not ideal, but you still have a little bit of pressure. 2 in the feed there from OpTic and the Ultra players spawning out.
Yeah, that's nice. Great work as well on the stack. Trophy and everything, you name it. Hook immediately hits Zip, immediately gets into the fire.
yeah,
and
we're
that's gonna
everywhere
be
right now.
last
They don't know
feed.
what's going
Oh,
on.
no.
I wanted that.
Kleenex now fighting forward. Upstairs, downstairs, doesn't matter. Mercules on a 5. Trying to get these kills from
Nice
inside
shot,
the zone as
Mace.
well. Big
Oh,
points.
Mason.
Big points. On the way towards the Hellstorm.
This is an interesting moment too, because I'm already hearing the narratives. Maybe Ultra shouldn't have let Mercules go, but they do at least take him out of the A zone. And
No, it
he
is
went
not,
big
Wise
two on
Rule.
the
No, it
fight.
is
So
not,
once again,
brother.
OpTic so close to capturing A, they don't quite get it done.
Close, but terribly far. Hook once again down low.
Okay,
It's a
2.
wrap. This is
Still, we
basically
gotta
what he's
guarantee
been doing
this
all
A
map
cap.
long.
Spend the
Let's go.
time.
We gotta
We
make
need to
a
get on
decision
A
here.
right now.
There's 2 dead. I don't know why we're not.
We're looking towards B as well, so that's where most of Ultra's looking out. Joe Steve are still way over by
There it is.
Haley.
3.
Come on, Brucey.
Opportunity now on B. Trophies in play, everything working out.
Nah, but
Oh, he
we
could
have
go
to
big
we
here,
have to
but
secure A
sadly,
here though.
Spotted out. Still a progress. A segment completely cleaned up at A.
Are we
And a
on?
B.
How many do we have on A right now?
One segment.
Okay,
Not
thank
playing for
goodness.
kills.
There we go.
Still
Cap
got
that
to
shit.
actually seal the deal.
There it
There you go.
is.
Shotzzy with the fire.
They only have 10 lives here,
Interesting
too.
moment there, but they wanted to just make sure they get the guarantee to add the time to the
8.
clock. But
I mean, this
is
was
an
how the other
8
round
life
was. We just
advantage
can't get
that
put in the
OpTic
trap
had.
again.
Now it's down to 3.
Get
Make
out,
it
Kyler.
2.
Get the fuck out.
This is shades of round 1.
Fuck, dude. Oh, my God.
Good kill so far from Ultra.
Nice. We trade the guy Zip at least.
2 dead off rip.
Wait, this guy should
Beans
get
surely
yep,
not
teamwork.
long for this world.
Nice.
Gone. Pressure now is directly towards the B zone. Just under 50% of it captured so far. And OpTic, they're starting to move. They're starting to flow forward. Can they catch these kills from spawn?
Nice.
First in Hook. Second man on point is going to be Joe, and he's looking the right way. 3 dead again.
Okay, we're still trading
Huge
now.
in there from Joe. They're trying to desperately hold on with only 5 lives remaining.
It's 5 to 6, man.
And now only 6 from OpTic. You need to trade these kills out. If you're OpTic Texas, 30 seconds is a decent chunk of time.
There was a moment there. Yeah, let's go top. No, let's go bottom. Let's go top. Oh,
It's going to come down to this wave.
25 to go, and we are looking towards zone. Beans.
Nice. The timing's great.
Aware. No lives left, Ultra.
Now it forces them to make a play. Nice.
Who could actually get theirs? Last 2 men.
Yep.
Nice.
Down from spawn, and Beans
That
might
timing
as well
was
not
so
even
good.
be present.
Climbing
We're
the
gonna
ladder,
capture
Beans
this zone.
gets caught.
Hooks on it.
Don't
and
get the
Beans
last take,
desperately
but
trying
2-1.
to be the man to
One
be
more round,
felled.
come on.
You don't want to give the segments away. But at this point in time, I'm pretty sure OpTic are getting defense regardless in round 5.
Yeah, and OpTic right now are just looking like the straight-up better team. I don't know what's
Happy
going on.
Sunday, y'all. Can you tell my boy Rosado he sucks at Surge? Damn, Rosado.
They still
Can't
had a
teach
good deal of
Surge.
success. Like, their hard point has been more or less like a standout mode for the team. But
All right, come on, boys.
a couple losses, they get beat down by
One more
Vancouver,
round.
and now might get 3-0 by OpTic Texas just to end the online year. A delicate moment indeed, of course. Game's not over. Still got to close out. But nonetheless, they're looking good, and I mean, calm's flowing.
All right, let's go, fellas.
It's
Close the
really
shit out.
turned around at exactly the right time. Well, Ultra, this is far from over yet, as you said. It always starts in control, folks. Those big old reverse sweeps. That's the way we do it here in the league. Joe cutting his way through mid. Nice shots. Not a whole lot from his teammates on this side of the map just yet. Once again, it's OpTic winning the gunfights.
Yeah, winning the extra gunfights as well. Got the extra man and insight back in his home. This is
Look at
where he's
number
going to play
5.
the
He's
entire
literally
time. So
on their
he has
spawn.
16 deaths. Joe DeCius has 27.
Yep, that's
Certainly
one.
a dynamic.
Now they're alerted.
Kills and deaths matter, and okay for Ultra.
Half the round's already gone.
Insight making his home to good use. But Ultra are just continuously stuck around this Trips area. They are struggling to get out.
Yeah, they're so worried. Is he zip? Yeah, he is. He's upstairs. Insight gets it. Another 3 dead. All right, stack it, boys. Jump on. One segment nearly done. Keep it going. Ultra now with a stack.
Good opener.
Man, Kleenex down. Over to Beans. Trophy in play. Desperation nade over the top. Connect. Second segment in the bag. He's the last man left alive.
That's a clean
though, so
wave.
it's
Come on,
done.
boys. 37.
Pressure from OpTic. They have sent it forward. Who with a spree?
And Ultra just, I mean, they get
Hook's
the
been
3-man wipe
fucking
and they
lights
just don't
out,
move.
man.
The last
Yeah,
com
put
they
him in
had
it.
was we're missing Hook,
Put him
so
in it.
everybody just freaks out. You think is behind you. Ultra just do
What the
not seem
fuck?
to have it on this map and mode whatsoever.
Oh, they've got to find something. They can't even get
Come
up
on.
the stairs. They can't get inside.
Come on.
This is
Oh
fucking
my
zombies.
God.
Come
Last
on.
man dead. Hooks on a wild spree. No more lives. No more chances. That's it, folks. There's 5 seconds to get to B. You might touch it, but Shotzi's in position now.
Good play,
Can he get
Ant.
1? Can he get 2?
Good patience.
Holding it all together. Joe deceives.
No.
Finds another. And I
Trade
take
him
it all
out.
back.
Wait, they get on the
This
A, though.
map
I mean, it's
still rolls.
8-18.
8v18.
Finally get out towards the A zone, but 2.3 seconds on the clock, and you're not going to have maybe too many trophies. But the A zone, well, it's going to maybe get secured.
Can they even
Oh,
get
last
there?
ditch effort. There you go.
Beautiful.
Nice.
3-0 from the
Before
gentleman.
going into DreamHack.
What a series.
Let's fucking go.
The top teams.
Top dog.
They get it done.
Nice pick, bro.
Before the last major of the year.
The boys get it done. The reverse jinx
The hell
is
just
in.
OpTic, a blessed 10
It was all
points.
calculated at the end of the day.
Bank is starting to feel a little safer.
See?
All
now we can put
calculated.
the LAG series behind us, and we can go into the major riding this momentum.
Absolutely.
A huge 3-0 against a top team.
And that's 3rd seed locked up, right? 3rd seed locked up. So right now, it's looking like, I mean, it comes down to this Vancouver series.
If Vancouver win, do they go to...
Dude, if Vancouver win,
Could be ROKKR, right?
we
Us
might,
ROKKR round 1?
we might play either ROKKR or Cloud9.
Dude, that's insane.
It,
That would be insane.
I don't. If ROKKR win, I think we'll play Surge. Riley, do we have
Holy.
What the fuck? IMZ with a 50 members and Killer Monkeys with a 10 members.
Absolutely.
Holy shit. Dude, IMZ, thank you. And here it is. MGB inbound.
Over to the desk.
What a series, man. Now that's a bounce back right
IMZ, my guy, Killer Monkeys. Thank you, boys, very much. Riley, can you figure out what happens with seeding here? Because it could very well be an OpTic versus ROKKR or Cloud9. Both teams that are on the bubble in a winner's round 1, which would be cinema.
Let's go.
And then it's in our hands.
Listen, you cannot ask for a better bounce back than that right now.
No, that was a great all-around win right there.
I was talking about how I think we're going to win today on my stream earlier, and they were talking to me like I'm just a biased, delusional. I'm like, guys.
No, we just didn't make mistakes today.
We just threw versus LAG. We literally just handed them the win. We were still in winning positions. We just didn't capitalize. Today we capitalized. Today was picture perfect. I love what I saw in search, control. I mean,
there was no like
great series.
There were no fucking like mistakes where you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Which are the mistakes that end up losing you series. We kept it tight today, man.
Let's go.
And that's the ceiling that this team can hit. 3-0 over a good Toronto team, man.
That makes today awesome. Now, the only thing we need is a Leafs W tonight.
That would be fantastic.
James, I appreciate that 5. He said 25 gifted to Zen City tomorrow. I'm game, brother.
Sure.
I am game.
Daddy Drizzy with a 10 members. Come on, Daddy Drizzy with the 10-member bomb. There he is.
If Minnesota beat Surge, then Texas versus Minnesota. If Vancouver 3-0 Minnesota or 3-1, then we play Toronto.
So we might play Toronto again because that's pretty likely.
Oh, the Husky Uncle
and that's
just
the
dropped
uncle.
it on you.
And then if Vancouver win 3-2, then Texas, Vancouver. So we play either MN, Toronto, Vancouver, no Cloud9. Dude.
Okay, hold on. So we're most likely playing Toronto or Vancouver. Because I don't think Minnesota beat Vancouver.
Most likely.
Ruben, I appreciate that. 10.
Dude.
Happy Sunday, boys. Let's get this win. Can you tell my boy shit? I lost your message. Can someone copy and paste that for me, please?
The uncle with a 200. He said, absolutely. GG to the Avs, gentlemen. Thank you, Toronto, for keeping beans. The Avs, the Avalanche. Talk about the Avalanche, the Avs?
Wait, what did he say?
He said, GG to the Avs. I'm confused, Husky Young, but thank you nonetheless. You're an absolute legend. Very generous. Thank you for the big time super chat from the uncle. Let's go, man. What a day so far. We'll take that 3-0 all day.
Yo, Faustino, you got to stop flanking, and you got to start playing for the win, buddy. You're playing like Zuma out there.
And I'm going to say it one more time. Final online series coming up.
That's
next.
actually crazy. Our literal last online series of the year coming up right now. What a year it's been.
It's been a fantastic year. Thank you all for joining us throughout. Absolute legends. After this, we have 3 events, and that's it. Every single stream you see us on the watch party from here on out, we will be watching a tournament.
Damn.
Which is fire.
Yeah, no, the fact that we have nothing but land left is awesome. It's just we do have a bit of downtime in between the lands. We have EW, we have DreamHack, then a month, Champs, then a month, then EWC. But still, a lot of prize money up for grabs in those 3 events.
Absolutely. And there it is. There are current standings, and we got Kyler.
There he is.
It's good to see you.
I feel like you very rarely get a Kyler.
Yeah,
I found out what shot you drink.
Big one. Would have to come into game 5. Why were you able to get the win in just 3 today?
I think we just locked in. It was obviously one of those. I mean, we need to win, so I feel like there's no other thing to do but try and fucking close them out as fast as we can. That's what we did.
The 3-0 map count is definitely going to help in the tiebreakers as well.
All right, Hook, I know you've been part of this OpTic team multiple times over the years. I swear to God, when you're in this roster, well, not always when you're there, but like it feels like you guys could beat anyone or you could lose to anyone. This 5-stretch qualifier is a sign of that. Like you lose to Breach, you lose to an LAG, but then you beat a Surge and you beat a team like Ultra. Is it something to do with how you think you guys are playing the game, or do you play up and down to your competition? Like what leads to that?
Probably a little bit of both of what you said, but I would say just leadership. I feel like we never have someone that's like a
dominant voice kind of in moments.
Yeah, essentially we just need more of that, and we've been talking a lot about it, and everyone is stepping up when they have to, including myself. So
the sort of leadership by committee.
We know that's what we know that's what we need to move forward.
Okay.
And kind of bouncing off of that, when you do beat these teams, it is in 3-0 fashion. You 3-0 Surge, you've 3-0 Carolina, you've now 3-0 Toronto Ultra. Is it just a momentum thing? Do you need that hot start at the beginning of this series? And what is it going to look like? You know, talk to me and the fans about it. Should you go down 0-1 in these series and have to kind of fight your way back into these series when it comes to land?
Well, it's a good thing that we're able to 3-0 like that, but whenever we're deep in a tournament, we're definitely going to have to, like, you know, show some resilience and you know, even if we lose a map 1 or whatever, we're going to have to be able to bounce back. And, you know, looking forward to these next 3 events. Obviously, if we make, well, fingers crossed, making champs.
Yeah, true.
The next 3 events, we're going to need that to make a deep run. So
yeah.
And where do you think that's going to come from? Do you think it's just going to come from all of you needing to have a big bounce back, or is somebody going to be kind of leading that front line of that regain when it does come through?
I think we're going to need a little bit of both of that.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all world champs, and well, we got, you know, the new guy, rookie. But other than that, we're all world champs, and I think once we're in those moments, we'll be able to hopefully, you know, make something.
Yeah, trying to turn the rook into one too.
Yeah, it's a great mentality. Hook, you got your mind on right. Excited to see you in Dallas for what could be considered another
I love to see a
home
Kyler interview.
Same.
Appreciate it. Peace out, guys.
Hell yeah.
What a
OpTic
match
Texas,
going into the
fans
major.
are already swarming
match.
down.
Let's go.
Dallas
The
kicks off
absolute
next
nuke goes
Friday
crazy
for
today.
back, but we are going
Next time we see him,
For now, though, we have one
Friday, he'll be on that stage. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yo, those jerseys are crisp too, man. This shit is crispy.
But as Abner said, here's where it ends. Our final online series together. Coming up next, Vancouver, ROKKR. I'm going to do a leak.
Only 5 other players to drop a 1.2 in a stage in a rookie season. Insight, Scrappy Doodle, Sib, Pred, Gizmo, Mercules, and Super. Hey, that's good company, man. A lot of good players in that list. And we've got Jerds with a $50 super chat. No message, though. Thank you, Jerds, for the 50 bomb.
Whoa, Jerds.
Husky said I meant the absolute gentleman. GG, Hex, any word on whatnot item ship? Much love and thank you for a great year of weekend content.
Husky Young, thank you for asking. Yes,
legend,
the
man.
majority of the stuff has already been shipped out. The only thing that I still haven't shipped out is the shoes. The reason I wasn't in the watch party yesterday was because I was working on the shoes all day. But I should be able to finish them tomorrow. It's raining today, so tomorrow definitely.
Hell yeah. Uncle, you're a legend, man. Thanks for always popping in and showing love.
Hex looks like Nemo when he scoots in. Look at his little fin. That's right.
Hey, today was a celebratory scoot, at least.
Yes, sir. And look at that, Chad. I don't know if you guys noticed, but of course I have the limited edition Minty Mayhem OpTic Gaming air freshener just hanging in the back for little style points. Man.
Surely.
Well, I mean, it's a masterpiece I've created right here.
You got to put the balls over there on the back of it.
Yeah, right.
Truck nuts?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No?
No.
Too trolly?
Yeah. I also don't want to be rolling around my house, which is full of women.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? There's a little respect there. Even though the dogs are walking around with truck nuts of their own. You know what I'm saying?
All right, boys. Well.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Wait, how do I say his name? George?
I think it's Jerds, right?
Jerds. I appreciate that 50 bomb, baby. Thank you, my brother, coming through. No messages.
Hey, Scump,
Scump, ain't nothing to him.
Leon
Appreciate you.
Gian Janishin says, Scump, don't ever pick OpTic in match predictions again. Oh, no, you can. Only when you need to, though.
Hey.
Like, when we need that extra bump with a great team like the T-Dot, then, of course, we're going to do that for
The
sure.
reverse jinx worked, folks.
Yes, it did.
It worked. The boys played lights out. We love to see it. Carry that momentum into the major. Hopefully make a nice run there. And then it's champs time, baby. Love to see it. It was a clean series, man, all around. I mean, again, they're just
Unlimited context.
they just didn't make mistakes. And if they don't make mistakes, they got the firepower to do it. It's really just shooting ourselves in the foot in a lot of these scenarios. So it was clean COD today, man. Clean.
I know Hex's toes are cold. No bullshit. GG's to the boys. GG's back to you, man. And no, they don't, man. Seth, tell them.
What's up?
Smell them. Smell them and tell them the truth.
Hell no.
Come on, man.
Get that shit out of here, man.
Just go like this.
That big toe's eyeing me down, man.
Yeah.
That shit out of here. Ron with a 5 said, I know Hector's toes are cold. No BS. GG's to the boys. Are they cold?
Yeah, man. I just read that.
Did you? Sorry, I was reading something.
Oh, shit. Tactical nuke incoming.
1.31 from Kyler.
Oh, my God.
What a standout player.
Dude, I mean, Kyler, I feel like he always steps up in those big-time series, like against a top team, top like caliber talented team. He always steps up, bro. Good for him. Shotzi, though, as well. Can't let Shotzi go under the radar. 1.26 for him.
Yeah.
The sub duo getting it done today.
You know what? It did feel as though it was a sub battle the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great sub duo, too. I mean, Joe Deceives and Kleenex, they've been lights out, so love to see that.
Whoa!
We got intros
again with a 50 bomb for the Zinster.
Woo. Maps and modes.
Hey, let's go. JV with a big 50. You sly dog. I appreciate that. And
We were
Leon,
calling him Jerds. He hit all the boys one.
Jerds, sorry. Thanks for the 50.
I don't know if that's right.
Leon came through and said Scump could never pick OpTic to win ever again, insinuating that you are the reverse Jinx and you picking Ultra helped us out.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Maps and modes for this series, our final series, online, Vault, Rewind, Proto, double red card. Vancouver should clean this one up relatively, I don't want to say easily, because Minnesota, if they're all on form, definitely can make it a series, but Vancouver, both teams 2-2. Playing for seeding, obviously very important match for Minnesota. They need the 10 points. They're 4 games back from us now with that win. And a lot of scenarios.
Vancouver 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's the safe bet.
All the Shotzi and Hook haters, where you at? Hey, man, they crawl back into that little stinky hole that they come out of every time something's going and not the right way. Those are the type of players or spectators that don't even have allegiance to one particular team. Their only allegiance is to hating the mighty green wall, and we like to send them back to their little hole, don't we?
Yeah, they weren't in here today. Today's chat was great. Compared to Friday, oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kyler has the 4th highest KD this season, 1.13.
God damn.
Yeah, Kyler's been a beast, man.
Only Cell, Scrap, and Hydra are ahead of him.
And he's right there with Paco, man.
Oh, dude, OKC, you're fucking him up.
They're hitting threes off the glass.
Home, bro.
Nah, man, I fucking bet on Denver.
Yeah,
Joker's going home, chat.
This shit's...
Oh, it's Jards. All right, yo, Jards. We appreciate your love and support, my man.
Sorry, brother. With the V, you never know what letter it is.
Yo, Chad, who's coming out to DreamHack, man? Talk to us. Looking forward to meeting some of you guys.
Hey, man, I am ready. I have a camera guy following me around.
Really?
I'm gonna vlog it. I'm gonna vlog the event. He's gonna be with us the whole time. Do you need? We're gonna take the van every single day downtown, so we can scoop you up and take the van downtown.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Our camera guy is gonna be this guy by the name of Hunter, also known as Meathead.
Meathead?
Hell yeah.
That's fucking.
That's our bodyguard too.
That's right. It's all air though. That ain't like actual
He looked
power.
at me during the 1v1s and said, "Dude, I'd never let anything happen to you." I said, "Thank you,
George, I
Meathead."
appreciate you, brother.
He just roided up.
You
Yeah,
actually
guys,
got to ask him. I'll let y'all know.
get your tickets, man.
Tell my boy Wilson to play his life. Come on, Wilson. You heard him.
Wilson.
Wilson, if you don't play your gosh darn life, you're gonna be kicked off the team. Yeah, where's that other Rodriguez hater, man? Get out of here. Change your name.
Get your tickets. Hope to see some of y'all at the event. Going to be an absolute pleasure to meet some of the Green Wall. Going to be fire, man. A gaming festival.
Yeah, I actually can't wait.
It's just going to be cool to like see a proper event again.
Proper.
I mean, listen, that
proper.
layout looks amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
You got the vendors, you got the watch party area, you got the challengers pit, you got the challenger stage, you got the main stage. It's
It'll
just
be a proper event.
Proper. Real proper.
Proper.
How are you going to do AT&T in the major at the same time? AT&T's Thursday, brother.
Yeah, this is the first event, and I wonder how long it's been since we've had a 3-day event. Because it used to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Used to be, yeah. Since the CDL, it's been Thursday.
It's been a very long time
Yeah, it's
since
been a
we had
while.
a 3-day major.
2 streams going on.
Hex going what? Wait, why?
Playing shit on your phone again.
Oh shit, my bad. Oh man.
There's the layout.
Okay, so let me see. All right, so Where is our booth? Oh, watch parties. Are we back to back to back right there like that?
Yeah.
And then where's our booth? The OpTic booth. Oh, it's in the main hall. That's right.
Hell
That's right. Because we're known everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's right.
I mean, Halo and COD, we have 2 teams. Both going to be competing.
It's like an amusement park.
The only problem is Halo's on the other side of the venue.
Hey, listen,
That's a long walk right
I
there.
got wheels. Ain't no, you can hop
You
on.
do
You can
have
hop on the.
wheels.
You can hop on the front.
Yeah, you got to get some pegs on it.
That's right.
Hop on the back. It's going to be fire, man.
What happened yesterday? I thought you and Matt were supposed to come over for a bit.
We were, but you didn't respond.
I was at dinner, man. Bose, you coming
That's
over
why we
tonight?
did.
I'll be lying.
Only for like 30 minutes.
Francois.
Jordan Francois.
Abuza had a good series in their last one. Both teams 2-2.
I feel like Abuza is like super consistent, but the only time he's not consistent is when he has like those extremely good games. Because he goes from like being a regular fucking legit pro slayer to like a super slayer.
Ever since they started off this stage,
GO2.
they've looked fantastic
A
in their
mere
last 2
mortal
matches.
to an immortal.
Both teams are guaranteed winners.
Vault, rewind, our first 2. Here we go.
Shotzi was choking on water. He tried to rush a drink in between rounds.
He got wrong too?
Oh, yeah. And apparently, after he did that, so did Karma and JP.
Vancouver taking up against Minnesota. Let's get it on.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
get it, Mr. McLeod. Already starting off for the
Let's
perfect
get it out.
3-0. Spawn's
Get the little wiggle too.
for that P2
Taz,
side
stop
of
playing PUBG and
already
locking on
creating
right there.
extra layers over towards
With my boy
line, just
Nuisance.
finessing
Lock
with
the
his
fuck
life.
in.
Extra shoulder. I got
Hannah,
nasty.
that's
Okay, well,
such a good idea.
Doesn't get any better than this for
That's a
Surge.
quick couple wipes from Vancouver.
They have a kill yet? They do not have a kill yet. There it is.
And the setup around P1 looks pretty darn complete as well.
Oh,
Hey.
Okay,
What do we call this? Shimmy.
All gets
That's
red
the step
received,
back.
and now it's just Geo.
This one
The
might get
last
ugly
one
early
left,
on.
the live 23 opening
Makes you say
seconds.
that.
Vancouver feeling a little bit of pressure over towards poolside, but they're still
they getting active
picking up
early.
all the kills they need to be comfortable.
standing on
And now
business
there's only
last
5
night.
seconds remaining
What
here
was
at
he saying?
P1.
He
and
joined
you
our
have the
call. He was
rotation
like,
already over
yo,
towards
yo.
the next hill at P2 with
Everyone get
04,
together.
creating
Brother,
extra
how did
layers, being a nuisance behind
Everyone,
enemy
we lose 2
lines.
matches.
You have not
Everyone
been able to
starts talking
sniff
like
the
we're
hard
shit.
point right now after
We said, name
ROKKR.
one
Like,
team
if this
besides
is the
this
format
recent
they're gonna play
OpTic
today,
match
yeah,
that
let's
has
just
beat
move
us,
on to
besides
DreamHack, 'cause
Thieves or
this is
FaZe.
not even close so far.
Like, Raymond, you make a good point, brother.
It's a great point.
Brother.
A combination here for Minnesota.
they're
They
playing
really have
together.
to kills. Opportunity here. A little bit of a late wake up as Minnesota will get a break from the front.
All right, MN break into the P2.
To try to get to work early on that opening deficit, but nades.
But look at that 3, Dad. They're going to force the vac spawn. Estriel
by himself in the back of the hard point,
Alan
and he
Davis
is going to be
films,
chased out, or a little bit of respect given to his position for a
You know what
moment.
I
And in that
want?
moment, it's
Are
Kenny
we
and
cheering
Estriel
for
to find
Surge
3
or
and
ROKKR?
rebreak on the
If you're an
hard
OpTic fan, you want the Surge.
You want them Cougars to win.
And there's Byron with a 3.
Allow Minnesota to still get those back
Plumberage?
but we can't allow
Yeah,
Estriel to
that's
stay
the
alive
point.
the way that he did.
Plumberage?
That's the only reason why they get swarmed by the ARs off
They got
the
the P4
respawn,
row?
and you
I
allow
don't want
Minnesota
meatballs,
to
guys.
walk with
Tonight's
at least
birria
25 seconds
taco
here
night.
at P2, but
Where
this
is it
where
really?
Vancouver
Yep,
there you
find
go.
themselves to be one of the best teams on ball. This P3 to P4 rotation is usually locked and loaded for this squad, and they already find 3 kills in the feed.
Estriel just trying to keep his life over towards vault stairs. The chase down is underway. 04 would find that kill as Vancouver continue to get the traits that they need to.
Okay, they keep
to,
finding
at
kills.
worst, keep the
ROKKR
hard
still
point
spawning
open.
out.
Damn.
Nice shot.
Yo, what
Oh,
the
my
fuck?
Oh.
Big H, what are you doing?
Three's
bro?
up fucking nation.
What
Like,
is Big H doing?
Three's up Enterprises in the mother.
Three's
Yo,
up nation.
Hilton,
I
that's
can-
a hundo.
I can picture him right now.
Hundo.
Yo, Big H, thanks for the
That's a
hundo.
hundo.
Oh, bro,
That's Hundo P right there.
Hundo P.
Come on, Big H. Why are you doing that, bro?
Damn, he's about to drop 3 hundos though. Obviously, there's 3 chats.
Thank you, Big H.
Yo, Hilton, you coming Friday? Oh, me? Hundo.
Hundo.
Oh yeah, dude. We got this thing running out till late July. Don't even worry about it.
And even if they're not, they have this
Thank you, Big H.
for the next money hill.
Vibes coordinator in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Anytime you're in Atlanta, bro, come to the A. Jet fired up right for you, dude.
Vancouver running away with them, but
You serious, Hundo?
25.8, and Minnesota is going to get blessed with the spawn around the back. Problem is, Kenny cannot get the help he needs.
All right, well, Vancouver.
After the after party, he walks up and he goes, bro, I said we run this back for DreamHack. Just rent it out again. I said, really? He said, Hundo.
Now he can get around the back trying to block the spawn.
I love
Kenny is able to keep his life a little while longer to get Minnesota in from
Someone
the
just
front.
got worked.
That's a big-time player making a big-time play for his team to simply not give up all this time here at this P4, but on the opposite side, Nasty does the same exact thing. He lines up 3 through the back end. It's Kenny
what's going
again
on
trying
here?
to block
13
those
for
backs,
Nasty.
but
This
still
guy's
Surge
been lights
holding
out.
on the time.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that every moment that you see Minnesota starting to open things up, put something into their name, they can't quite get that last layer
still
completed.
pretty close game here.
A lot closer than it started, I'll tell you that.
So Vancouver will technically win out this first rotation by about 30 points. Rotating back to P1, though, this is what you have to be afraid of. Neptune watching on one pinch. Nasty for a moment was
Back to
watching
the
on the
P1.
other. And this is opening time for Surge on P1.
I mean, this is kind of like how our map looked. Like Vancouver's super outslaying, but only a 30-point game.
The beginning of our Toronto match, it looked like we were getting absolutely dismantled, and we were down 30.
Yeah, same shit here. They're all like double negative.
Trade. Kenny walks out with the numbers on top in favor of ROKKR. They should be able to soak up time now.
Yeah, definitely back in this game after what was essentially a minute.
Yeah, Ken's doing what he can. 15 to 13. He's kind of shooting right now.
Shoot,
Yeah,
they shoot in.
Finds one trade.
Ooh, they might flip him. Yeah, they flip him here.
With an SMG up. That will work. One more in front of him, though. That's where his streak will come to a bit of a pause.
They're getting parallels, though. Everything's blocked. Ambo's blocked.
P1 and get behind the second hard point, but he's been red. Vancouver.
They're trying to lock in this P2 rotation.
For new, and now it's just
and they're going to lock it in.
The last 5
Oh,
seconds
4 comes in, slides in, takes care of the enemy.
Reinforce it with their numbers, knowing that they have the advantage still around the men map area. So
yep.
Be
He's like, stay up.
At the new HP off the rotation. Now it's Neptune's turn to do the same exact thing that 04 did the first go around at P2, which is just create an extra layer. That's already another 4 dead. Spawn so damn far away because you got
this is a tough scenario here for the ROKKR.
Wouldn't we want Minnesota to win? I mean, this is where it gets dicey. We don't want Minnesota to get any points.
Yeah, we don't want them to get points.
But if Minnesota win this series, we play Minnesota first. And if they lose it, we play Toronto or Vancouver, which are definitely on paper harder matches. So.
But I'd rather them not get
points. They're always just trusted that someone else can pick up those kills that get through. This may be a bit
if they don't get points,
here,
I mean, we'd have to like bomb out at the major, and they'd have to get like top 3 or something.
Even still,
my evil twins 28.
Being asserted by the Vancouver AR line.
Knock on that wood, man.
Give this up for free. He still knows they got these close spawns, but I don't want to allow them to walk away with a full uncontested 20 seconds. So let's just make it mixy at the old R
that
points.
twin.
It'll be almost up by 40. Same situation for Vancouver. Early off the rotation over towards P3, but this time they're looking for a better response off the chain at P4.
Yeah, Minnesota's been hanging around, but you can't just hang around at a map like Vault against Vancouver. You have to try to dominate a certain moment, and I think this upcoming
he's got the ultimate right here. The ultimate.
Minnesota to try to turn this thing into a position of control. Neptune 4
and here he goes.
There's number 5.
Okay, they clean him up.
Is out. Minnesota will also stay in the hard point at the same time. Just comes down to, again, in these next 30 seconds, we need to see them getting win map control back and actually flip these spawns around.
Good work here.
Yeah, we need to start getting aggressive with these kills. You got to time it to perfection. The nade almost connects on 04, but he's just going to dodge that. Now create more space over towards the street side. Vancouver dominating the kill feed. The last player to account for is going to be
rotation
Gio,
for Vancouver, though. So a lot on the plate of ROKKR.
But every kill he finds is massive because Vancouver now not going to have
what the Jesus Christ? Wait, that looks so weird.
No,
what was that?
There was no shots missed.
He just got crazy ghost bullets.
He jumped, but he didn't go anywhere. His body stayed in the same place that he was shooting.
To go into a listen in to see if they can secure.
All right, listen in time.
I'm pulling right. I'm looking at it. One shot square, bro. One shot square. One shot. I'm top hole. I'm in the box. Yeah. There's one hour. 04 and 2 win right quick. I have up time. 2 win right quick. I have up time. We can say you on one shot. Yeah, one hall.
We get 6.
Did he jump?
2, bro. That's my bad.
1, 2, you. We're good. One's sitting out gold. One's getting at the right.
Yo, Feletti, I was thinking the same thing.
Hey, from go to me. I'll see if I go.
Oh my god, dude.
Big game. Honda P. He said Honda.
Oh my god.
P4 square. Square and hold it over. All day. Morning big door. I'm alright. I'm going hallway. They can go front. I'm hallway. I'm alright. I'll pitch for door. One shot 4. I'll pitch hall again. Double. One shot. I got down. Down. One bullet. One shot. They're both one shot, bro. One time. T0. I'm behind. He left that time. Okay, this one's back. L4. There's 2, bro. L4 the bullet cube. Lay a bullet. Okay. Pull quick. There's only one time, I think. Watch out, back that time, Nancy. There's 2 times. I hate you, bro. I'm with you. Oh, that's down. I'm going right. Lego.
Damn.
3. Oh, what's that new on me? Last guy boozer.
Yo, Big H just came through with $100 super chats to me and Money P, and he said, and I quote, Hundo.
And then what do you say for Bose?
Hundo.
He did send 3
Big H,
hundo.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man.
Let's go, Matthias, you sexy man. African
amazing.
Giant with the $50 super chat. Thank you guys for the generosity today. The Minnesota listening was pretty frantic, though, boys.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing a very, very, very well-oiled machine in Vancouver Surge.
You know what I want.
You know what's
Don't give it to him, Scott.
One is ours. Should feel like a very comfortable finish line is in sight here for Vancouver with all 4 players over the 30 kill marker.
3 dead.
Meanwhile,
That shit's over, Pop.
16 and 26.
You think it's over?
Done.
All right, let's test it, Zen.
Finito.
And yeah, Vancouver.
Zen, how many tries did you, like, how many different mannerisms did you have to do on that, on your lines?
And yeah,
we shot that like 3 or 4 times, probably.
What are some of the other?
Yeah, Roger kept saying, "Fuck him up more."
Some sort of a hero play for Estro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's what he was hoping for.
Oh yeah, you gotta go quick. You know that if you are 0-4, all the press is gonna be through the map. Let's
8 seconds needed.
Pull their focus on my end. My teammates are watching the cross in Vancouver, looking to close it out.
Oh, they get in.
Something over towards the side.
Bro, Kenny was in war this match.
31 and 37, bro, just sprinting it down, brother. Somebody help Ken Dog, man. All right, 1-0 Vancouver. Hey, Vault's a tough map against those gentlemen.
Did you have different accents, Zinni, when you were saying that? Like, what else did you give them?
Absolutely not, man.
No, that was pretty much it. There was no reshoots because of me.
No? Did you give them different tones?
I kind of stuck with like the same one the whole time. But yeah, like we reshot it each one a couple times.
The final scene was reshot a couple times, and he was like,
"Gotta have
it's the Cash App card," and I said, "That's right."
Oh my gosh, 04.
Yeah.
36 and 21. Buzo 49, 100 damage.
Estro with a little bit of a stinker.
Eventually find any openings if they found any on that map, number 1.
Yeah, Ken was in battle, brother. Wow.
Vancouver when they manipulate the game
31 and 37. Running it down. If we could play second or better at Major 4 and Breach and Ravens plays top 6 or worse, we can sneak into the 6th seed for champs. Hey, we'd like that. We would love that. Because right now, I mean, if you get 7th, 8th, you're playing either Thieves or FaZe. Pick your poison.
Absolutely.
Hundo. That's for you, Big H. Hundo. We're going to high.
Let's go.
Come on, Big H. Fucking legend.
Their ability to set
Oh, you gotta do the Nick.
I forgot I owed you guys one for the.
No, not here.
No.
Straight into the camera like that. Oh.
I forgot I owed you guys one for that OpTic win.
All right, map 2 coming up. Rewind.
Yo, you know Nick's gonna be milking that dance for at his watch party.
Oh yeah.
That whole weekend.
Shit.
He's like,
Is it storming
As
tonight?
he should.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, major storms.
Hey, everyone, Hondo, I'm gonna shake that. Shake that.
Shake that.
Shake
that. Oh, okay, right, back on y'all.
Do that.
Yo, Gary replied. I tweeted like the Cash App ad. I was like, rate the accent. And Gary replied, taught you well, my boy, taught you well. He said, I ain't never had no steak like this before.
A Cash App card.
That's right. We have a giveaway after this map, folks. Stick around if you're interested. Shouts out Cash App, of course, for being the presenting sponsor for the watch party this weekend.
That's right.
Absolutely. That's Cash App, folks. But here we go. Rewind. Do you think Minnesota's got a chance on this rewind, or you think...
I just think they get 3-0, man, with all due respect. I just think Vancouver is a very good team.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I think they're so consistent.
Them Cougars are so good. Them Cougars film gonna get them.
Damn, Minnesota doesn't want to plant that bomb.
Yeah, wow.
Rounds with plants, 42%. But look at Vancouver. They get that thing down, man. Good things happen when you get that rock down.
But Rewind Search for Minnesota is
not the worst.
Actually, a pretty good map for him. I feel
it's not the worst map.
This is a Nero map if I've seen one.
Yeah, I'll just drop 13 out
just
of
get
nowhere.
lost in Gen bookshelves.
Yep.
P1.
Yeah, a lot of people are on different sides of the fence of whether we want MN to win or we want them to lose. Because if they win, we probably play them.
Yep.
But if they lose,
we play
either Vancouver or Toronto. But if MN win, they get 10 more points. And then if they beat us, which hopefully doesn't happen, but then it gets really scary. So, I don't know. Won't MN play like
a Thieves or FaZe?
Yeah, they play like a Miami or FaZe. Toronto, maybe? No, they play... I think they'd play either...
Yo, Zinni.
What's up?
I can't even.
Miami or FaZe.
The shit you sent me?
Oh, yeah.
4v3, we still have to be using our numbers to get those bombs planted and, again, trust our post plant, which has been so successful. And how about it? Let's do it right now. 4v3.
First blood for Ken.
You've gotten street control with that win onto 04. We should be looking to get this bomb planted.
Oh, yeah. Man up advantage. We already had a little bit of presence through the mid street. Kenny's giving info. At least a couple players sitting towards the mid courtyard, but I don't know if he's going to be able to spot that.
Nice shot.
Oh, let's go, Ken.
Yo,
talking about, man.
Dang, 1v4 now for Neptune.
Kylo
this is what I'm talking about.
That was
a
dirty.
4v1. We're going to plant, and we're going to win the round.
That's a good start.
One of those things that first blood is obviously overemphasized
Last
here
player
with the
up,
3 from
Neptune.
Kenny.
That was actually filthy, bro. Give him the ace for that. He deserves
like
the
this,
ace.
where it's 4v2s, 3v1s, and then we're planting the bomb late. Neptune, little pop over the wall. Maybe sees Kenny, who's working on the opening round ace.
Yeah, Ken's just going to back up here.
Kenny will give him a little bit of space.
Oh, my gosh.
And,
he's got the
I
read
think
on
he
him.
may have just saw the slide.
There he is.
You
Ken
definitely
with the
hear
names.
sound
Come on,
cue,
man.
and Kenny's gonna
That was
find
dirty.
all
He had
four
some
and get us
insane
taken off in
shots,
this rewind.
long range courtyard, and then
That is
pisses on the guy
unbelievable,
outside
Nice
Burger.
little
Find the
transfer.
first one onto 04, the freebie on the nasty.
All right, round one, Rocker.
Yeah, I waited an hour last night for 2 chicken Caesar wraps.
For that
With
place?
not really many bullets
Like the
in your
place that's
clip.
gone viral in Dallas.
He's
Yeah.
able
Was
to
it good?
snap.
It was fire.
Like you
but-
went there? Or?
Yeah, I went there and I waited in the restaurant for 1 hour. They said 20 minutes. I said, okay, I'll wait for
was
that.
doing right here, but a
Then it turned into an hour.
What am I going to do? I already paid. I'm not walking out.
I too had a really good chicken Caesar salad last night at
Huge
Earl's.
statement.
Okay.
I think in particular because
one
we've
of
seen
Mark's
this Vancouver
go-tos.
I was
team on this
mind
map
blown.
love to do what we
That
just saw
little
right there. Play
lemon
kind of a double up
zest
over
on it.
towards Burger.
Oh.
But now quick action from the SMGs. Neptune for the
Okay,
first.
trades out.
Trying to slide away from Astral, who does get the trade. Fob off the
Yo, Zerk with membership. Welcome to Johnny Zins, brother.
Yeah, Zerk, welcome to the Boz Nation, baby.
The
Bozos?
And they will
Trap
win
House
the
Bandit.
day over the top of the A site, leaving a boost
All right,
for a
this is-
1v2.
Yeah, that's
Solid
it.
start for Rocker. If they capitalize on this 2v1, go up 2 on the
I thought you
map.
had our mid street. These guys are shooting me with all
game
their
might be
AR
over.
presence from those mid angles.
That is
But
Yeah,
Minnesota
25 points.
don't start off with the first
That's
blood,
over.
just had better positionings. And big shout out to Gio right there.
That's
because he was the guy who usually camps around courtyard, instantly finds a trade to make it a 2v2, and then is able to
6-0
get out
start
of
for
dodge,
Ken.
set up
Here we
Kenny
go.
for that kill to make it a 2v1.
Oh my God, they killed
And then
Kenny.
isolate onto the final player in towards Burger.
No,
Vancouver
fuck you,
loved
Cal.
those rounds though, Alan. When they
How'd
can
you
just
like to
be
suck
in the
my
mix,
balls,
it's
Mr.
just
Jason?
right there. They didn't have every player in the mix, and unfortunately it comes back to bite them.
Yeah, absolutely the case.
I mean, imagine
Joker's
the
going to
And that's kind of, again,
storylines we
talking
play
about
Ken
Vancouver,
round
we've
one.
spent a lot of time mentioning what Rockers kind of,
Cinema.
well, either pros and or cons sometimes come from. But for this Vancouver team, in particular on
Would be
Rewind,
crazy.
it's been a pretty successful match,
Indeed,
especially
indeed.
lately with that round 11 win versus Toronto. But they have been subject to getting a little bit over aggressive and being punished for it, as Kenny's RCXD will come to a pretty anticlimactic finish through the middle of A. Doesn't even allow the bomb to really get through, but Gio has gotten a look at 04, and they know that Generators is not safe.
Yeah, and this is why they're not being super quick in towards the safe site. They use a lot of attacks. They use an RCE card, but with Gio having that
Dude,
info, that they
he's
have an
automatic
info
right now.
7-0.
to shut us down here at the A site. We got to try to find an opening.
Ah.
And Kenny's able to strike again through the mid street. Narrow finds a second. Instant 4v2. Let's get
Okay,
the objective
3v2
down.
now.
Nasty, good timing with a little pop out. to
Dude,
find
this
at least
guy is
one kill on
reading
the mid row, but
everything.
yeah, Kenny has just not allowed
8-0.
anybody to move from Burger through that street in any form. 8-0 through 3 rounds.
Oh, shot punch.
Nasty little
Give
shot
it to
punch
Ken,
come
man.
through, but
Dude,
there's
9-0.
kill
for
number
Kenny.
9, and we may have some record-setting pace here out of Quavo Ken.
Yeah, this guy might be employee of the month over there in the Burger Town. Every single kill that's going
That's
down
Pap.
on that side.
He's locking down that street,
It's
man.
always been one in favor of Kenny. A 9-0 start. Hellstorm already secured in the back pocket. And for ROKKR, looking for some kind of life. Obviously,
3
being
kills
down by
around
40,
right now for Ken
but
Dog.
OpTic finding that W in their previous series versus Ultra. You need to try to make up some. Kenny's at least having the answer here in Search and Destroy.
Yeah, he had it in the hard point, too. Let's be honest. He was the one keeping Minnesota
Damn, what the
remotely
fuck?
in the game early.
Yeah, that's over.
Heck of a series from Ken to this point, and at a certain point, you might even want to
Yeah,
think about, like,
OKC's
let's just let Kenny just go
dominating.
kill things, because he has got triple the number of kills as the rest of his teammates. Vancouver going to really just, again, appreciate and respect the fact that Minnesota will meet them to fight inside of A. Will toss their nades and get out of there. But look at this. 4-man wrap for Minnesota, and Vancouver have no idea about this.
Yeah, they're doing this very, very quickly, and they already
Okay,
spot
they
these
busting
generators
through
doors
A,
being
but
open.
they're already
so you're
through
not
Gen,
gonna
so
get
they're
to
gonna come right
flank
behind
through
them.
mid-zig,
Oh,
and they're
man.
setting
On the
up
Minnesota.
Astrio
Yeah,
and Nero
Minnesota's playing this
to line up the
flawless.
first two.
You're missing me.
This sort of looks like the way that Vancouver are playing this, the way that Minnesota like to play it early on, which is just slow as hell through gens.
Oh
and
my
if
God,
that
they can't
doesn't
kill
work
Kenny.
out, then we're just going to get collapsed on 1v4 here for Abuza.
Nah, go
And
for the
Kenny
flawless.
Has, I'm sure, some
If
idea.
he turns, you'll see the shadow. If
that
you turn,
Abuza
you see
likes
the
to play
shadow.
towards this outside street. And the more that
Oh.
they wait, the more that, well, this could happen.
Oh, falls
Hey,
right
how
into
are
his
ya?
lap.
He's
10-0.
got double-digit kills. 10-0 start for Ken.
It's one of those. One of those searches. Everything's
is
just
Mr.
going
Burger.
perfect, man.
Mr. Burger's
Look at
out
that.
right now. He's found at least 7 of his
4-0.
10 kills on this side of the map.
Minnesota
couldn't
reading
come
the
any
map
easier.
perfect.
Well, fuck it. Ken will
Walks
run
right
him.
into the butt of Abuza. Shoots him
Yo,
in the back
Zerk and Andrew, thank
puts
you
him
for
at
the
a
members here on
flawless
the
10-0, But this
YouTube.
is where
Salute.
Vancouver just need to start to step up their pacing. That's 4 rounds in a row where you're just allowing Minnesota to dictate how the map is going to be played. And when you're not really playing for info early on into these rounds, they are just catching you off guard with their mid-round investment. So Vancouver
He's back to his
need
hot
step up
spot.
the pacing here.
Oh, look at the respect. They don't even want to challenge Kenny anymore. They're just going to put Abuza on the corner barrel. Let all the SMGs just play over towards Gens. Gio's gotten the read at this, though, with doors being popped and nades slightly
Gio,
coming through,
another
and Gio
blood.
will find the opening first blood.
Player trap.
Vancouver just looked completely
And
distraught
connector.
without their ability to play
Dude,
through
they
the
are
street
picking them
legitimately.
apart. Holy shit. They've got
Nothing is currently
6
working
total
for them.
kills.
Picked off again now in another
Oh, what?
4v2
I think we're
round
gonna be tied
again,
up at
and
one
now
here,
another
Scump.
1v4
Yeah, that's
round for
probably
Neptune
likely.
technically on the cards. And Kenny trying to find
Come
kill
on, give him
number
the
11.
kill.
I think there are some Call of Duty
Dude,
aficionados
it's just
that are
perfect
sitting
right
here
now.
saying,
Just
we want
falling
this
right
game
up
to
to
go
his lap.
longer because we want to see Kenny
11-0 for
continue to
Ken,
do this.
5-0 in Search.
11-0. And there may not be enough rounds to play for him to break the record, but in terms of flawless search and destroy, you're getting it right now out of Ken.
Yeah, he might end this map with the highest SND
Do we
KD
get
that
a
we have on the
6-0
season.
flawless here from Minnesota?
So far, 11.0. Kenny, yeah, I'll be smiling too, man. The search and destroy cannot get any easier than this. And keep in mind, still, he has that Hellstorm in his back pocket. You're probably going to use it here to try to close out 6-0.
Hellstorm too. This should be donezo.
All right, Ken.
Not
Go
many
flawless
words that
then.
could be saved here. Ooh. Maybe a little screen shake takes him away from the last bullet needed to find first blood for kill number 12.
No way this their play
Yeah, apparently it is. We're just going to go all the way around the outside
Call
over to
that
B
missile.
for a quick plant. And you may beat the timing of the Hellstorm here if you're Vancouver, but the retake could be difficult, I would say.
Here it comes.
Blast through with this happening. Hellstorm's
MN
in. You've got all
stacking
3 minutes of
inside of
players
A.
playing inside. And now it just comes down to the timing of when they want to try to crunch in towards Jens.
Okay.
Astro trying to make the first move.
They
Doesn't
line
win
up.
the first battle. Follow up is decent. Nero one more.
1v2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who is it? Neptune.
And now it's just down to Neptune 1v2.
Time is on his side.
And
Wow.
they win it 6-0. What a
Kenny
match.
doesn't die at all.
The flawless from Ken, the flawless chopstick, sure.
I mean, that was dominant. We'll see if they can try and carry some of that into the,
Yeah,
the
the momentum into the
respawn.
next map. I mean,
Vancouver's been struggling a little bit in control as of late, so
That's as good as you can ask for.
a protocol control coming up, and men, they have a chance in this series now, man.
And you guys are about to have a chance to win $500.
That's right.
whoa.
We'll take a look at that scoreboard very quickly. And then it's giveaway time, folks.
Yeah, final scoreboard once again. Let's blow some smoke up Ken's ass. 11-0,
Absolute.
what a map,
Absolutely.
1,200 damage. Nero as well dropped 6. Other side, no one really getting going as we saw a 6-0.
Is that a record?
And we should have known, Alan, like right off the rip.
I don't think it's a record. It might be the best flawless of the year, though. 11-0. It's hard to do, man.
It's unbelievable. That just gives you full momentum, full confidence.
Talking to the mic.
There it is, yeah. S&D, KD, 11. So, yeah, it was attached.
Yeah.
10. Now it's Kenny with 11.
11-0.
But it's that time, folks. Cash App giveaway, $500. Going to one of you fine folks out there. Again, there are some terms, so listen up. It's open to U.S. customers, 18 and up only. If chosen, you must provide a valid cash tag and Cash App account that is in good standing. Each winner has to complete the ID verification process on Cash App to be eligible. Payments go out tomorrow. Thank you to Cash App for supporting the watch party again this year and for letting us have some fun with our new commercial, the Cash App Card Standoff. Check it out.
Hey, you! Give me back my friend! You know what I want! Don't give it to him, Scump!
What was that? I shook your ass.
Man, Hector's gonna kill us. Why'd you give it to him? Because it's the Cash App card. I can decline any suspicious transaction before I'm charged and even use the nifty card lock feature the second we get out of here. That's money. That's Cash App.
That needs to be on national television.
I think so as well.
Amen,
Cash App,
boys.
let's make it happen.
Amen.
What do we think? If you love the commercial and you don't already have Cash App, for a limited time, new customers that watch the show may be eligible for a $10 sign-up bonus. All you have to do is download the app, use our code OpTic10, that's the number 10, when creating your account. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10. It's that easy. That's code OpTic10 when you create your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir. Absolutely.
Big money.
Shouts out to Cash App.
Good luck, everyone in the chat.
Good luck, folks.
Good luck, guys.
Yes.
Blue.
Oh.
Cash. Woo. Earth. Sky. Invite.
Candy.
Sad.
Gem.
Feeling.
Diamond.
Feeling.
Jewelry. Pearl.
Feeling.
I'm feeling blue.
School. Door.
Book.
Balloon. Oh.
Page.
Pamphlet.
Booklet.
Notepad.
Bookmark.
Reading.
Worm.
Note.
Writing.
Library.
Sketch.
Writing.
Note. Pen. Stencil.
Painting.
Calligraphy.
That'd be an insane snipe. Typewriter. Read.
Story.
Fiction.
Computer.
Sci-fi. Oh.
Laptop.
iPad.
Tablet.
Game.
Console. Remote. Controller.
Mouse.
Television.
TV.
Graphic.
Radio.
Game. What is
Monitor.
game? No, it's a game. Tetris. Oh, Pokemon Blue.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Oh, I thought that might have been it.
A game?
Sonic.
Sonic's blue.
Cards. Blackjack.
Casino.
Pac-Man.
Roulette.
Yeah, casino.
Craps.
Gamble. Bet.
Baccarat.
Wager. Poker.
Wait, video game.
Texas Hold'em. Try Hold'em.
Baccarat.
Memory.
Me either, probably.
We tried controller, right? USB. Disc.
It's a game. It's a gambling game. Vegas.
Spade. Spades.
Hey, Vegas. Vegas.
Hey, we tried poker, right?
Joker.
Checkers.
Oh, man. Chess.
Chess, yeah.
There it is.
Whoa.
Nice job, ladies and gentlemen.
Good luck in the
Nice
giveaway,
job.
Riley. Run that. $500 Cash App. Yes, sir.
You're welcome. Got you.
Good work, kid. The winner of the $500 Cash
Buckaroo
App
from Cash App.
prize is
none other
Christian
than
Methods. It is Pot of Greed.
Nice, man. I hope you don't spend it on anything. You just
Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed.
You just put it in your pots of greed.
Wait, is that Yu-Gi-Oh? Pot of Greed.
How do you know that shit?
Me? I'm cultured, man.
Black Magic.
I had the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes Red Dragon.
I had it all.
Hey man, it needs to start with the slaying.
Wow, Riley, that was quick work. Good job.
Who love to create space, who love to set pace early
All right,
on.
chat, here we go. 1-1 series rocker.
In this stage so far, like
Shocking me
0.9
and
overall,
probably a lot
it's
of
not really the best.
you
And
guys
when
with
you
a
shocking
6-0 S&D victory.
Definitely outslay
Thought this
you,
one would be a
you're not
quick
gonna have
3-0,
a
but
good
hey,
time.
we'll see if Rocker can make
is
this
gonna be the
a
match. The map right here
series.
that really decides this entire series, because Vancouver recently they've gotten like 2 dubs in control, but this has been the mode that they have been struggling a lot.
Congratulations to
ever since
OKC.
stage 3. So already going to be the team to start off on the defense. The break off is always going to be the biggest start, and at least for Kenny's sake, we're finding a lot of success early on towards B.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Kenny's just, he wants playoffs. I think that's the
Yo, I
veterancy
think there
you're
was a
starting to see
Yu-Gi-Oh
start to
show
come through.
growing up that I
Stepping up
loved.
in a
I
big
forget
way.
though.
2-0
And there was a
start for
PS2
Kenny.
game, I
Still
think.
flawless if you
I
combine
don't know
map
if
2
it
and
was
map 3
PS2.
together at the time being. Whatever you want to call that from a KD standpoint, you can call it that. But on 8, go Minnesota. Vancouver trying to play for spot.
Vancouver
Nice
making
shots
some
though
kills
from
on the first
Espriu.
defense.
Almost finds
Nero,
another.
they'll pop
Trade
a
is out
beast,
of
and then
Nero.
Matt finds 2,
Doubles
does get
down, leaving
traded.
Gabuza is one of the last
Kenny
one left, but
11-0 on the
Nasty
search.
actually
We'll see if
spawns,
he can
like,
carry
right
some of that
on
to the
top of him,
control.
over towards that top ladder position, and that's enough for Vancouver to get the defense back into play.
Yeah, Vancouver are not going to allow throughout all the chaos, at least segments, to get away from them. The first one now is going to get locked in for Rocker. They have a double stack going on, but you were surrounded
Guys trying to hit
by
sidewalk.
Vancouver
The Rocker
players. There's
finds
just no
3.
one
Last
is
guy
finding a
alive
kill.
sidewalk. They They should be able to get A here.
Is able to line up a double. Second segment already locked in time. Realistically, should already be extended.
52.
Estriel's just going to stay down. Katie watching over the top. And Vancouver have chalked this point and are now going to try to get the defense forward on the other side of the map, but not able to do that either. That's going to be 3 dead. And now you've got a route for Estriel. He could really foil this defense. You find these 2 kills, you're on to B for some significant pressure, and it's just down to Nasty. Last one left, but he clears off the zone, stays alive, finds a Semtex kill, and Vancouver will save the B point for now.
Yeah, and that's where ROKKR just kind of played a little bit more patient. Wait for Estriel, who was going to be the game changer right there on that bench. Just keep them sitting on the backside of tower and allow your SMG to create the play. But
damn,
drop from
he's
the
up
front.
40.
Vancouver eventually walk away with the numbers, and now they're able to stabilize on the map for a little bit. Minute and 20 to work with. You're currently down by 3 lives. Renero trying to catch the timing on the pitch.
Yeah, this is going to continue just to put a lot of pressure on Vancouver from the live standpoint. And now you've got
Hold on, that's a 3 down. Make it 4. All Vancouver off spawn.
2 members on the B.
Gio already cutting mid. I'm assuming we'll get a double stack over here.
Keep their guns up down low. Kenny going to watch the opposite angle of this.
Holy shit, and
first tick done, second on the way. Nero stuns, nades all being thrown his direction.
Okay, good
and he's
clearance
not quite able to stay
Neptune,
alive.
but
Vancouver
still.
will keep the clock
Minute
ticking,
on the clock and
6
life advantage for Minnesota ROKKR.
Now, if you're Vancouver, you can't really afford any mistakes from here on out. Only 6 lives to your side, make it 5. Everyone on the side of Minnesota seemingly look to have an AR in hand. No more resource for Surge, and this is looking like a ROKKR round.
Yeah, very clean ROKKR round at that. Nasty
Yeah, Vancouver's had control struggles in Minnesota. Off to a hot start in the offensive round. Wasn't really close either.
Progress in. So first offensive round successful for Minnesota with 5 ticks captured and a huge life lead at the end of the first round.
Yeah, ROKKR is shooting right now, man. Like, I don't know what it is.
Now
like,
they're going into a defense.
Giving them life after that search and destroy. And everyone
map 4, what's map 4
was able
again?
to hold down their own in that round
double
number
red
1.
card.
Gio loves to camp to the top trips window.
Hey,
He loves to be the safety net.
Hey now,
When he needs to be the aggressor, he's also able to do it. But you dominate in the slaying in round number 1. You walk away with 5 seconds. Minnesota
Very
now in the
doable.
driver's
They're playing
seat.
well. Guns are hot.
Calls for a lot.
That is not
Vancouver to try to
doable.
respond and show
Holy
some life
shit.
since the first map.
They just got dominated.
Dude, absolutely
And if
dominated.
Minnesota win this break off and get spawn trap control, oof, you start to really feel like the momentum may just carry them through the rest of the series. But a lot to ask. Here's Nero through mid. Estriel down low on the other side through the ropes. Patience for Vancouver, trying to get a read on what
Vancouver
exactly
looking for a bounce back
the
here.
defense of the ROKKR want to do.
Come on, Cougars.
And now that they have the information, it's just about actually following up on it. Good kill from Neptune. One more.
Good
Yeah, able to
two-piece
find
by
that as well.
Nep.
Won't be able to get out with his life, but for Vancouver, they stopped that initial aggression for Minnesota.
Yeah, they just initially to start off that break are just playing for that aggression. They were not really focused on anything else besides catching these kills of these players working on these pinches. Now that they cleared out their spawn, it's time to work their way through this A objective.
Okay, they're stopping clock.
Need to line up a couple more on the outskirts. Nasty and 04 already combined for 2 first segments. They're going to be worked on, and now Estriel, your job is to work on this pitch.
Yeah. Nice patience from 04, 3
Looking
in a row.
at number 6.
Clearing out the top of Grandma's house.
What can he find on the pinch?
Maybe a route here for
Doesn't
Nero.
find anything. Okay.
That takes care of it quickly. Second tick of progress should be good.
Oh,
and maybe more than that. You can rotate over quickly here if you're Vancouver. You've got 04 manipulating the spawns to push Minnesota over towards the bottom side of the map. While you still have Nasty on the A zone by himself and Neptune getting to work on the first tick at B.
This is the danger of trying to cap 2 points at once, though. You spread your team thin.
Yeah, they got it.
Now you have a minute and 56 seconds to work with. Boots is starting to come alive on 3 in a row. You need his AR to be felt on a map like Protocol. So you're halfway on the progression over towards B. You're currently up by 4 lives. You're just looking now for an opening.
Yeah, but Minnesota have created a space through the previously captured A zone to get Estriel around the back line.
Only
and
a
the
4
ARs
life lead, though, so still doable
stuck in no man's
for
land.
MN here.
Neptune is kind of doing the same
Big
thing
kills,
Minnesota's defense, though.
Huge kill.
It's just
Oh,
down
wow.
to if 04 could stay alive, and no, Neptune
Can't
will be
believe he
called
just
upon
won
to
that.
find the trade. So everything kind of gets back into neutral
Kenny's
corners.
shooting, man.
Minute 20 on the clock, 5 life advantage though for Vancouver, and well, they're trying to get back over to B, but Neptune gets shut down.
Oh, that's a big kill right there from Gio. I feel like without question throughout this entire season, he's been like one of the best ARs up close and personal versus SMGs. He just whips out those gunfights out of nowhere, and it always leaves me jaw dropped. But now Minnesota have some good space to work with. You take their 3, you push up on the map, and now Surge are gonna waste a lot of time to work out of their spawn because you keep on
Gets
finding
back down, but good teamwork.
It's a clean feed
And
for
now-
Minnesota.
And
now Vancouver
there goes Nero. Now it's a life lead for Minnesota. This just diminished.
Abuza? No. Dance with
And they're all off spawn.
04
Getting
misses the player
absolutely
around.
fucking pounded in their face. Holy shit.
Wow. Just like that.
They are
Vancouver
getting
looked like they were
pounded.
cooking up a solid offense.
Dude,
Up
what is
5
going
lives.
on?
Now they're down 10.
What?
And it's not
They
getting
can't
any
get
better.
one.
What
They
a
just got
turn up for
clobbered.
Minnesota, and it all starts.
It's
with that
clobbering
little bit of
time.
success
2-0
that they found through the
Minnesota here
previously
in the map
captured A
3.
point. They get around the
Damn,
back, they get
son.
players in for a spawn trap, and Vancouver gets stuck.
It's unbelievable how Minnesota are playing with at this
They're
level.
looking
Like,
on
can he
point.
get you through the search or destroy? But usually when Minnesota
It
find a lot of
might
success
happen.
is when this young man is on point. Nero just gets
Hey,
lost
this
in
would be
your spawn.
impressive from
AR, SMG
Minnesota.
does not matter. The guy
100%.
is just full of raw talent. And he's never going to shy away from a big moment. ROKKR now quickly. Up 2-0 in the control.
Again, it was a, what,
You're
4
still
life
up
lead
by
that
2 segments.
ends 11-0
And if
in
you allow
lives.
this
That's
guy to not play
crazy.
in that 3 p.m. slot, yeah, he's usually going to give you hell.
Yeah, that's so true. And if Minnesota can come out and win this offense and just completely shock Vancouver with a 6-0 search and a 3-0
Booza having
control,
a tough map.
you look at a back-to-back red
Nobody
card.
on Minnesota
okay,
having
we
a
can do
tough
this
map.
if you're Minnesota.
Dropping.
Again, a lot on the line for them.
Crazy.
Certainly sitting outside of the playoff picture, but trying to keep the deficit close between them and OpTic. And a chance to also get into the winner's bracket, which could be huge for their point tallies in Dallas. But still have to go up against this
Okay, the
dangerous
pinch comes
search team
through.
who are now
Abuza
starting to
in
find
their
more
base,
successful
04 finding
defensive break
kills.
off, and they've got a spawn trap in play.
And Gio's now just going to play his life. Look how close he is towards that Hellstorm. He knows how valuable at least one kill can be, but overcommits onto
What's
the
going on with the
versus
giveaway?
Nasty,
Why is everyone
and
freaking
Nasty
out?
makes
Because
us
I don't
pay
think the
for it.
actual
Now,
winner
if
is
you're
claimed the
Vancouver,
prize yet.
You got to play this round with a little bit of frustration because we're down in second.
And then
You've
I'll know-
activated
my
getting
trap-
out
my
slated.
trap
We can
card
get some
UV.
Hellstorms
They
going
don't know
into these
that
next
if
couple of rounds.
the
It's
winner
gonna
doesn't
stand a better
claim it,
chance.
Absolutely.
goes to me.
Pedestrial, Nero. Whoa, nice
I
Pedestrial.
can concur.
Long range with the Jackal
Why
doesn't
are you
make a
dapping me
difference.
up?
Nasty with the
I don't
trophy
make these
system, just
calls,
trying to be
man.
the solo defender on the 8 point, but there's just too many ROKKR members to deal with. So the clock will pause. 31 seconds on it. Abuza clears Astral off the zone. It's going to force Kenny to have to fall out the
Okay,
window to
30
get back
seconds.
into
Vancouver
point because
holding
the clock
strong
is
here.
under 30.
Yeah, you need to get some segments. You do not want to get shut out here, so thankfully Kenny's going to be thinking about that objective. First one already locked. The double stack almost good for the second one.
Okay,
but
Gio.
now it's on Gio. If he can find
The
a couple
hell?
multi-kills in the feed,
He
finesse a
slips
little
out.
bit
He had
longer,
capped
and that's
him.
exactly
Shield
what
on his
he's
back.
doing.
Round
He's
around the
on
road,
top of
ring around the
Astro
road,
to get
man.
into play. He eventually will fall, and so does Astro, so all of that for nothing.
All that for nothing. 15 seconds left. Kenny, the last
Oh,
one
he might
playing
find two.
forward.
Nope. Doesn't see
He's
the
got
second
Nasty
lane
for
down.
free, but would need more than that to get his teammates out of this mini spawn
What
trap.
the hell?
What?
Oh, that'll work. Couple
Yo.
of tags onto 04 deep
Kenny's
on
hacking.
sidewalk. Clock comes back to a pause at 6.2. Minnesota have the kills
Yo.
to try to keep themselves in place on the point.
What
Kenny
the
with
hell's
pistol,
going
quick
on?
swap
What is
back
going on?
over. Second tip
Well,
looking
just
good
awareness.
on A.
Third one might be guaranteed because the other two players from Surge are already
Yeah, that
working
tick's
on this
coming
deep
through.
pinch. They're not
I mean,
gonna be
yo,
in a
this might
position
work out
to
against
get back
Vancouver.
into the
They're
play
pushing up
in
deep into their
time. So
base. If
now
they get
an
trapped
extra
here, they
minute
got all
added.
mid-map control.
Minnesota only down by 2 lives.
Okay, they're coming back
Now,
now.
if you are Vancouver, this is a crucial moment in the game. Thankfully, your players were
Okay,
working
there
those
it is.
pitches,
There's a
find a
wave.
couple kills. You already lead to 3. Last players in their spawn, and we now have map control again.
Good win.
Big gunfight still on the way, though. They got to read that 04 is playing over towards the outside at pillars. Good read from Kenny, but 04 is better on the
Okay,
angle.
3 dead. That
Neptune follows
should be
up.
the
That's
round
3
here.
dead for
Shot that
Minnesota.
04.
12v6,
Evil both.
30 seconds on the clock, and Minnesota are a bit stalled out, just trying to get some feet on the ground over towards their spawn. That will open things up, but Neptune's
dead,
on the
no
bench,
lives
and again,
remaining.
everything comes to a staggering halt
All right,
with
2-1.
15 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, 10v3. You're happy as hell if you're ROKKR to at least walk away with some segments here because Vancouver this entire round just dominating that mid-map presence. And one opportunity Minnesota found themselves and they made the most
Don't play
of
with
it,
him.
and they
2-1.
might be able to do something here. Nope, 0.6
That's right,
seconds. Kenny's
Cougars.
just gonna instantly
Yeah,
ball.
I gotta go number
And
one,
Vancouver
man.
finally put one on
Go
the
ahead,
board,
man.
but now you're down by 5 seconds. You win this offense through all 6, you're going to be the team on defense again, but you got to get it through this offense.
All right, 2-1. Vancouver got to get an
We'll
offense
see
now, though.
exactly what that call looks like. This Vancouver team, I think, more often than not.
Last one, they had a life lead and then get absolutely spawn trapped. Let's see if they can not let that happen.
But do they have anything that kind of maybe helps them read over towards field? Because looking at how Minnesota have broken off, they love to get Nero through mid and at that front door at 10. And if you could just find that long range 1v1 over towards top tower behind the B point, you got to be thinking that you could be sprinting over towards the zone. Nabuz is going to be the first one over to the left. 04 Neptune looking to want to play through Spiral. And yeah, that's exactly the case. Again, you've got Nero at the front doors, Astral trying to assist, but there's no one on the B point. And a chance here for Vancouver
first
to just have
kill.
their break off, move on to B.
Yeah, perfect call there from you, Alan. Just this time, step up in their
Good
pacing
break.
on their approach. Because last time they wasted at least 30 seconds in their spawn, trying to clear out their spawn, and didn't really give themselves a lot of
Good break
opportunities
still.
to think about an objective point. But now kills are going your way. You already have space taken on the backside of tower. First segment locked here at B, and now Nasty, your job is just stay alive as long as you possibly can.
Yeah,
They're
and
still
just
going
keep
on
these
about bottom
spawners
three.
for Minnesota.
Oh, hold on.
Deep Neptune
Don't let
almost.
Vancouver
Nobody
heat
gets
up.
caught on the attack sprint. Nasty thinking about the follow-up, but he's caught the hefty part of an aid, and is just going to wait for his
See,
teammates
here's
to
the
try to
thing,
get
though.
the
They get these
assistance
two
that they
ticks.
need. Geo able to win 1-1v1.
Good
Almost.
man.
The response on the Nasty, but instead he turns that into 2, almost 3. Kenny, the last
There he
one
is,
left,
Ken.
trying to
Ken's
have a little
going
bit of an
crazy
angle on
this
the Neptune.
series.
Oh, what the hell?
Ken's ripping.
Oh,
So,
shit.
gets the pistol for
Give
the
him
full
that.
four-man feed.
That's an insane play right there. Again, has another massive moment for his team to have another lifeline of stopping that B pressure, because this round could have got heavily out of hand. But with players like Kenny, the experience that he has, he is not going to shy away from any moment. Now Minnesota have map control. You have Estriel roaming through bottom trips. He's going to take some premature shots and get baited switched out. Now Surge got to direct their way over towards A.
Yeah,
heck of
here
a
it is.
shoulder
There's
on
only
that
30
dude.
seconds.
But Kenny, 25 and 20, trying to dig back into this life deficit, which
Dude,
Minnesota
he is
facing
making
at the
so
tally of
many
just
impactful
3.
kills right now.
But are you playing in that
Vancouver
tournament spot?
having a little bit of a
Is
hard
that
time
tomorrow?
getting out of spawn, but are now starting to get a
I
little
don't
success
know
over
if
towards
I am
the 8
yet.
point.
He hasn't. I don't even think
has
he's
to
come
stay
out with
alive here. You've got Vancouver
like
on
the
both
rules
zones
or
at the
anything,
same
because he
time.
was
You gotta
saying
make a
he
decision
had
if
to. He
you're
was
ROKKR.
thinking about making it like separate,
And these segments
like
just
creators
keep
and
on
stuff.
getting
You
away
have to play
from you.
with
30
certain
seconds left
people,
on
so
the
it's not
round.
just
The Vancouver
Warzone
already have
stacks.
4
I don't
tallies
really
in
know.
their name. Abuza lines up a double.
They only
He's
got
on
8
4
lives,
in a row.
though.
The
I
nade
mean,
is gonna have that player weak, and now time extended, and you're up by 6 lives. But this final segment needs to be guaranteed if you're Surge. We can't get it done through the kills.
Yep, and Vancouver's taking their time
We
for
might
now,
be
just
going
making
round
sure they
5
don't
here.
get caught off guard as they make their way back over to B. Big moment here. Neptune doesn't get the first look at Nero.
There he
04
is.
playing backstairs.
They see
Teammates
him
have
rolling.
cleared out lockers.
They hate
It's now just
him.
waiting for them to get into position to watch over the top of them.
Riding
So he can
dirty.
make the play
Gonna
out
get
towards
you.
the zone.
We're going
but
round
Kenny
5, folks.
able to step up for the first.
All
Leads to
right,
Astral
ROKKR.
behind it, but Neptune
This
with
is
the win.
not
We should
one you
stack
wanna
this.
let
Just
slip
don't
here.
get the kill, and they do
They
get it
do
by
it by
progression.
the
just
ticks
before
as
that
well.
dive
Do
comes
they have
in.
defense
So
here?
I believe Vancouver should have the edge
Minnesota,
now to
it's
start this round 5
slipping.
on defense.
100%. They are going to be the team on
Here's the
defense, and I love the adjustment from Surge on their previous attacking round to their second attacking round. They wasted 30 seconds on their initial break off. This time they said, no, we're not going to allow you to take all the map control initially away from us and wait for you to eventually run into our preempt. No, we're going to dictate to how this one is going to be played.
Okay,
Abuza
round 5.
shuts
Let's
it
see who
down
has
with a lot of
offense, who has
successful kills
defense
over
here.
towards the B
Could be a
Street.
potential reverse
SCG's
sweep in the
continuously
control for
getting lost on the
Vancouver.
backside of tower, and Vancouver have bounced back all the way from down 0-2 to now be the team on defense going into round 5.
But will that matter after Minnesota has already shown so much success on the attacking front? This comes down to, can they get it over the finish line after finding 5 ticks in the first round, winning it by
Okay, it's going to be
progression, or by
Vancouver on
kills, rather,
defense,
say.
man. Pressure's on
Following up their
Minnesota
second
now.
offense with a full win on the A zone. Opening 1v1s, going the way of Minnesota, largely speaking. Kenny follows up to find 04 for that trade.
Oh,
Gio,
what
nice
the?
finesse onto a booze that just stays away from the gunfight until he feels good about it. And that's going to lead to the first tick at A, done and dusted.
Okay, and Nero already takes a lot of space on the backside of Grandma's, but he's knocked down to 10 HP in a dream. He's still going to commit on this power
Great
position. He's going
replay.
to catch all 4 off guard.
Great
Even though
push
04
from
finds
Nero.
a kill, he should allow his teammates to still be uncontested here at this 8 point. But
So
Neptune
close to
lines up
getting
a double on the pinch, and now you're forced to hit the reset.
Yeah, and you have to take a breath here if you're Minnesota. Don't force this because you're so close to capturing A. That third tick has been fully depleted. Vancouver come away with a couple eliminations to keep the defense playing forward. In particular, Neptune at helicopter to keep the sidewalk safe. And if he finds kills, he's immediately in position for a spawn trap. Geo looking to try to track down this player. Topside Grandmas.
Oh, he thought
looks
about
good
it.
for it. And Neptune also has been traded, so Vancouver not able to fully get their spawn trap into play.
But now you got to get past the lines of Nasty, who's already behind enemy lines. He knows that the play is going to be over towards this 8 point. Going to run right past player narrow capping the spawn and should be able to almost line up someone, but the time does get extended. Surge currently up by 1 life. They clear out 2, but there's still players they aren't accounted for.
Yeah, Chase is on for Geo.
2 dead.
Pistol in hand
Oh
for
my
Neptune.
God.
Can't find him.
What the fuck did he just do right there, baby?
Neptune is stuck
What
off
the
the map.
hell did he just do right
Love
there?
that, and now all of a sudden Minnesota through the middle of the map are trying to get their way over towards B, but picking up and keeping the Surge defense alive is 0-4.
Straight off that jump. He acted like he was still
Man, if you're
playing.
Neptune,
Like,
big
bro, you're off
shots
the
to my
map.
teammates, man, because I don't know what I was chasing a ghost there on the Geo. But at least the ARs from my squad still holding out on those crosses.
All right, well,
14 v
lives.
14 in lives remaining. A minute left to work with. You have 0-4 trying to time this flank through mid-spiral. But Minnesota, they are waiting for it, and Estra still doesn't win the gunfight.
Yeah, 13 v 13, 50 seconds to play.
Uh-oh.
Geo touches the
Big
zone.
kills here.
0-4 can't quite get up top on ropes.
Vancouver
Who's the
in a
next one to
vulnerable
go here for
position.
Vancouver?
Nasty
May have
gets
to be
one.
Nasty as there's
2
two
down in
players down low.
P4.
Yeah, Nero and Geo are still hanging on the B point. That's a second tick of progress that's moving very rapidly.
You gotta find kills now.
Into the play, finds the first. Nero pushed off the ladder. Kenny's seen down low, and 0-4 able to get back on, but not before that second tick gets locked in.
And they still haven't accounted for where Nero has gone. So now if you're the player off
They
the
find Nero,
respawn, the
10v7.
the comms are definitely hitting on the side of Surge. Now everyone is accounted for. 35 seconds. You're currently up by 3 lives. But you know, ROKKR only have like 1 more or 2 more good pushes at this.
Yeah, it's going to be 1 more
9
good
versus
push.
5. Only 1 respawn remaining.
A couple of thorns in the
way.
side they need to deal with first as Vancouver continue to show force close towards the Minnesota side of the map.
Oh my gosh.
Route by Geo trying to get around the back. Clock to a momentary pause as Astral will fall. Kenny in trouble.
That should be the map. I mean, they do
Geo
have 2
would have
ticks.
to
They
do
have 2
something
ticks.
special
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a huge win.
Second one, no. What a snap from Abuza.
And
That's
the
a
reverse
heartbreaker, bro.
sweep is it.
That is a heartbreaker for ROKKR. Good Lord, man. You're up 2-0. You're kind of shitting on them, and you lose 3 straight.
Yeah, that's tough, man. And those first 2 rounds were clean.
Clinical.
Damn.
But
Clinical
Vancouver, the composure, they stay in it.
I think it's 3-1 now. I think hard point Vancouver. What's the map?
Red card are the last 2.
Yeah, I think Vancouver close it. I know it was a tough red card yesterday for Vancouver with that Toronto comeback, but this is 3-1.
That situation at the end there got very scary for Vancouver, but they clutch up. They had 2 people on the point. They got 2 ticks, but they end up trading out effectively and clutch it up. Looking at the scoreboard, 0-4, 36. Almost everyone at 4,000 damage. Nero, 4,500 on the other side, running it down. Now we got a red card.
Could be determined, but there's a map that looks like that. Now,
can they push it 5? Or will this be the last map of online Call of Duty for the 2025 season, folks?
For the 2020 twin.
After this round, I was like, there's no way.
That ain't no way, bro. That ain't no way, bro.
Vancouver, though. Good composure out of them.
Twin.
That would be incredible net points for ROKKR fans, but the story of the year so far for Minnesota has been a lack of ice, and that may have come into play.
I don't know. I could see this still going 5. Little red card.
I don't know.
Little red card action.
Yeah, I can see this going 5 still.
Shut up, bitch!
All right.
Well,
Any rebuttal for the man behind the computer?
Nope.
Well, gosh darn.
Nothing. Been on deck all day.
Damn.
They saw me in their floorboard. The fuck does that even mean?
Let's see it, Riley.
What's he got cooked up?
Oh, shit.
Yo, it's even got a blue eye. I have blue eyes.
Dude, I kind of see it.
I kind of see it, too.
I mean,
if you were like one of those,
yo, you got a crown,
if you were one of like those Star Wars fuckers,
that's kind of insane, no?
You just hang out in that bar. What's it called?
The cantina?
The cantina.
Dude, a little bit.
Yeah, that blue eye is kind of weird.
Dude, that would
It's kind of weird, dude.
Yo, it would have been funny if he started putting like shrines, flowers, and fucking candles around it and shit.
All right, map 4.
This guy had Scump as an apparition.
That's right.
On his floorboard.
I'm everywhere.
Some people see the Virgin Mary on tortillas. They see some. Who do they see? Elvis Presley on a Cheeto.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh man, look at that!
Wait, what is that? What the fuck?
At least 28 kills after severe weather outbreak. Death toll rising from violent storms in the South and the Midwest.
Bro, what?
Where was that at?
Tornadoes.
That thing was massive.
Jack, Montague, Palo Pinto, Parker, Somerville, Stevens, Weiss, and Young. Stay tuned. WFAA for more information. No, thank you. I go to Max Velocity on YouTube if I want to check the weather.
Okay, so here this is. If Surge win this map, we play Toronto. If they win map 5, we play Vancouver. And if ROKKR win, we play ROKKR, right?
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. It's locked in. So if they win this map, we will be playing against Toronto. Match number 1. We get them again.
Live.
Got to beat whoever's in front of us, man. But wait, let me look at those other matchups. Miami, Minnesota. FaZe, New York. Us, Toronto. LAT, Vancouver. Wow. We'll look at these. If they win this map, we'll look at these.
Look at these.
That LAT, Vancouver, round 1. Shoo!
When it comes to hard points. Really throughout the entirety of the year, no matter what the roster has been.
Here we go. Red card.
So with your season potentially on the line, trying to get back-to-back red card wins, keep the gap between you and OpTic close.
I think there's a chance it goes 5,
even have
but
a chance to square up a head-to-head battle.
Maybe a slim chance.
Round 1 if you find a way to beat this
now all the
Vancouver
wind
team.
in their
Lots on the
sails
line.
if you're Vancouver.
Whereas for Vancouver, this is about just getting more comfortable and trying to put yourself in a position to be a major
And
champion.
that's a great
or at
break
least be
for him.
a caliber of kind of opponent to where you may be a contender again for a championship.
Yeah, this shit time to getting 4-0 in the grand finals. 04 might have to change his name is what I've been hearing around the streets, but 30 seconds still here
Ken's
to play
still
with
shooting,
at
though.
P1. A perfect break off there from Surge to apply all the pressure through the middle of the map, dominate early hedge control, but Minnesota respond instantly.
Holy
with
shit,
their ARs.
Frangus.
Now they're going to be able to take the lead, and they have head control.
A 2x4
on the stage side, which they
impaled a
want for that
cow?
P2.
Yeah, I like that moment.
That's like some
early on here
Twister
for
level
Minnesota,
shit right
talking
there,
about what
man.
their
That's
composure
crazy.
looks like. We lose that battle over the top of the hard point. Let's just make sure we can keep contesting hedge. You do better than that. You win it. Now you're back to the hard point, and you're going to have a marginal lead as we head over to P2.
Luckily, I've
With
never
the
been in a
on
big
Neptune
one.
early. He'll just get out of there, stay away. And
You've been in
Nero
a small one?
will be the first one in for Minnesota.
Yeah, around,
over
not like
towards
in it,
streets.
but around it, yeah.
Hey, it's just tough because now Kennedy, the only
Close
player that was
enough.
staying alive over towards stage, he falls, and now all of ROKKR
Close enough to be
swarming on the
freaking out?
backside
Yeah.
of this P2. Vancouver have stage control. They have top hedge control, and Nero simply is going to get outnumbered. The break
Okay,
is
they
good enough for
flip him to
Surge.
the back
and now
here.
if you're ROKKR, you cannot allow this moment to start to spiral out of control.
Yeah, big life here for Gio. And he gets stunned and dealt with quickly. Neptune falls inside the hard point, so Minnesota chance to contest with the trophy system down, but 04 picks up on that immediately with now 3 in a row. 6 and 2
ROKKR
for
spawned in the
early
back
in
here,
this
so
hard point. Caught
doing a
on
good
the
job to
reload,
get some
though, as
kills and
Minnesota
try and
continues
break
to
out,
fight
but
for this
still these
last
back
15,
spawns
but again,
are
it doesn't have to just be
pretty
on the hard
naughty.
point. They need to play
Vancouver
through
have
it
them
as
right where
well.
they want them.
If you're Minnesota, at least in this situation, you will take it because if you're not in the final
back
4
that ass
seconds
up,
up to speed
Plumridge.
2, you're going to be blessed with the easy rotation over towards New. But Surge is just cutting their losses. You can have all that outside pressure.
Yeah, they're first
They're
here.
fully set up in through the staircase and bait the team off the rotation to New. Nero tries to approach a different angle from top
Big one
side,
with you.
but Abuza's going to get overwhelmed. Thankfully, the trade's still going down and Surge still holding.
Yeah, nice shots there from 04. Doesn't expect that there's a second player
Okay,
initially. but still
Vancouver
gets plenty of
soaking up.
work
They
out.
got the back spawns,
Vancouver
though.
still spawning
So,
over towards
MN,
garage side.
chance to
Minnesota setting up
pressure
over
here.
towards bus. Neptune trying to meet that resistance right at the front of it. And will get enough damage
3
to allow
dead.
his teammates to get initial
Nasty
trades.
last up
but
at the stairs
Minnesota
lurking,
have
gets
cleared
bad
the hard
timing.
point out. Nasty just trying to stay alive, wait for help, but he'll be chased down by Nero and a chance for Minnesota to get into the hill.
Yeah, and this is that situation I was talking about before the map starts. Try to trap them in the backside of this P3 hard point. Final 20 seconds. We do not want to flip, but we don't want to also give up this time for free. So now if you are Surge, try to push your way out.
Minnesota
now,
smartly
make
just
your
backing
life
up.
a living hell, but you're still finding kills to not make it easier for Minnesota to
Play
fully
the
set
road.
up
Number
that
7 flips, though.
Good first kill there from Kenny over at Ticket. Geo in position to try to at least put some resistance into any rotations for Vancouver through street side. But the player that's going to be in the fray next is likely to be Nero, playing kind of behind this Vancouver setup.
So far,
Kenny
so
pulling
good.
some focus his direction top third as Minnesota have gotten into the hard part, but they do lose Nero.
1 for 1, but you got to get a couple more, get him off these cross angles.
Back over towards this back hedge, but Nash is going to push the issue, find the kill, and now Vancouver can try to challenge the hard point.
Yeah, they just got to get into the hard point.
Good play. No, good play out of Kenny
on the
there.
bottom side. Wall bang's good enough to eventually take care of him. Serge able to find a much needed break. So a lot of time to fight for. 25 seconds and all the airs from Minnesota starting to set up pinches, clutching up on that one-on-one.
Right back in. This might be a lead change.
Their time. A massive moment for ROKKR
to
take the lead by a slight margin. Oh, the wall bang good enough from Nancy to not allow him the final 10.
And that's just another moment in a long list of exhibits here
look at 6. He's already out for Phillies.
No business getting into the last 18 seconds, and they don't just neutralize it. They still walk away with the majority of that time. And now look at the map. They're trying to get isolation over towards Geo. They know he's playing somewhere over towards the backside of the exec offices. They find that kill, and now you can stage yourself up for a quick break attempt over towards noon.
Yeah, we have BS&D control. Now all we have to do is with our ARs just find our kills over towards the top side of the head glitches. Neptune whips out an extra 1. That's all 4 dead. Now we got to take a little bit more space, knowing that they're all coming from Esky side. P5 is usually that hill that neither team like to play on a lot of time with because there's so many quick angles for these gunfights.
Oh, Neptune on 2 in a row. Good read onto Kenny. Better shots. And Abuza makes life easy for Vancouver by finding Geo inside the hard point. And 04 will run forward and again continue to find really good positive time for Vancouver, who now have Minnesota a bit trapped. Backside parking garage. Geo runs into his own Semtex. Neptune will drop towards outer hedges, and that's a good follow-up elimination for Minnesota to get some control around the new hill.
Yeah, early hedge control in favor
Back
of
and forth
ROKKR.
we
Early
go.
time in favor of ROKKR. You're only down by 25.
2 dead.
Right into this game.
3 dead. Try to get some outside.
Early on, you met the answer of having that P3 to P4 chain to keep you in it.
ROKKR's shooting this series, man. I mean, they just.
If this goes game 5, they shit on them in the second match.
Yeah, they're shooting.
AR's dominating outskirts.
They're fighting for sure.
Yeah, I definitely feel
Now you have the numbers of your search for the break.
Yeah, Neptune knows that
It's a
Geo's
red
playing in the
card?
corner. He's going to find that kill as well. So again,
Oh,
lots of
Neptune
damage from his
just
teammates,
gets
but
4
that
though.
one
this guy,
was
he
all
can easily
Neptune.
just call
4 in
game.
a
That's the scary
row.
part.
17 and 13, 30 seconds of scrap time, and you can see Vancouver, they're just trying to set up to receive this next hit for Minnesota while not giving away the middle of the map. And Neptune has found himself now on 6 in a row. 20 more seconds.
Oh, and almost like
Geo puts a pin in that,
Geo,
though.
but at least sets up his teammate for it. Vancouver walking away with a lot of time here at P1, and if you're ROKKR, you obviously don't want to give this up, but you don't have an opportunity to even contest this. Now off the rotation over to his new. You have 2 players who spawn out.
What the hell is the
UFL?
UFL,
Already
man.
aware of it. They're going to
That's
continuously
why I got
run up the
confused.
score.
I thought that
And while they're running
the Cowboys were
perfect time for us to see
UFL.
how they're going to come through this moment as Abuza
We
is
gotta
on
listen
3 in a
in.
row. We head to a surge. Listen it.
We are good guys, okay? I start late. Under ladder. He starts from here. Time is low, guys. Nero. Yo, hey, shoot. One shot, guys. Yeah, hey, shoot me. Okay, lay down. Two. One go door. Make it. Two close. Stay close to the back. Hide. One more on me. Nice. It's ready, 2 guys. Get out of please. We get. Nice. Mid on me, Geo. It's S2, Geo. One more stage. Time dead. Good time. I got 2 in all, guys, okay? He's not taking goal on time. Mid door on stage. I'm going top right, give me 1 sec. I'm going long. Yeah, good thing mid though.
Is it milk with just cottage cheese? Essentially.
I love cottage cheese, though.
No. I have the stairs, I'm waiting. I'm with you back.
That's a big wave.
I stairs, okay? Yeah, I'm my flank just in case, bro. Nice. No one flanking. Nice one. Yeah, I'm blocking. He went spawn. Okay. Yeah, I'm needing my spawn.
Good nade.
One more time. One shot left. We can bank time. Front door. One's H1 stairs. H1 stairs, trust me, he's gonna scam. I don't see him. I'm shot. One buzz, he's on you. Spud, you. He's on time now.
Okay, yeah, okay, one.
Nice.
One more H1 stairs.
I'm sorry. You're still out.
We should go mid if we can.
Yeah, go mid. I'm gonna play slow left, okay?
Go top dark if it's on ult. Go all the way.
Okay. Don't say anything.
Yeah, I got you.
It's one stairs.
I'm going top third.
Nice, shot.
Nice.
One's gonna be on time. One's
One
top
H2
light,
or something.
probably.
I need H2.
Don't see anything top light.
That's in top third.
H2 dead. On time, I think twice. I have to do this. One is nice. One shot, blue top.
That was an awful
You need that fast, on time.
Go.
I'm trying to help, bro. On time, dead. I have a trophy. I'm trying.
Okay,
one issue and then 2 H1.
Pick a side. Yeah, I'm trying to get you. Behind the stand, be double side. One is it?
2B, bro. Enemy coming.
I'm leaving. Let's go beat Cindy. Okay, we're good.
He might eat 3 flowers.
That's fine. I'm gonna Vita. Go beat Cindy fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it.
Nothing here. I'm gonna hold you pepper.
Dubs, he's hitting.
No, take it to Pepper. Listen, near you.
Pepper. I'll send someone pepper. What do you pepper? Just hold.
Comms sound good for
Just
Vancouver,
about a 20-point
man.
game.
20-point game, though. It's tight.
Quite a bit, Jay, in map number 1.
They have a chance there at the stage, but they get rebroken by Minnesota.
Understanding that they've lost that moment.
And now we go to the bang out of P5, man.
2 different comms.
4 dead, though.
Chalk it. We get set to go through mid, and Nasty.
Here's where they could potentially get the ticket, be a nuisance for them, cut the middle of the map. Nep's going to fall, though.
Yeah, it's beautiful on the side of Surge, but it's also beautiful on the side of ROKKR for a team who really couldn't find a lot of success on breaking into certain
That's a good roly-poly right there.
Able to find breaks to keep themselves into this game. Still only down by 30, but Surge dominate the kill feed. Final 25 seconds here at the P5. Team going to try to make a run for it, but once those two players fall, Surge going to only grow the lead by a little more.
Oh, and that's again good damage from 04.
This was a great
from his teammates.
13
seconds of scrap
man.
time, and Minnesota are going to have to chalk this and try to rotate.
And they're going to be around the 220-point mark. 30 seconds needed.
Be a desperate effort though. With Neptune watching the crossroad.
Yo, Nep's kind of nice with the AR.
And 24, getting it done with both
you know,
weapons.
so it's hard not to be good with that gun. You know what I'm saying?
Minnesota trying to play the long routes have been stifled, and Vancouver have gone from scrap time on the last hill to initial on the new.
And now they only need 25 seconds to close out this game and close out this series. Our final online qualifier here between Surge and
Minnesota
ROKKR.
in the hill for now. 04. He hears that trophy.
To give this one up for free. They dominate in the kill feed. They're able to flip all of Surge over towards Eski's side, and now they're just baking on 04 to get something done in his play, but Kenny's aware of it. ROKKR still hold.
And Nero and Geo in a pretty decent spot to contest against any routes from this window position.
Every second's so important here. There's still 20 seconds on this, man. What do you do if you're Minnesota? Do you fight this time, or you just try to rotate over to P2?
They make the right read. They make
Looks
the
like
right
they're
call.
fighting.
Everyone commits, and it leads to another beautiful moment for Surge. 228 to 184. One more member in the hill, but Neptune's already working on new. While Abuza says, "I've got old. Don't worry about that." And once again, Vancouver have an advantage over the top of P2.
And now you're just banking on what Kenny can get done over two stages. Just allow them to soak up a lot of time here, but Kenny on the pitch is going to be the deciding factor. He's at least able to find one. Abuza's not giving them an angle.
Hold on. This is exactly what ROKKR needed. They flipped him to the back.
And it's also a spawn flip.
We saw it the other day.
You're starting to get the trap into play. So another moment.
Look at them.
Where what
They're like, all right, we're not doing this shit again. Everybody take a route. Go around.
Geo watching over towards mid. Kenny watching the opposite cross from backside arches. He's in trouble, but he's again killing so much time. And Minnesota are still in the hard point the whole while. 04
oh my God.
Contest, but
they're doing
for the trade. 232 to 212.
They tie it up right here.
They're doing it. Look at number 4 though. Neptune's out. He gets a kill.
Already thinking about that rotation over towards new. They no longer know that we can't lose here at B2. They had to start thinking about
they
new.
Flipped them to the back.
They're gonna spawn out.
No. And now spawns get a little bit mixy.
Nero's the only one here. He's got to go big. Oh no, they're gonna get a crack at this though. They're gonna spawn in the back here.
Close it out here.
They actually had it.
They have a natural pinch.
They got a crack at it. Last push potential. GG's Vancouver 3-1. We play Toronto round 1 of the major.
That is a heartbreaker for ROKKR, dude. They choked that control. They would have been up 2-1 in the series, and at the very least, we would have seen a game 5.
We play Toronto. They play Thieves.
Damn.
Vancouver.
Thieves.
FaZe plays Cloud9. And then Miami plays... Who's Miami play again?
truly were the difference makers.
I think ROKKR. Yeah, I think they play ROKKR.
Even though Vancouver found themselves early off the rotation for a majority of them.
All right, our final match is over of online Call of Duty. 40 and 29 from Nep, getting it done with both guns. The damage distribution looking great for Vancouver. On the other side, couple stinkies.
And that concludes our final day of matches.
What a pleasure it's been,
Online
folks.
day of matches.
Every watch party from here on out will be a tournament.
Wow.
Love to hear that.
Absolutely. And here is our winners round one matchups. Miami, Minnesota, FaZe, Cloud9, us, Toronto, and Thieves versus Vancouver.
Damn. That is going to be
Those
one
are
exciting
some
day of matches.
Gonna be some heat, man. And yeah, that's I mean, it's good for us, man. Minnesota, they get a hard round one matchup. They don't get the 10 points. Miami hopefully clutches up, sends them losers bracket early.
That's right.
Same with FaZe.
Damn, the final online, man.
Hopefully we win our round one. It's going to be a fun major. Next Friday starts up. Throughout the week, we'll all be live. We're going to stick around for our final interview.
Damn.
You're going to have to take me home. Is that cool?
Oh, yeah.
You going to help me put the thing in the trunk?
If I'm not taking you home, I mean, I can help you if you want.
No, you're taking me home.
Oh, yeah. I didn't bring the other car, though. It's going to be fucking impossible.
Damn, you don't think you can fit in there?
We've seen that.
Did you guys finally make it work, though?
I mean, yeah, but it's like...
Tight fit.
Oh, it's tight.
And then this is way bigger, too.
Wait, that might not fit.
I know. I was just thinking about taking this off the top part.
Yeah, that actually might not fit.
If we take the top off?
Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be close. Wait, Riley, when did you get a match back? Oh, my God. One match back is Riley.
Wait, so I'm still... Wait,
So I'm in second.
So I'm in third?
And I'm in second?
It's tight, man. It's tight.
Look at Maniac in last.
Loser.
Yeah, he was picking Falcons all year. All right, folks. Who's getting the last interview, you think?
Abuza. Oh, yeah, Neptune was actually cooking.
Nasty gets the last interview.
Nasty?
Yeah.
Didn't he do the last one?
He runs that fucking org.
I twisted my ankle.
You just kind of know we already like Kenny, a great series, awesome, but like Estriel and Nero, you just don't know if it's going to be a takeover or if it's going to be a bad performance. That's why.
And here it is. Our final standings. We still have the major that's going to count here. So major can shake this up a bit. Thieves, first seed as of right now. It's Abuza.
Winner spotlight. Abuza, congrats on a win, a shaky search and destroy, but outside of that, you guys run the respawns.
Yeah, that was the SND was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, for sure. we bounced back the map after. We were done like 0-2 and we came back, so that was good for us for sure.
Very strong.
I guess I want to ask you though about the rewind. I don't want to focus on the negative because you just won, but like that was a problem for you guys in the last major too, like against Thieves. And a lot of the problems it felt like developed street side on rewind. It was like Scrap finding openings, Hydra finding openings. Here, Kenny obviously goes 11-0, and I know that's kind of your responsibility to some degree. You're that guy that plays outer, and is like as good as you are at dealership and locking down a lane. It feels like things get a little bit off on that map. Is it something you feel personally is like a new thing, or is it a team thing? What's going wrong with rewind?
I just think it's a team thing for sure. For example, like yesterday against Toronto, I think we played the map pretty good. I mean today, like Kenny just didn't die on time map, so that was pretty hard. I'm not gonna I think we're good. Even on this map, like. If tomorrow we're gonna play it, I'm gonna be still confident on it, no matter what.
Okay.
Abuza, as this is the last online match, not only for you guys, but overall, I kind of want to ask you because as you know, Vancouver Surge is the biggest, I think, story so far this season. You know, adding in Neptune, and you guys start contending for championships. where do you feel your confidence is right now heading into DreamHack, having to made it to 2 finals and falling a little bit short, you know, and that control being that pain point? Where, speak to the fans, speak to us, you know, where confidence lies for Vancouver Surge right now heading into the tail end of the year?
I mean, of course, like with the team, like we know we can win the tournament for sure. We just didn't play that good like in grand final both times, but we get better every time. Our control's getting better. So we're gonna try our best to get the W for sure.
If you guys do win Major 4, who do you think gets to keep the trophy?
Probably me. Like, I want this one so bad.
I love that answer.
I love it. I love it.
We were talking in the green room yesterday when Team Envious won their very first trophy over in London. Merc did not let Hastro have it. He said, I earned this trophy for the team. I'm keeping it. I can't wait for that moment for you, Abuza.
Thank you, guys.
You wouldn't be having that on?
Surge. They're done for the night and done for the
Ladies and gentlemen, what a pleasure it has been.
The haters said we couldn't do it, and they were correct.
The next time you see all of us together on the watch party, it will be Friday next week, Major 4 DreamHack.
A round of applause for the online season, chat. We absolutely love you, man. What a season
W's
it's
all
been.
around,
we have
man.
3 tournaments left, but it's officially it. Bittersweet.
We might
no
be
more
back at this
online
setup
COD for this season.
We might be back at this setup for one of the last couple tournaments. Maybe EWC if we don't go. Maybe Champs if we don't go.
It'll be LAN, though.
It'll be LAN, though. But we might be back here. Obviously, next week, we'll be at the venue, so it'll be a bit different. We'll be live and direct.
Yo,
Hopefully.
Stud. Thanks, bro.
Go ahead.
No, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Stud dropped an absolute 20 on the way out. He said, I fell asleep before our match, but I saw the 3-0 dub. It's hard for me to, hey, we're just focused on the future. Big win. We carry that momentum forward. Absolutely. As you were saying, Scump.
Yeah, thank you guys for an amazing online season. Again, the watch party's not done, but online, that's a big part of our season. We've had a lot of matches. We're in the final stretch now. We got 3 tournaments. And that's all for the 2025 CDL season. So thank you guys for making it a lot of fun.
Let's go Leafs.
Let's go Leafs.
Come
we'll
on.
see you guys next Friday. We'll be live all week on Twitch. Oh, yeah, we can take a look at the bracket real quick. We play Toronto first. Heretics ROKKR, that's a huge one. Thieves Surge, banger, last grand final. And then FaZe Cloud9. And then, let's see, loser of Miami plays Breach. Loser of LAT plays the Falcons. Loser of Atlanta plays the Mates. And our match plays the Ravens. So it's going to be crazy, man. I think the event has 2 different streams, so we're going to be bouncing it around a lot, trying to figure out what match is on, who's playing.
Yep.
A lot of shifting parts, but it should be a great time. Hope to see some of y'all at the Major. And we'll see you later. We'll see you fucking later. That's the end of the online season, boys.
Love you guys. We'll see you this
Next week
on our streams. And then, of course, the watch party returns on Friday. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Peace, folks.
Holla.
Shouts out Cash App.
Cash App.